Back again. Let's see.
What are you most excited to see here today?
Oh, here we go.
Something I'm not excited for.
I think honestly being able to see a lot of people who played online together finally in the same area.
0% drop frames. I finally figured it out, dude.
Like that's gonna be a really fun time for people to be able to see each other across the way.
My God, man.
There's a lot happening. There's a lot being revealed. You guys are getting that inside scoop on it, but we've got Warzone 2.0.
Finally figured out my freaking issue, bro.
What is your game? What is your game on COD? You know, what are you looking forward to?
So I'm a huge multiplayer search and destroy fan. So a little bit different than most people here. They play mainly Warzone. Not that great at Warzone, but search and destroy, quick scoping, that's my thing.
Okay, we love to hear that. And what about you?
Also, search and destroy. That's how we met.
Wow,
so
hardcore.
Yeah, search and destroy
Love
all
it.
day.
Love to see it. Search and destroy, one of my faves. I don't play it a lot, but still one of my faves. Time to manage my videos and get rid of all the old streams because holy moly. My word, was that terrible. Take that, take that, take that. And we're going to delete them. More actions, delete forever. Fix! I fixed it, bro. Holy moly, I don't know why that took so long for me to fix. But we are good now. No dropped frames. Thank God. I actually gotta check what the stream quality is because 6,000 bit rate is barely anything at 1080p. Yeah, dude, I'm so pixely, bro. YouTube just bad. 12.5 minutes, baby. Show me COD, please. Please, for the love of God, show me COD. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. All right, you get to see me live at open beta early access times. Yeah, you boys get to see me do something because it's so pixely that I just can't, bro. I physically just cannot deal. So pixely that I need to make myself bigger. Oof, no, nowhere near. Still missing a little bit on the right. A little bit bigger, so it's less pixely on the bottom left. And now we just wait again, because COD next doesn't start for another 10 minutes. Oh my God, please. Let me start. I want to see gameplay.
So of course here for Modern Warfare 2, so many different things that you're going to be able to test out here today. What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm most looking forward to find out more information about Warzone 2 and the future of the franchise. I think that Warzone has really helped adapt to a casual audience, whereas the CDL has been growing the more competitive side of things. And I just want them to see them, you know, be able to refine it, come in with Ricochet this time, not have any of the issues we did with Verdansk, and really be able to, you know, just hit the ground running this time.
As we look ahead to Warzone 2, do you have any favorite memories on Warzone?
On Warzone 1, oh yeah, I have some great ones. The end of Verdansk was probably one of my favorite things. I streamed for, I did my first subathon. It was 7 days straight, and we covered the whole thing from the Easter eggs and all the things that told us what was going to happen to seeing the nuke actually explode. And I don't know
I mean,
if anybody
fair,
keeps up Modern
fair.
Warzone, but I had been saying since Verdansk came out that it was going to be blown up by a nuke. So to see it happen was just euphoric for me.
Well, I can't wait to see if your predictions come true for this next game as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see. We'll see. Nine minutes left. 9 minutes until we get our grubby hands on this baby. 9 more minutes. Don't really know what to do while I'm waiting on this other than just like get super excited because like I want to see the gunsmith. I want to see in full blast, bro. I want to see gunsmith. I want to see perks. I want to see if we have pro perks or the sliders thing because like it looked like they got rid of that. They scrapped it. I hope not, but I mean for balancing reasons that I mean I can understand. Why the hell is Gus? Why the hell's the name Gus just popped up on the screen? Huh? I'm so confused. Am I? I'm so confused. What is happening, bro? My internet just like die for a second.
We're expecting so many different things coming out to play here. What do you expect out of this new game? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the Call of Duty polished feel you expect, especially from Infinity Ward. I think that was my favorite part of Modern Warfare 2019, was just how smooth everything felt. I love the field upgrades. I'm wondering if they potentially added any more. And at the end of the day, they've already teased earlier today the brand new Gunsmith 2.0. I want to see what type of crazy weapons we come up with.
Gunsmith
I cannot
2.0.
wait to just lay the smackdown on all the Call of Duty League pros that are here. They're all absolute noobs.
Courage, you're gonna get slapped. I'm sorry, bud. You're going to get absolutely slapped, bud. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm gonna do one thing real quick if I can. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Just to alleviate some of this lag that's happening. Ah, there we go. Window's gonna close for a second and then it's gonna open back up. No. Dude, I have so many issues. Why?
Brand new title.
Really good, man. I mean, MW2, the name itself has so much hype around it, and it's just so exciting to play a game. Infinity Ward is my favorite company to make the game, so I'm super excited.
Amazing stuff. So, gents, how are you guys feeling? We've got Warzone 2.0.
Our first event here, so I mean, we're really excited to be here.
I'll pass the mic around.
Come on, Streamlabs. There we go. Had to refresh it.
Okay.
We're good.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm super excited. This is the first like Call of Duty event.
Like we said, this is our first ever event, so this is really new to us. Really, really exciting. I don't know what to expect, but I'm just ready to play. You know what I mean?
There we go.
Any favorite memories
alleviated.
from the original Modern Warfare 2 that
I
anyone wants to
alleviated the
share?
performance, so now it won't lag as much. Oh my god, dude, so much crap.
I remember the first nuke I ever got was on the map Estate, and I was hype. I was like 13 years old.
Yes,
Silent
bro.
ACR going
I feel
crazy.
it. Yeah. Yeah, he a G, bro. No questions asked.
It was already too late.
It can be a more recent memory.
I'll tell you what though. All right.
Campaign boy. I was campaign. I played campaign. That's what I did.
Well, I do know we're gonna have a kick-ass campaign coming in. So what do you expect out of a good campaign? So if you're a campaign guy, what do you look for?
I don't know. I just played it. The missions were fire, so I just want fire missions again. I ain't gonna lie. Wasn't that the one we had to crawl and be secretive or something like that too?
I always love the sniper missions where you
All gillied up.
It was really dope.
It's
That. Well,
really,
tell you what,
really
I'm
good
not gonna
for
waste
Modern
any more
Warfare.
time. Go enjoy it. Get on the sticks, and we'll catch up with you later to see how you
4
feel about it.
minutes.
Thanks, guys.
4 freaking minutes. We're so close. I can taste it, bro. I can taste it. It's there. Oh my god. We're so close. Ooh. Come on, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I just want to see it, bro.
Well, we get to see multiplayer
Please.
and Warzone 2.0. What are you expecting? What are your big expectations?
Oh my god, we get to see Warzone 2.0 as well.
I'm excited.
We get to see Warzone 2, bro.
Caldera, there was a lot of like elevation, and I liked in Verdansk how it was like.
You know what's crazy to me though is that I love that every single one of the
I'm a close range player.
like
so that's what
every
I'm
single
looking forward to,
dude who is playing, he was there right now. Literally looks like he just came out of like a Balenciaga store, like some Gucci store. Getting has the fade, has the high quality t-shirts on. They really trying out here to look their best, but they all look the same, bro. Never seen more people look the same, even though they all look different. 2 minutes, man. Just heart's racing, bro. I want to see if it's actually good, and I want to see, dude, imagine if they released the beta early. Imagine if they released the beta early, man. Please. Give me the game. Give me the game. Give me the game. All these YouTubers are already playing it, but like, give me the game. Let's go, please. Oh, we're getting more and more symbols on the screen. Oh man, oh man, oh man. 1 minute left. 1 minute. Come on. What are we gonna see today? I know we're gonna see multiplayer in Warzone 2. I want to know what else. Imagine they show off Spec Ops. Just unironically show off Spec Ops. That would be actually a funny ass meme. It's like, oh, you waited here, you waited this long for this. Here's Spec Ops first. Oh god. We're so close. 15, 14, 13, 12, Oh my God. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Show me the gameplay.
We're a team. All of us. Let's go get him.
Yes, sir. Okay, Call of Duty. I like the music choice already. Oh my God, the Juggernaut, bro. Oh my God, there's so many more vehicles now. Warzone on mobile. All right.
Yes, sir.
Was that the iconic jump off the cliff scene, bro? Oh my, the waterfall, bruh. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Hello, everyone.
Dude, they have so many people there. They have so many people. Oh my God.
I am Johanna Ferris, the General Manager of Call of Duty, and I am thrilled to help kick off a truly significant moment, not only for the highly anticipated upcoming release of Modern Warfare 2, but a very significant moment for the future of the entire Call of Duty franchise. You see,
I
in the last
sure
several
hope
years,
so.
we've experienced explosive and dynamic growth, and we've learned a ton along the way. And those learnings have fueled our
very
ambition
explosive
to
growth. I
deliver
mean,
a
we
wholly
had
new,
what, like
elevated player
16
experience.
times the normal
One
player
focused,
amounts.
of
They just
course,
pop
on
up for the
delivering more
camera.
fun and innovation, but also state-of-the-art
They can't
tech
contain themselves,
advancements
bro.
built
They're
to support a more
literally
connected
grown-ass
Call of Duty
children.
community than ever before. So just know that what we shared today across Modern Warfare 2, our brand new Warzone 2.0 experience coming later this fall, and our designs to bring Warzone to mobile for players on the go are all certainly big news. But it's just the first chapter of a very bold, long-term vision that we carry to take Call of Duty to even higher heights in the years to come. Ultimately, though, we know that you, our players and fans around the world, will be the judge of all that. And it's why we are thrilled to be doing this on the eve of our Modern Warfare 2 beta, and to be here live in person with more than 200 of the biggest streamers and creators in all of
God,
gaming.
200 people here.
Get their hands on the true star of the show, the gameplay itself. So let's get right into it. It is my esteemed pleasure.
I love all the different capture cards I'm seeing.
Patrick Kelly, co-studio head of Infinity Ward and the executive
Ninja was
director
invited
of Call of Duty. Pat, welcome.
Homeboy's a Fortnite player. I know he's big.
To be here with all of you.
But like,
it's been such a journey to get to this place.
oh my God, every single one of them are like
on the franchise,
waving to the camera.
I always get asked by people, or regularly get asked by people, what are the areas you focused on improving, or what are the areas you innovated on? We worked on improving and innovating on every area of the game.
I didn't like that pause, bro.
Gameplay is king.
Hey, there's the goat.
On and on.
There's
Things
Tim.
like third person. Things like where we've innovated in the space of Battle Royale. We've got an all-new mode in DMZ that has large player counts along with massive player counts of AI. And it goes on and on and on. We've got mobile connected with progression and everything else across all of the games. And it just
That's
goes on
dope,
and on.
though. Just being able to level up your stuff on the go
Comes back to one
and play.
It comes back to fun. Everything we do is in the service of fun. Whether you're a hardcore player or a casual player, whether you are somebody who likes to play with your friends or you like to play alone, wherever you play it, be it on console or PC or mobile, however you play, whether you're a camper or a slayer, we've tried
Whether
to think
you're a
about fun
camper
for you.
or a slayer.
And hopefully today you're going to see that and play that. And
I like those two terms.
Absolutely.
Whether you're a camper or
fun
you
is definitely what
slay.
we're going to be heavily focused on. And I'm particularly excited about some of the social features that are coming as part of this launch. Things like proximity chat and new gulag twists. There's definitely going to be instances where players will interact not only with their own squads,
Dr.
but may even have to work together
Lupo.
with other players in unexpected and pretty fresh ways. We've already
Why are you
seen
wearing
some
your shades
hilarious
inside,
interactions,
man?
In fact, during play sessions. And
Why are
I
you trying
can't
to
wait
pull a
see how
Dr.
these new ways
Disrespect,
to
bro?
connect evolve over time. Now, Pat, what can you tell us about weapons?
Oh, wow. So we've completely innovated
Enlighten
in the
me.
area of connecting you, the player, to your instance in the game, making you feel more in the game. And I guess you can think about it as starting out with the camera. The camera represents your eyes, right? So connecting the camera to your body We've done that with some inverse kinematics and some physics and other things like that. We've connected then the body to the hands on the gun, again, with some sophisticated inverse kinematics. We've connected the gun with the actual bullets coming out of it. So now, wherever that gun is pointed, however it's pointed, the bullets are coming out of it exactly from the barrel. There's no disconnect there. And that's before I even get into what we've done with the new gunsmithing and how you build your weapons and the platforms, etc. But look, you're gonna play it, and I hope you love it like we do.
Bro,
Right,
just
well, we've taken up enough time, but
you
before
keep
they kick us
teasing
off the
me.
stage, can we talk
I need
about
to see it.
Yes, thank you. So with the beginning of Modern Warfare 2, and then shortly after that, Warzone 2.0, and then very shortly after that, for the first time ever, we're gonna release a raid in Call of Duty. It's a very different kind of gameplay. It's very intense.
A raid?
We think it's very fun, and we're super excited about it. And by the way, there's one other thing I want to talk about for all,
a raid?
all of, you hardcore players out there. I heard so many of you talk about what play challenges can you give us beyond just winning?
What just happened there?
Anyway, I won't go off on that, but we've got a whole series of quests
I'm still caught up on
challenges that occur when you actually win in Warzone, or you hit different milestones that you'll have an opportunity to do. And believe me when I say, everyone in the match will know when you're on them and if you prevail at them. So look forward to that.
Big things
So,
ahead. And now, before we kick it
like
over to Miles
Bounties
and team to carry the
2.0?
day, we are extremely excited to give you the world premiere of the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer
Let's go.
trailer. Thanks again, and enjoy the show.
Oh my god, there's somebody shotgun. That was, it's a Remington, I'm assuming? A70?
And the cartel, forming terrorist cells all over the globe.
Okay, I'm assuming that's the Scar.
Seen activity on this scale before.
Oh my god.
But we have each other.
The world is a vampire.
Yo, did the trailer just not work? I got audio, but there's no visuals. COD. Okay. We just missed like half the trailer. Oh, there's diving now? We got diving back?
Enemies above.
Oh my god, the heartbeat sensor. Throwing knife, yes sir.
You're gonna be okay.
Hostage secure.
Oh my god, dude. Loving the snipers already. Okay, so camera can go anywhere. That's a good addition. Oh my god, dude. I can already tell just from the animations that they actually put effort into all their stuff again. I know some of it's probably gonna be reused, but get the fucking javelin, my god. Oh, you know, AC-130s, but what the fuck? Hey, yo.
Get ready, team. We have never seen a war zone like this.
Oh, Warzone. Oh my god. Oh my god, it actually disables the vehicle. Some of that blows up. Yes! Dude, that's just gonna be easily be the new troll for a while, bro. Proximity mines are back. Oh my god, all the attachments. Third person mode.
I'm on my way.
That was a lot to digest just from that. Third person mode, we got tanks and vehicles like mad in Warzone. Underwater, like you can actually shoot underwater and everything. So I'm assuming, oh my god, just repeating. Are they just replaying it because it messed up? We got explosive drones too.
We've never seen activity.
Oh my god, that is such a big troll.
They have an army. But we have each other.
The world is
Yeah, there we go. There's some of the, actually no, it didn't cut out here. Finishers on point, as always. Ah, that's what we missed. Oh my god, that sniper looks cool. Still want to know if that diving feature is going to be in multiplayer. Probably not going to be used a lot, but still, just... Dude, the heartbeat sensor just looks so good. Like, it being fully updated like that, it just looks so good.
You're gonna be okay.
Hostage secure.
That's useful, especially for search and destroy. It's going to make it feel a lot more competitive, just like kind of giving Rainbow Six Siege vibes.
Do not let them cross the border.
I'm not looking forward to getting that javelin gold, bro. Whatever the mastery camo is. I hated it in MW. I'm probably gonna hate it here too.
We have never seen a war zone like this.
The world is a vampire.
They're behind us. Drop stick out. Enemy healer.
That's still gonna be such a big troll for a lot of people. Is that freaking explosive troll? Dude, this third person mode is gonna be something. It's gonna be like PUBG the way it's looking, where you can kind of switch back and forth.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, she looks dope. All right, what is going on with?
Be excited to be here
There
today.
We go.
And after that, quite frankly,
Skipped
how
ahead.
could you not be? My name is Miles Ross, and I am so excited to truly be here with a few of the members of the Infinity Ward team who are bringing Modern Warfare 2 to life. Guys, we have 200
Man,
of our
she
friends
is just
behind us, so we'll be playing
glamorous.
and streaming shortly, but before
I respect
that, we
it.
also have Stephanie Snowden, Director of Communications for Infinity Ward, as well as Joe Seeker over the on there, Jeff Smith, Multiplayer Design Directors here at Infinity Ward. Guys, first off, how are things evolving from Modern Warfare 2019? I mean, let's start high level because there's a lot to get through today, guys. You saw that trailer. Let's go with the philosophy, Steph.
Yeah, that was a lot to digest, dude. There's so much in there.
Precisely. There is so much. This game has just so much content. It's got something for everyone, and it's really been the result of 3 years of hard work at IW and our partners across all of the Activision studios. And so much of that work started with you guys at home, the community, the fans, our creators here, and that conversation and feedback from 2019 is really been a core piece of what Modern Warfare 2 is. And it's a dialogue that we hope to continue,
Putting everything at the
especially
bottom
here
left, so
today.
I'm gonna move this over
We've
here.
got so much in store with this MP experience. And people like Jeff and Joe here, who I am honored to work with, and their experience on this franchise, we're in good hands.
There we go.
Indeed. Okay, so Jeff, God, I don't know where to start anymore. Let's set up what Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer is all about. And let's stay high level.
Please.
Because there's a lot of
Please
details,
do.
friends, juicy details.
Sure. I mean, you know, when you come into making a sequel, it can be kind of tricky. You know, what do you keep from the previous game? What do you get rid of? And where can you add new things in and not mess up this kind of nicely balanced ecosystem that we had? And so we came up with a few methods. One of them being player behaviors. And I say behaviors and not play styles. I think a lot of people will say play styles, but that can kind of change during a match. But behaviors are more ingrained in how players play. And we just put them into 3 big groups. We call them rushers, which are just aggressive players. They just want to find the action and go. And then we have sentinels, and these are defensive players. They want to just kind of hold down a building, maybe keep a little overwatch. And then we have stalkers, which are reactive, and they kind of hang back and try to read the field and read where spawns are. And really, we just kind of use these as filters to keep
I'm
us
like a
honest
mix of
with the content
stalker
that we're
and
making.
rusher, I guess.
So they're making enough toys and equipment.
I love
for
the
players to be
shirt, the
successful
new
playing
shirt. I just saw
Sounds like
that.
a lot of fun. Stephanie, what are some of the new features coming to multiplayer, some of the new stuff that you're most excited to talk about?
Oh boy, there are a ton of new features to dive into with this game, but we really pushed forward even the most fundamental aspects of what makes a Call of Duty game with Modern Warfare 2. And it's been really amazing for me to come on board this past year and see these innovations coming to life, to hear Jeff jump into, you know, breaking down the 1v1. And personally for me, water. Our water, I've seen the memes, we love water. It's really hard to make in games. But the aquatic combat,
Oh my god.
the things we're able to do with vehicles in the water.
I'm getting
I
Call
think
of
that
Duty
level
Ghost
of immersion
flashbacks,
is
bro.
Really gonna speak to fans and has been something that I've really enjoyed playing.
I mean, freaking fish AI and water physics talks, bro. Not Call of Duty Ghosts.
Details about our water-based adventures in MW2?
Yeah, I mean, last game we really wanted to add water, and we knew we didn't have time, right? So in Verdansk, we froze the rivers and we made the outskirts just to kill trigger. In this game, as soon as we started Modern Warfare 2, we leaned into water, both visually, beautiful caustics, there's waves with white caps, but we also, the gameplay side, there's unique ballistics underwater.
I don't know why that
certain weapons underwater.
proximity
Pistol is
mine
your
wouldn't
weapon
sink.
underwater, otherwise you can't use your primary weapons. But it's also a nice cover or evasion mechanic. If you're getting shot at, you can dive into the water, and as you get deeper, it gets murkier. Like the farther you are from something, you can't see it. And so it's been super fun for us to dig into water.
Dude, that
and
actually
really
looks
flex
really
on
cool.
what water could be in Call of Duty, and you saw the
Blaze, this
boats and the
Ghost
mine
was
that
good.
floats.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the presentation when they showed off Ghost, we're really proud of our fish AI and our water physics. If you go look back at that, that's the flashbacks I'm getting right now.
Yeah,
a lot of details. The behaviors are awesome.
Oh my god! Well, I can't quite wait to literally, dip my toes into those waters. But guys, let's not forget about the ground and the air. Like, I mean, what else is?
Calm down, Dad.
System, Joe. What do we got?
Well, you know, last game we did mount, and we had slide, and even though we're a military shooter, fluid movement is super important to us. So this game, as you saw in the trailer, you can see here on the video.
Oh my god, you can hang on edges?
Mechanic, and that's essentially a high mantle. But instead of doing a high mantle and throwing yourself up over into combat, you can now peek. If you have a pistol, you can pull that pistol out.
Yo!
We also added
What
a
the
dive.
fuck?
You know, last game we had the slide that kept your gun up, but we really wanted players to have an option where if they're getting shot at, they don't know where they're getting shot at, they can get down, get out of fire. But the other really cool thing is the dive's just high enough to let you get through a window.
Oh my
So if
god.
you throw a grenade up into a building's second story, often you'll see players, you know, like rats leaving a ship, diving out through the windows. And it's just another, another option for players in combat.
Yeah, and all of these dynamic movements mean
Like
you can
rats
interact
leaving a
with
ship,
vehicles
bro. Oh, that's gonna be
specifically in a
so
very
fun
cool
to
way. I'm
see
gonna
at some
save,
point.
some of that gas for when we get to Warzone 2.0, but it's really exciting.
All right, vehicle details to come.
That's
But now
fucking
let's talk about
great.
equipment, obviously, Call of Duty, crazy sandbox, a lot of cool toys to play with. Joe, what are some of the new dynamite new items that we're going to be throwing at each other and equipping and using and all sorts in the next game?
I mean, you saw some cool stuff in the trailer. You saw the drill charge. You saw the shock stick. One of the other cool ones you saw is the inflatable decoy. And this is a mine that you can throw out, and it basically sits there. And if a player gets close to it, it auto deploys and basically inflates like a car airbag going off. And it faces the person that triggered it, and so it's a great distraction technique. You can also fire it off with a clacker if you want to control when it goes off. You can throw it in water, and here you just saw the DDoS. We added all this equipment in this game, and the
Oh my
DDoSes
god.
are
Is that the
answer of like,
M4?
hey, I'm
that
gonna
is a
breach this
weird
building. I want to go clean house, but I
setup
don't
for
wanna
that.
deal with all the
Oh
shit
my
outside.
god.
So I'm going to hit the DDoS. Boom. It's going to shut down everything. And I can move in.
That's an
and clear that
M4
room.
platform weapon? That's what it
So the
looks
hardpoint
like.
sensor is back. It's got a new look. But it also has a battery.
Hey,
It's a
yo,
balancing
the camera
mechanism.
actually
You can't use it
marks
indefinitely in
people?
Warzone. And there's so
This is
much
the
more.
TAC cam too, which
Yeah.
you guys just saw, which to me is a personal favorite.
You can put out a lot of them, and even you can patch into your teammates. So you can, it gets a little
What?
like
you
a
can
sticky GoPro
play off
that
of
will
your
actually
friend's
mark
teammates'
your
phone?
enemies
Okay.
For your team.
Yeah.
So I expect to see a lot of fun
There's so
moments
many,
with that today.
so many toys and new tools that we just want players to get in and play with. I think there's something like 13 field upgrades, you know, between Warzone and Core MP, and it's pretty awesome.
Oh my god. Until they all get
My
DDoS.
word.
Let's talk about equipment. It reminds me, I mean, that's one element to look at now, but we've also got Gunsmith, brand new Gunsmith. Guys, what can you tell me about it? And
Yes,
how it
show us more.
that
Show
we,
us more.
you know, level our weapons and
Give me
manage
more.
them. I mean,
I want to see more. I want to see all the attachments,
so
bro.
the new Gunsmith allows players to build out their weapons more smoothly than ever before. We put out some videos yesterday for the Intel drop. I hope people dig into those if you want a better look at Gunsmith 2.0. But we're really looking at unprecedented opportunities for weapon
Only thing I haven't complained
And the
about
new
so far is
weapon
that stupid
platforming will
vault
actually allow players
platform thing.
to unlock universal attachments through cross progression. So we saw a lot of really positive feedback from the community yesterday. This is sort of intended to, you know, decrease the grind. You're no longer unlocking every single attachment for every single weapon. There will be some shared attachments through progression. And I'm really excited to see the streamers and the content creators jump into this today. I know we all love the gun bench from 2019, so it's exciting.
This does sound amazing.
Oh my
So we've
word.
been hearing a little bit about weapon platforms.
Like, actually seeing it slow.
Can you dive into those
Holy
details,
moly,
though,
that's a
Jeremy?
lot to mess with.
Yeah, I can add a little bit of what Stephanie said. We had this vision last game with Gunsmith, and we were like, okay, what if you could take an assault rifle and you could make it an SMG? And that was our driving kind of like motivator for that system. And we kind of hit that. You could take it functionally through attachments, but the weapon name wouldn't change, and we couldn't change the receiver. And really, that's the key thing this game is you can go into Gunsmith, you can set up an AK-47 assault rifle with a thermal optic, with a suppressor, with a grip. And then you can say, you know what, I want to change up the playstyle of this gun. You can swap out the receiver to the AK-74U, make it an SMG, but you can keep that optic, that suppressor that they all come with. And to what Stephanie said,
I love this take. I love this take on Gunsmith. It's very different. It's actually innovative. But COD needs to be innovative. It's only like a leading industry.
I think maybe the simplest way to think about it is a gun tree, and each time you hit a branch, that's a receiver, and they grow out of that.
Yeah, and that's, you know, we wanted to ground that in reality. Functionally, a receiver, you know, is based in that changing the weapon type, and I think it provides a really seamless experience for players.
We want to ground it in reality until we get Neko Cat skins. Let's go.
So you're gonna be able to jump into that platform and customize however you want for, you know, situational combat. And you're actually going to see the FJX Cinder weapon vault in action today, which is the entirely
Yo, we can actually use it. Laces, we can get our answer. We can actually get our answer.
aesthetic properties.
Whether or not it's actually going to,
corresponding attachment. So we've heard you talk
whether
about
it's going to just unlock
this is our answer.
every attachment, or it's just going to be for only the M4 on the M4 platform, the M4A1.
For our teams to design these, but it is the ultimate weapon blueprint. And even better, you can unlock the entire Cinder weapon vault with the Vault Edition of Modern Warfare 2. Available in beta.
Available in beta, so we can rock with that thing all weekend long. Okay, so Gunsmith looks incredible. Okay, I'm excited. I cannot wait to get into this one soon. Our streamers are going to get into this one soon as well. But first, guys, we need to hear about maps and modes. We've got our tools to play with, equipment, weapons, maps and modes, though. Let's get into this one. Let's get into...
I want to see the maps.
The philosophy, I suppose, behind building out maps. Jeff, this is for you.
Yeah, you know, right from the start, we knew we wanted to build another big map, not only for Battle Royale, but also for this other mode that we've been working on for quite a long time.
Ground War?
I read about that on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's DMZ, bro.
Maps, it's kind of a collection of all these little POIs, these points of interest, and within each of these, we've really fine-tuned.
Oh me, it's extraction shooter.
Core modes like Ground War. And a bunch of others really well. And so, you know, stepping back from this large map and looking at how much open world sandboxy gameplay that we have, we looked back at our 6v6 maps and really tried to refine and make them a tighter experience to contrast all this big world kind of exploratory gameplay. So the maps for 6v6, in comparison to the last game, they're just a little bit more straightforward, a little bit more refined, and I think fans will
straightforward?
Really
Does that mean 3 lanes?
Quick they play.
We're actually going back to competitive 3-lane maps, please.
Well. A lot of visual variety, some colorful maps in there, and I think they feel really clean.
Guys, you're moving me in ways I didn't imagine to be moved today. Hey, it's the first time here on air. We've got some of the maps that we are going to be seeing in MW2. Starting with one, we've got a real fun one here, guys. This is one of the aforementioned battle maps. Team, can you give me some details?
Battle maps.
So
What's a battle map?
Bay is this little fishing town in the south coast of our big map, and we picked this because it has such a great mix of gameplay. It's right on a harbor, so we get to show off all our boats and our new amphibious APC.
Okay.
And swimming, as we've already
Oh
said.
my word! This is a 6v6 map. This looks
really intense
giant.
Urban combat with all these tight little alleyways, and all this great rooftop combat. And mixed with our ledge hang, you get these really cool parkour combat action happening.
Yeah,
My
I love how
God,
you
this is a
describe
6v6
the
map?
rooftops there on this map specifically is like a separate ecosystem.
I feel like
You
that's
can
gonna
kind
be
of
empty as
migrate that
fuck.
entire
You can go
vertical-
up there and
yeah.
just hang out and fight other snipers.
All right, well, that looks fantastic. Jeff, okay, so that's one of our larger maps. What about some of the 6v6 maps? I think we have,
That was a
we have
larger
some
map,
footage
okay.
of one of the new maps that we're going to be seeing
Okay.
today, named Mercado.
Heart
Las
attack
Almas.
averted.
Do you mind giving us some details on this one?
Sure. Mercado is a little street market in a historic section in Mexico. Our story behind this is, the authorities have some
Mercado
intel
Las
that,
Almas.
narcotics are being smuggled out of a warehouse, and they're going in trying to find and seize them. This map plays really fast.
I see a lot of
action
jump
right down that
spots.
center lane.
I already see a lot of jump
Mercado is
spots.
a very
Oh
dangerous
no!
neck of the woods, so watch out when you're playing in the beta. It plays fast.
Cannot wait, really cannot wait. Looks fantastic, and again, interesting to see how that ties into campaigns and whatnot. All sorts of fun and games ahead of us. Looks amazing. Battle maps, core maps, 6v6. All this looks fantastic.
So they're calling it battle maps. I'm assuming those are just.
What about the modes being played on battle maps? We will have the return of ground war.
What are battle
we've got
maps?
a new
I know they
large-scale
just said
mode
it's like
that
a
you've,
larger,
alluded
like
to,
large
right? Let's
scale,
talk
but like what
invasion.
are battle
So
maps?
Invasion
It's
is
weird.
It's a big war map. It's Big War TDM, or we affectionately call it the shipment of ground war. It's 20v20 players, but there's also 20 AI on each team. AI are coming in fast
Gotcha.
roping, they're coming in on medium birds. And it's this high action mode. It's super fun, but it's also really chill. The announcer's not barking at you. He's not saying like, hey, get to B, they're taking C. You can kind of play it how you want to play it. You sit up on a rooftop and snipe. You can grab a shotgun and
Okay.
go room clearing. If you push
Just
too far
straight
into the
up
enemy's base,
20v20 team deathmatch,
but
basically with AI.
Conscious of where we put AI in multiplayer.
Okay.
We didn't put AI in kill streaks or anything like that because we don't want AI showing up in search and destroy. We don't want AI in domination. This mode, though, however, was built for AI, and it's a super fun mode. Can't wait for people to try it.
Kind of a funny aside, we took the name
That's
Ground
gonna-
War from a playlist.
I
in
really
MW2,
hope
and
with
that was just
camos the
large-scale
AI
TDM
don't
and
count
DOM,
for
and
the.
we kind of did the
Just
DOM
that's
in
really
the
tough
last
because
game,
then people are just going to be
and
playing
now we're
Invasion
able
all
to
day
add
long,
kind of the sandbox
fighting the
TDM
bots and
to
just
it,
getting
kind of
free
completing the
headshots.
cycle of that,
I
that
mean,
playlist.
Yeah.
Well, this large scale stuff looks amazing. This looks so awesome. And,
That's like a
so what about the
50-50
new
for me in
66
terms of like
modes?
camo
Keep diving
challenges.
in closer and closer. Steph, what have we got?
Yeah, so we also have 2 new 6v6 modes that you're going to be seeing here played today, and they will be in beta in Prisoner Rescue and Knockout.
Prisoner Rescue. Okay, let's go to
Prisoner
Prisoner
Rescue
first,
and
Joe.
Knockout.
So Prisoner Rescue is an attack and defend mode. It's a round-based mode. The defenders have 2 prisoners. They're kind of spread out, and they need to keep hold of them. The goal of the attackers is to get to those prisoners,
It is
pick them up,
straight
and
up
carry them to exfil.
Rainbow Six Siege extraction
Where
mode.
they're up on your shoulders and you can't use your primary weapons. Instead, you have to use a pistol if you brought it, or you're just stuck with fists. But the way that we give the attackers an advantage once they grab that prisoner is they get a radar sweep for their team, so they can call out where the defenders are.
Yeah, Laces, I just got that
and
established
the
because they
objective
showed
icon
off
over the prisoner goes
Invasion.
away. So
I
as they
guess
pick
right
them up,
before
so
you
now the
commented
defenders
that.
have to basically rotate back to the exfil and set up defensive positions. And it's this heart-pounding, adrenaline-pushing like mode once you grab that prisoner and try and get them out.
Yeah, that hero run to the exfil is
Definitely, big S&D energy in this mode, which resonates with me in my time in esports. So this is my personal favorite of the new ones, and also sort of the strategic revives that happen. There is a revive mechanic, and so you are able to pick up your teammates. And I've seen some pretty wild comebacks in our playtest so far.
It was a lot of fun. We got to play a tiny bit yesterday. It was amazing. Incredibly fun, and I know the community is going to love diving into it over the next week. Okay, I can hardly believe that there's actually a lot more content to get through, but there's one more thing I have to bring up. I have the honor of officially announcing that third-person view is finally coming to Modern Warfare 2. What are the
Like,
details
just
behind
as a
this one?
thing?
We got a little
Like,
teaser of it,
let's say, is this just a
but what are the
game mode,
You
or
saw
is
a
this
little hint
just...
of it in the trailer too? it's been a pet project for us, right? We've always wanted to do third person, and all while we're working on all this other stuff, we've been kind of lifting up and doing third person in each mode. And the cool thing is that it's a modifier on our game, right? We can just turn on third person. In the beta, we're playing it in hardpoint, but we want to try it post-launch in S&D. We want to try it in VR. And we have, you know, camera work. The camera
VR
reworked. It handles tight spaces. There's a water camera. There's
or
an interior
BR.
camera.
I heard. Okay, it was BR. It just sounded like he said VR. I was like, what?
For people to give it a try.
Incredible. I can't wait to see what third-person COD feels like in 2022. Sexy skins and everything. This is a lot of information, Steph. Like, there's a ton here.
I tried to warn you. We're delivering a lot of new features for you guys to try out ahead of
Dude,
release.
there is a lot of new
and I said we were going to be
features.
bold
Oh my
with this
god.
beta, and we are, but there's even more to come.
I say it's just a toggle. I really hope that third person isn't just like a constant thing. I hope it's just tied to a game mode.
Okay, so what about this year's third mode?
So I'm happy to say that Special Ops will return as our third mode, and will be focused on two-player
I want
missions,
DMZ.
asymmetrical in game design. So think
Goddamn
one
Spec
player
Ops
on
Pro,
air
I called
support,
it.
one player on the ground, and I think the OG fans will be really excited because we've looked at, you know, some of the iconic Modern Warfare missions like Overwatch, and really tried to implement some of those themes into the design. So we'll be talking more about Special Ops in the months to come.
Steph, you're saying I should be looking now for a Special Ops partner.
Sitting right next to you.
Yes, you are. Indeed. Well, I'm all set then, Stephanie. I do believe we have one more surprise for PlayStation players out there. What's that?
Indeed, we do. Let's roll the clip.
One more thing for PlayStation players. Hey, yo. Who the fuck? My man's out here looking like he's, oh my god.
Empty-handed. I was born. Empty-handed. I will ascend.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rocking that skin for sure.
Or bullet. Fist. Or both. Spear. Stone.
Oh my god, wait. Are these gonna be dual wield melee weapons? Please. Already? Oh my god, that gun looks so nice. Hey, yo, Laces, we also get a new skin.
Players will receive an exclusive operator, Oni. Oni is a warrior and gun for hire, descended from centuries-old samurai clan and torn between country and family, just like me. This is such an awesome-looking operator, guys. Oni is going to be playable on day one for all who pre-ordered through the PlayStation Store. Plus, he comes with a high-level weapon blueprint.
Only through the PlayStation Store.
2.0, Steph, badass.
Oni is awesome. I myself am a PlayStation player, and so I will be becoming Oni main day one for this game. And it's been really awesome to see our narrative team building out his lore, really bringing this operator to life with the creation of his backstory, his motives. And I think the art team absolutely crushed it with this skin. He is so cool.
Dude, yeah, right, Laces, bro, an Oni skin right off the rip.
Look forward to, but we are missing
I'll fucking take it.
The start of the beta. So for anyone who wants to get an early first-hand look at Modern Warfare 2, and trust me, you definitely want to, it is immediately available around the corner. For PlayStation players who pre-order any version, early access to the open beta starts tomorrow. So make sure you are preloading right now. Now, also check out your screens, since here's exactly when you can play the beta on your platform of choice.
Starting tomorrow.
It's also definitely worth noting that if you pre-order the Vault edition of Modern Warfare 2, you get to use the red Team 141 Operator Pack and the FJX Cinder Weapon Vault in the beta.
Yeah, Oni is an operator.
For playing all sorts of cool swag. And don't forget that if you digitally pre-order Modern Warfare 2, you also get up to a week early of campaign access. So wait, campaign a week early. All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed that first look at Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer.
Time for actual gameplay.
You're going to get to see it live and in action in a few short minutes.
Here we go.
Set of streamers here, 200 plus here, and ready to rock and roll. But first, we'll be right back to show off the world premiere of Warzone 2.0. Don't go anywhere.
Oh my god, we're seeing Warzone first. Oh shit.
Mountain Dew, official drink of Modern Warfare 2. Little Caesars,
Mountain Dew,
a proud partner of Call of Duty Next and Modern Warfare 2.
Oh my god, dude, there's so much.
Official peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Play like
A
a
bunch
pro
of,
on
oh
the
my
big
god,
screen
it's a
with
bunch of sponsorships.
144 Hz VRR and AMD free
All right, cool. That's fine. Just keep going. I don't want to listen to all the sponsorships. Oh my god.
Amazon.com today and start claiming your free content.
I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything because I want to go heat up some food and come back. Green carpet recap?
200 creators here on site.
Oh my god.
Marching down the green carpet with one mission in mind: to be the first players to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
That's crazy, the fact that they edited this in like 45 minutes.
There is almost too much. This is like one of those days where I enter and
I know, Laces, you're gonna miss Warzone 2, bro.
When it comes to Warzone 2.
Prisoner rescue.
All right, I'm gonna be right back while they're playing through all this because I want to heat up myself some food. I'll be right back.
I'm honestly here just to learn as much as I can to prep for Old Men of Optic because those guys are very old now.
So maybe some OG maps coming back.
A map that everyone can play.
Honestly, give me a broken shotgun.
What's your favorite game mode and Mountain Dew flavor combo?
Search and destroy Code Red.
Capture the flag, Code Red.
If I'm going hard with the boys on a long night at S&D and I'm trying to get some nasty in-game comms, I'm drinking Baja Blast all night.
Terminal or high rise?
Easy terminal.
Ooh, terminal. Most people have terminal nostalgia.
Terminal.
Terminal, 100%. I just replayed that recently and I realized that spawn trapping is horrendous.
Easy.
Strike.
High rise.
High rise.
Terminal.
What's your favorite flavor of Mountain Dew?
I've grown up on Code Red, so it's still Code Red for me.
Honestly, I like the basic one, just Mountain Dew itself.
Dang, I was gonna pick Code Red too.
Can I get a second one?
All right.
Baja Blast.
Starting October 17th, unlock dual double XP, COD points, and also an exclusive Mountain Dew skin in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 when you buy specifically marked Mountain Dew.
You thinking you getting me? Is you kidding me? Ripping everything and I'm forgetting to show you.
Welcome back to Call of Duty Next. The Mountain Dew green carpet. God damn, it was beautiful. A lot of fun people out there, everyone having a good time, and some incredibly well-dressed people out there, and some definitely not. Sweaty t-shirts abound. But here we go. Welcome back to Call of Duty Next, friends. We promised it was coming up, and now the wait is over. It is time to talk about Warzone 2.0. We got a glimpse of some Warzone 2.0 in the multiplayer reveal trailer earlier today, and it does look awesome. However, we need some true experts to help out. Back at the desk here, we have got Stephanie Snowden, Joe Seacott is joining us, but of course, welcome Jack O'Hara, game director at Infinity Ward. Joe, how are we feeling? We ready to party here? I mean, this is a lot. We need to know everything. Warzone 2.0. Stephanie, the world cannot wait.
It feels crazy for me to be up here revealing Warzone 2.0. I ended up at IW as a fan of the game, and so this moment is absolutely bananas for me. But Warzone 2.0 is everything that we loved about the original Warzone, right? Where it's based on the same experience that we all had, that fun, all of those moments, and it's a return to shared tech across the universe for Modern Warfare 2, and that's going to create a really streamlined player experience. And I think the key innovations that we discussed for multiplayer, those all exist across Warzone 2.0 as well. So we're bringing it back. It's all connected. It's the same world, and I think the players are going to love it.
Oh my good God. Real excited about this one. Again, there's a lot in this one. Jack, where do we go from here?
So MW2 and Warzone 2 have been developed side by side since the beginning, right? Since we started down this road, and they're part of the same universe. Like Stephanie said, they share the same mechanics, the same weaponry, and even more than that. But the centerpiece of all this, of course, is the new map that we've been working on since 2020 with teams across the globe. It brings together our philosophies on map design, it brings together new technologies in order to do it, and lots of artwork to make it happen. And we've learned so much from players experiencing Verdansk and playing in Verdansk over the first few years of Warzone, and we're really excited for them to land in Al Mazrah with their squad. There's a wide variety of points of interest for players to explore in this map, and we're really looking forward to seeing everybody in there.
Well, here we go, a brand new map to explore and traverse. I cannot wait. Stephanie, let's take a look.
That's right, Miles. Welcome to Al Mazrah. This is our new map for Warzone 2.0. It is a really interesting mix of geography. It is expansive desert settings with a mix of industrial areas, towns, a city, and of course, water. It looks way better on this screen than it did on Twitter. But you're gonna find a lot of really cool elevation, rocky peaks, caves, subterranean spaces. This map is beautiful, and it's actually the biggest BR map that we've ever made. And I am so excited for all of our streamers here to jump into Al Mazrah later today.
It's huge. Look at the size of that thing. Okay, so that was a big picture, and it's a great way to see it from a sort of top-down layout. But let's take a better look at some of these points of interest.
So when we set out to create these spaces, the team works to make it feel like a real space, right? So that there's infrastructure in between all the different, what we call points of interest along the map. And if you're paying attention, you might even see a few that seem pretty familiar out there as well. And so as the team works through these, they're trying to find some variety on each point of interest to make them something that the players will want to drop in and get the particularity of that single point of interest and find the place that they want to drop and where they want to play, whether it be a high elevation observatory at the center of the map, whether it be the big city that's up the top right, and whether they want to explore that, or whether they want to work in some of our POIs where we have water intersecting with geometry here. So we have in this one...
Ooh, that looks familiar.
That does seem familiar. And there's a river system that goes through all of this. So you'll be able to catch in a boat and drive between the different POIs. And here's one of our favorites, Sawa Village, which is...
That's my favorite.
Colloquially called Sunken Town.
I mean, I love to swim, so you find me there.
Absolutely.
I'm curious what you guys think, Jack and Joe, on what the hot drop will be today, right? We've been talking about this the last couple of days.
Swear I'm not missing anything.
Seeing other people who are not us play Warzone 2.0, and so I'm just very curious where you think everyone's gonna immediately drop today.
I think some people are gonna drop to Observatory just to go back to home, you know?
Go back.
They're coming home.
It's always nice you're moving through the map and you
That Warzone map was massive, bro. What the fuck?
Been here before.
This is. You have all these flashbacks.
Yeah, there's a lot of nuggets in there for some old Modern Warfare fans.
Yeah, I'll say Corey. I think that's gonna pop off.
I think people will land around the edge so they stay in as long as possible in this match. But
smart.
We have some news for our edge of the map players coming up.
Ooh, oh, guys, well, the map looks absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to watch our streamers here drop in early in an alpha build later on today. Okay, so moving on to the gameplay, we've got this beautiful space to play in. How do all of these multiplayer elements we've talked about a little bit earlier?
RCGMZ, bro.
I mean, the super simple answer is all the stuff we talked about in multiplayer, the stuff you saw in the multiplayer trailer, that's all in Warzone, right? It's all integrated. So that tactical camera works in Warzone, that decoy mine works in Warzone. Like, it's all of it's been built from the ground up for both. The slide, the dive, the water, like...
More swimming.
Absolutely great. Warzone 2.0 is going to be even more campy with cameras and underwater actions and let's go.
People. I mean, this just looks
more rats.
Yeah, the rendering team made some work, so you come out, you're looking all wet.
Yeah.
You see the caustics on the bottom.
Yep.
I'm not even sure what caustics are. I have no idea, but it sounds great and it looks incredible.
You can see the armored patrol boat coming by there with its 2 turrets. There's some cool stuff.
So I'm glad you brought up vehicles. Steph, you touched on vehicles a little bit earlier. What can we talk about? You know, we've seen boats, we've seen tanks, we've seen all sorts. Jack, what have we got?
So we've implemented a new physics and handling model for the vehicles. So some vehicles are heavier, some will slide more, have more traction or less traction. And as you're driving them around and you're encountering them and other squads are playing with them, you can choose to shoot off the tires to kind of impact their handling. You can have them, they react to explosives differently based on their weight. So if you're in a heavy armored 4x4 and get hit by an RPG, it's going to kind of bounce a little bit, but not quite take the hit as a small sedan. You can also choose with your squad to be rolling into a POI and somebody jumps out on the roof, somebody leans out the window, and suddenly you get yourself a lot of firepower driving into the POI. Of course, that vehicle needs to survive for quite some time in the map if you want to keep using it to go from
I know,
point
it
to
looks
point. And vehicles
great.
will run out of gas.
But I'm in the same boat, Peacekeeper. I am in the same boat, bro.
You can bring them to a gas station to fill them up. If your tire's been blown up, you can get out and repair it, or you can bring it to a gas station to get repaired as well. And of course, we've got water vehicles. We've got a small boat. We've got the boat that Joe mentioned with the turret at the front, turret at the back. So you can have that little moment cruising up the river with your whole squad ready to rumble. So yeah, there is so much love that's gone into these vehicles.
You forgot the coolest vehicle.
The coolest vehicle?
The massive helicopter that you can fly around. And it's a moving platform with 3 doors. And you can move a whole squad through the map.
What?
Wreak havoc. It is so cool.
Oh my God.
I mean, the fact that you can lean out of the window, grab your teammates, pile in a vehicle, actually,
Oh my God, dude, they are
from
going
the window, leaning out, shooting.
full PUBG vehicles on us right now.
That does complicate things, doesn't it?
PTSD from Joe killing me many times in our playtests.
Well, I hope the gas prices in Almaz are okay. I feel like there's a lot going on in Warzone 2.0, and my head is quite frankly spinning. What other massive changes have we got in store? Because it feels like there's so much that's changed. Is it still a gulag? Do we still have circles? Is it still gas? I know there are guns, but do we shoot them? What's happening?
Well, what do you want to jump into first? Oh, Stephanie, go ahead.
We've made some pretty sweeping changes, I think, to the high-level components of Warzone 2.0 to continue providing players with both a dynamic and rewarding VR experience. But Warzone 2.0, you're going to hear it over and over again today. It's about fun. This is about playing with your friends, having fun, you know, friends new and old. Maybe you're making them in game. And I think one particular feature that I cannot wait to see the streamers engage with will be our prox chat.
Yes.
So it's coming. It will be in Warzone, and I
Proximity chat.
Some amazing clips. But I think Joe.
We can troll Tim the Tatman even more.
In Warzone 2.0, I'm listening to that.
The streamers love prox chat.
They're like, yes.
You know, in looting in Warzone 2.0, we still have the humming crates. You know, you can still travel around and listen for those. We still have the loose loot on the ground, but we wanted to add a layer of learnability and logic to our looting, right? So if you're outside, if you're a little kid, you fall down, you hurt your knee, and your mom's gonna go inside, go to the medicine cabinet and get you something a Band-Aid, Neosporin, whatever. So that's our looting. If you need health items, you can hit a bathroom in a building and there'll be a medicine cabinet, you can open it up. If you want to get loadout items, there are these hidden caches throughout in between the POIs that are in ground, and you can memorize where they are because they're always there. So you can kind of start to develop these paths through the map of how you loot. And there's this logic applied to looting. You know, you can find toolboxes that'll have grenades and things in them. And you find these other crates that are kind of like, it's as if the military that occupied this space came through and dropped off military items. Those crates are always there. So you can always have this reliable layer to looting.
Incredible. This sounds really exciting. We go on a road trip through Al-Mazrah, quite literally like have a route we plan, hit the gas station, gas up, pick up snacks, pick up ammo and all sorts.
Oh my
cool.
God.
So what about circle mechanics? I mean, this is obviously a huge component of BR's joke.
Yeah, I mean, the circle's been a staple of BRs. It's been really hard to move away from it. So we kind of talked about what could we do to mix things up with the circle. So we've got this new mechanic where the circle can actually split, almost like a cell splits, into 2, 3, or even 4 circles. And then those circles kind of close down. And what it does is it segregates teams, and you have these micro battles in those circles. And at a certain point, you're like, okay, we've cleared out our circle. We think we're good. And then those circles merge. They come back together, and you have this very directed fight of, like, as the circle's moving, you're like gearing up in buildings. You're like, here we go. It's about to kick off. And as soon as those circles hit, you have that final fight. So it's another kind of like,
oh my God, that sounds chaotic.
I feel like is a cool world event that would happen. Like, oh, the circle's splitting. We need to do X.
Crazy. Get in the car. We're going now. Go. All right. So apart from circle splitting, what about the gulag? Is that still around? I mean, there's so much change, man. I mean, I'm ready for it. But Joe, what do we got?
The gulag, we've been experimenting with. We've tried some crazy things with the gulag. But the current version of the gulag that we have running right now, where we're excited people to play, is you're not in there alone. You actually have this temporary alliance with another opponent in the map, and you guys
2v2s
you have to work together, and if you can defeat the other team, you can get out. And after that, you guys are enemies again. But for that moment, it's like, all right, we need each other. Let's do this. You use the
oh my God, they brought gunfight.
And the other thing we've been playing around with is you may see a little bit of an AI presence in the gulag. So you have to be on your toes. Like, you're working with an enemy. There might be an AI here. You're picking up weapons. And we're excited for people to try it. And
we're gonna get feedback today too. And like Joe said, we've been through some pretty wild iterations of the gulag, which I will not reveal here, but there's a lot in store.
Yes, there certainly is a lot in store. Jack, I have heard of a new concept coming to Warzone 2.0 called Strongholds. That will include AI that may impact how players get their weapons, etc. Can you clue me into what that's all about and if it's even true?
Absolutely. So strongholds are reinforced buildings that the AI is occupying inside Al-Mazrah in BR. And the players can choose whether or not they want to engage with them and assault them to get cool rewards, including free loadout items, which is one of the new ways that we're adding for players to get their hands on that best weapon. We've worked really hard to bringing AI at scale into Warzone 2, and you're going to encounter them in multiple modes in different ways. In BR specifically, they're in these strongholds, and if you get to a stronghold, you can find the location of a black site, which is going to have even cooler stuff in it.
Oh my god, I have not seen that reload for an AK in ages, bro. That's like, if I remember correctly, that's like a Iraqi reload where they literally hold on to the fucking rack with their shoulder and reload.
That Warzone 2.0 is going to have some
oh my god,
very interesting new modes.
That type of reload hasn't been used since like
Stephanie Snowden.
It's finally
007 AK.
I have read about some new modes on the internet recently, but one of the most
at least in like video games, I mean,
things about Warzone 2.0 is confirmation that an all-new sandbox experience is coming at launch.
Please be an extraction shooter.
DMZ, Call of Duty's extraction mode will arrive
yes.
with Warzone 2.0 at launch later this year. I played DMZ.
I'm gonna be all over that shit
on my first day at IW, and to this day, playing it nonstop, the possibilities with this game mode blow my mind.
So DMZ, I can also confirm that DMZ is real. We're not going to go into depth on it today because we do have to
come on.
What I can tell you though is we've created a rich sandbox where you can define your own win condition. You infiltrate Al Mazrah, you accomplish your goals, and then you decide to extract when the time is right. It is played across the whole map, and the AI is occupying large sections of the map, and they are lethal opponents, and they do command your respect. You have to watch out for them. You have to work with your team. They patrol areas, they occupy strongholds, and they'll reinforce based on players' actions. And then on top of all this, you can choose which mission you want to accomplish, or you can chase after a variety of activities in the world. And you can play this differently depending on your playstyle. You can go loud, like I always do. You can go quiet, or you can hunt other players or avoid them entirely. Or you could just decide, hey, I'm going to explore the secrets of Al Mazrah and see what's there.
Loot up, exfil. It's totally up to player choice there.
He specifically put that secrets
really
of Al Mazrah.
About the full scale of what we're delivering for this chapter, and we want players to have an amazing experience in Warzone 2.0. We've been listening to the conversations in the community, specifically around small maps, Ricochet, anti-cheat, ranked play, and beyond. And
okay.
trust me, although we're touching on some of the core updates to the overall Warzone 2.0 experience today, and mostly focusing on BR, there will be more news to share over the coming months. This is only the beginning for Warzone 2.0.
Okay, I need Warzone 2.0 and DMZ in my life ASAP.
I need to play DMZ now, bro.
Warzone 2.0 will be free
I
to
want to play DMZ so bad.
On November 16th. With the start
November
of season
16th,
1 across
okay.
Modern Warfare 2. Mark your calendars. That's about 2 weeks after
2 weeks after release.
Launches. And we had 125 million players in the original Warzone, and I cannot wait to see all of you and hopefully more of you in Al Mazrah for this experience.
And you will have a chance to see
I am ready for it.
Battle Royale Alpha playtest happening right here behind us very, very soon.
Yeah, the streamers are hot to trot. They're raring to go. We will see all of you in Al Mazrah on November 16th. But don't go anywhere just yet. Stick around, because when we come back, you'll see just what Warzone looks like when it's built up from the ground for mobile.
Let's go,
dude. Don't want to
dude.
miss this, I promise. Then after that, we have live gameplay coming at us with all of our friends set up across each and every Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. We've got Warzone 2.0, Battle Royale. We got Warzone Mobile. It's all happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go too far.
Let's go, bro. Oh, this is so good. Like, all of this innovation is good. I just hope the game is good. I'll be back. I'm gonna get myself a drink.
Super truck. Intel, built for the next generation of gaming. Squad up sooner with Xfinity rewards. Get early access to Modern Warfare 2's open beta. Jack Links, squad up with Sasquatch. Jack Links is good with it. Eureka Ergonomic, leading designer in gaming furniture and proud partner of Modern Warfare 2.
I'm back, baby. Hey, yo. It's like an actual Warzone trailer? Shit, it is. All right, Ghosts. Ah, it's the mobile trailer. Okay. My God, can they run fast as hell? Okay. They really made Warzone actually look like a mobile game, that's for sure. Animations and stuff. Oh my God. Did he just pump? Hold up. I gotta watch that back. I swear to God, that is a double. That is like the Olympia. He just pumped an Olympia shotgun. Oh, it was that shotgun. Wait. What? I'm so confused.
But finally, we're hitting something new here. Coming into mobile, we got Warzone Mobile 2 here for you. It's me, Beef Mommy, and I couldn't be more excited to be here
Beef
with none
Mommy?
other than Chris Plummer. And Chris, what do you
Bruh.
have for us today?
That's right.
That was just so
Today we're
out
proud
of
to
nowhere for me.
introduce Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. Yeah. This is the real thing, and it's on your phone. For the first time ever, you can drop into Call of Duty Warzone from wherever life takes you. Let me quickly point out the gameplay you're seeing today. It's still
All right.
It's only going to get better. And for Warzone fans, you will recognize this drop sequence.
You can
right
tell
away.
they made the geometry way more simple.
Nostalgia, but wait a minute, Chris. Is that the legendary Verdansk?
You know, this is where
the animations
Warzone
actually
gameplay
changed too.
was born, and we're bringing the legendary Verdansk map to mobile for the very first time from its hallmark vistas and these dense urban
I love it.
areas. They're just so much fun to play in. Wide open fields, ready for battle, and intimate, close quarters combat environments. There's so much variety in Verdansk. It's famous for good reason. Teaming with fan favorite locations like Boneyard.
Yeah, they really had to make this thing
and
like
Superstore.
low res to even get it to play, I'm sure.
Well, I'm getting classic.
You
Call of
literally
Duty
see the
Warzone flashbacks here.
polygons, the
Can you tell us more about
vectors on the
gameplay? Oh,
iron
you know what,
sights,
maybe
bro.
Just give me your phone real quick. Maybe I can see for myself. No?
You know, the team has a passion for delivering the most authentic Call of Duty experience possible for mobile devices. From the way you aim and move to the weapon handling and the control responsiveness, all these critical little details combined to make Call of Duty Warzone mobile feel best in class. We've made sure that the physics, the feedback, the sights and sounds, all those essential little touches are smooth and accurate. It's about creating an experience that's so true to form, you can imagine feeling that dirt compressing under the soles of your boots with every move. Or imagine those tiny shockwaves of recoil.
But where's the crosshair?
With every shot. In Warzone Mobile,
Oh my
these are the
God.
kind of details that we care about.
Does
to make the
G38?
combat feel airtight and authentic.
That makes me really emotional, Chris. And you know, it sounds like everyone's paying attention to detail, and it's finally paying off. Now, when I think of Call of Duty Warzone, I think about strategy.
I'm still wondering where that crosshair on that sniper was, bro. It was non-existent.
For example, when you're out there exploring the map and evading the gas circle collapse,
So if these are weapons from Warzone 2 and they're changing, then that means we're seeing the G like 38. That's a new sniper. The AUG is back.
There's a ton of variety
There's that M4 platform. I'm assuming SMG again.
Now, that contract economy, it adds a ton of depth.
That's the
and strategy through
MP5.
risk and
We got
reward.
MP5.
I really like that you brought that up, because if you're talking about risk and reward, I think about the kill streaks. I think about the gulag. Are they going to be there too?
Yes, everything you come to expect from Warzone, it's going to be there, especially kill streaks. This means you can deploy your big stick of choice, like a precision airstrike. You might be able to
Alright.
wipe out an entire squad with it. So not so fortunate for them.
Precision
but
cluster,
they're
yeah,
not
just
necessarily
everything.
down for the count either, because we have the gulag. So here players can fight for a second chance. So when you go down, you get to fight one-on-one with another down player, and you can earn your way back into battle. This is how Warzone Mobile plays out on a truly massive
Warzone
scale,
Mobile
unlike
actually looks
anything we've ever
kind of
played
good.
on mobile before.
For what it's worth, it
For
looks
this
kind of
reason,
good.
We're pushing way past the envelope on high player counts.
120 people on mobile.
Style of combat.
Impressive.
So we are supporting up to 120 live players in the single match.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say 120 players? Or do you mean bots? Because it seems like in Battle Royale games on mobile, they're usually loaded up with boring bots.
Well, we believe it's critically important and a lot more fun to play with real, live, human opponents.
Thank God.
So for anyone who's tired of playing with nothing but bots,
Yes.
we're talking up to 120
Yes.
real players ready to hunt
Actual
you down with
video
real human
game.
skill and real human emotions. That is Call of Duty Warzone Mobile.
And we hear you in the crowd. Everyone's excited, and absolutely it is huge. And I don't think there's a game on mobile that can top that, in terms of real player count, of course. But how are you able to even pull that off?
We can support real player counts at dramatically higher scale than we've ever seen in other Battle Royale games on mobile, because Warzone Mobile is running on advanced, unified Call of Duty technology. This is the same shared tech behind the console and PC versions of Warzone 2.0. It gives us a ton of advantages.
Crazy to me that Activision can do all this, bro. Activision can hammer all this out, get it working, man, and God, that's just a lot of dev time, man.
So when you say
It's insane to me.
does that mean that Warzone Mobile will share content and features that will be in the console and PC version of Warzone 2.0?
Exactly. Delivering a deeply connected experience, it's been a strategic pillar from the beginning of development. Now, we know that your time is precious, and your investment in playing is now recognized across Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2.0, and Warzone Mobile. So
Buying Battle Pass, oh my God, you can actually level up your Battle Pass as well as playing on your phone.
On mobile. Even your friends list and chat are shared across platforms, so you can stay in touch
Wow.
with your friends, whether they're playing on console or PC or mobile, wherever they choose to play.
I mean, that is so exciting. I totally get that.
Now, one of the coolest benefits of having this kind of connectivity is that Call of Duty Warzone Mobile is loaded up with the same authentic Call of Duty weapons and operators you'll recognize from Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0. And whatever you get from the Battle Pass, you will see it on console or PC. It'll also be there on your mobile device too. And the other way around works as well.
Well, how big is the game gonna be on mobile then? Oh my God, there's the M16.
I saw some of the same weapons and operators being shown earlier today in Call of Duty Warzone 2.0. Are you aiming to make it exactly the same on all platforms?
That knife, bro.
You know, that's a great question.
Oh my God, that
So the team's
execution.
incredibly excited about how deeply connected and authentic the experience
What you doing,
is
bro?
Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And we'll continue to adapt the best content and features and innovations created across the franchise. But at the same time, we recognize that mobile is a very unique platform. Mobile has its own flavor, advantages, and player expectations.
Sounds like the
So
game
that's
will
the
be tied into the Call
EBR
of
of some
Duty
sort?
franchise
The
pretty
maybe the
nicely. And will
MK18,
there be
EBR, I
mobile-specific
can't tell.
events or content that is unique to
MK14,
Warzone Mobile?
there's so many fucking marks.
Above all else,
Marks and
the
rifles
team
for
is
that.
committed to ensuring Warzone Mobile is a world-class, mobile-first experience right down to its core. Controls are a huge part of it. It just needs to feel natural on the device, intuitive, and native to the platform. A lot of it comes down to tuning. And this is why we are supporting synchronous crossplay between iOS and Android platforms exclusively on mobile. And we're avoiding the imbalance that
Nice,
comes from
okay.
cross-playing between mobile devices and consoles
There you
or mobile
go.
and PC. This allows our teams to
My
deliver
word,
the
they
best possible
see,
mobile
they know
gameplay
exactly
experience with a unified
what they're
feel.
doing.
And by doing this, we don't need to
I'm
compromise
really
the
hoping, I'm really crossing my
platform.
fingers right
This
now.
ensures a level playing field and more fun for everyone. Now, keeping those controls balanced for all player types, it's super important. So whether you're the hardest of hardcore mobile pros, or maybe you're a console first player that's sneaking in an extra match during your lunch break, even brand new players to the franchise.
At least this
who
be
need a
like,
little
again,
help getting into the
where
flow of
is
the
the
game.
sight, bro?
We are committed
I've seen a
to
scope without a
providing the
crosshair, now I've seen a
most
red dot
robust
sight without the
control
red dot
options
in it.
for a pick up and play experience that's accessible to all of our players.
I love that accessibility, and that means all my friends can get in on the action for a change, but how do they sign up?
Well, it's time to get your mobile devices ready, because I'm super excited to announce that starting right now, you can pre-register for your free download in the Google Play Store. Signing up means that you can be among the first to play when the game launches next year. We look forward to seeing everyone in Call of Duty Warzone Mobile.
With that being said, hey, we got Ferg on the horn, and I think he's literally the first one to pre-reg. Ferg?
Hey guys, Ferg here, and I am thrilled to be one of the first to pre-register for Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And now you can too. Scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen to be among the first to drop. Tell your friends, because the more
Listen, bro, I'm already pre-registering. It's already happening.
Like special weapons, finals, and emblems. Plus, if we reach the top milestone,
there we go.
25 million
It's been registered,
we're
baby.
going to unlock a super cool secret reward you're not going to want to miss. What are you waiting for?
Oh, there we go.
Sign
There's
up
extra
using the
reward too.
QR code below.
All right, now can we actually see the gameplay? I want to see the gameplay, the actual gameplay. Call of Duty Warzone mobile pre-registration is available on Google Play, September 15th, blah, 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 bunch of
here, joined by Maven, Alicat, and Nameless Studio.
legal talk.
The adults have left us alone on the desk, and now it's our time to have some fun. I don't know about you guys, but okay, it's been a pretty litty day so far. Yeah. Where do we even start? I mean,
It's been a pretty litty day, so I love this fucking man. Protect this man at all costs.
For over a decade. You're telling me I could be in the airport playing Warzone now? Back in Verdansk? That's lit. Also, Al Mazrah looks absolutely incredible.
Oh, it's insane. There's no shortage of crazy stuff coming my way. Ali,
Yeah.
I mean, lay it on me. Multiplayer for Warzone, for Modern Warfare 2, insane.
It's incredible. We actually got to load up with some of the players yesterday in a little bit of a pre-test, and loading into Gunsmith 2.0 was actually so aesthetically pleasing, and I think everybody at home, once they also get their hands on it, they're going to love it just as much as we do here.
Truly. Maven?
There's so many better words than just aesthetically pleasing, but
the Northern Hemisphere.
I appreciate it. You do you.
For years, it feels like it just seems fresh, man. The map, like everything about it, triple circles, the water, the boats. I mean, I was like kind of the proximity mine king for a while there, placing them under vehicles, trying to blow them up and set booby traps. And now you're telling me I could do them in not only land but also the sea. I'm with it.
It's going to be something. We really have seen a lot so far today. We've seen Warzone Mobile, of course, multiplayer there, and a bit of Warzone 2.0. Cannot wait. But guys, it's time to get into business. Let's now get into the command center.
Yes.
This is it. Welcome,
Get this in there.
to the
Yes.
command center.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Xfinity Rewards. We're going to be rolling the show through all day today. Xfinity customers, they can start playing Modern Warfare 2 sooner with Xfinity Rewards. Visit xfinity.com/rewards to get your code for early access to the open beta. It's free and it's easy to join. Guys, I mean,
Come on, give me the
I take
game.
a breather. I'm like, there's so much. But first and foremost, guys, before we get into this one, there's so many streamers here. We need to give a big shout out to Intel, who's powering all of the streaming PCs.
Oh, we're getting
Massive shout out to those guys.
all the gameplay. So we're getting 6v6.
I couldn't believe it. Cloaksy is here. Like the fact that he actually made the trip out. I figured they have to have something special. The fact that you have a dedicated PC to the streaming side and to the gameplay side, and it's set up for this many people. Intel, thank you.
Ridiculous.
This is incredible. It's
Ridiculous. We're actually
It's a lot of money.
into the gameplay, guys. I mean, Ali, you teased it a little.
Yeah,
you
just
played,
a little.
a little, yeah. We played a tiny
could
bit.
have an accent too.
She did. I'm getting mocked here. My bloody we got to play a tiny bit yesterday.
Yes.
It's pretty fun. But now we get to watch 200 streamers, some of the world's finest, quite literally from almost every part of the planet, coming together here in this crazy top secret location. What can we expect?
It's going to get loud. It's going to get incredibly loud. Yesterday, it was loud.
I can't wait to hear Tim scream again.
Yet. So not only have a full building of all of these creators, all of these PCs, I'm expecting people to get up and start screaming, Miles. It's going to be insane.
Clint, we heard Courage from like headphones on. He can be heard from space.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like Bobby Pop.
Ninja just looks lost. He looks like a lost little boy.
Ninja here as well, but like I think this is a testament to how pumped up everyone gets about Call of Duty every year. Like the fact that there are this many big name streamers in attendance, we're going to see some incredible gameplay, go through the various modes. I mean, this is going to be a real treat. It really is.
I mean, and you've been around a long time in the Call of Duty world. In this venue right now, we've got streamers and players from, all across North America, South America. We've got players all over Europe, Japan, Australia, you name them. We are all over here. Mobile players everywhere. how do you describe the vibe in the room right now?
I mean, it's just incredible. It's a bunch of homies who love Call of Duty all in one room getting ready to grind. And, you know, I was talking to them earlier. I was walking around doing the round saying what up to everybody. They're going hard, right? Like, I was talking to some of the Warzone guys, Repos. He's like, I'm here to fry. Zuma's ready to go. So I'm excited to see them with these new weapons. And
ready to see some
especially our new game modes.
freaking
it's gonna be lit.
literal 5 KD matches right here, bro. About to see literally insane plays right now.
Fry some of these big names, get a clip out on social, your YouTube, whatever it's going
Man,
to be.
if only Shroud was here to hit the flick again.
The paint or falling to their desk at their Tim, I'm sure we're gonna have a couple of those.
We'll go a little bit of that later on. I think we're actually ready to hop into game.
Oh, we're in, bro.
One of our first here, and he's already done
Okay.
that, but we are playing, I believe this is Hardpoint and Mercado, nameless.
Yeah, you know, I didn't get to play this map yesterday, but
the movement actually looks
it's a lot
very
more
quick.
vibrant than some of the MW games that we've had in the past. There's so many more colors, and that's something that I always enjoy, especially with Call of Duty. Is when it's
Bit rate on this is again just. Oh, there's dead silence. Was a field upgrade.
A little bit more color, but like this map in particular, yeah. The second we saw like the fly through of this, it just looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Mounting's back.
And I'm not that I had any concerns about the visual side of it because they knock it out of the park every year, but it's just aesthetically pleasing. It is.
It's very,
Oh my
very
God.
pretty. That is, of course, Dr. Lupo.
What's he got? He's got like the he's got some gladiator perk marathon, I'm assuming.
The crazy, I don't even have a name for it.
I didn't see all the perks.
COD Next, all of them live on their own channels and unreal, man.
Yeah, it's unreal. I mean, all these guys are going hard. You can see he's locked in. Talking a little bit about the game and the movement, though. When I first hopped on yesterday, the movement felt so much different than Call of Duty.
Yeah, so he has.
That slide cancel.
So, I can't tell the bit. It's so. There's so little bit rate going on with the movement of the game. It's hard to read.
We really did get into the mix.
I do. This UI though, it's very, very clean.
Played on his setup. He wasn't quite here yet, and I found there is an in-game like whisper feature. So I was sending messages to other creators as Ninja,
like ghosts, and then he has some other perk. I can't tell what it is. The longer you stay alive, the more perks you get.
Yeah, does Ninja know you did this?
He has no idea. I walked past him today and I was like, "Good morning, dude. How you been?" He's like, "Hey, man."
Noah J is slaying, bro. He's on a 5.
I actually got into a game against you specifically.
Courage is starting.
I don't believe that he's here today.
Making his gun look like the commando.
Disrespectful.
I respect it.
On the map, and I believe that you were in my last
The marathon,
game,
and looks like I don't remember the other one. That's the one that gives you 2 like double tacticals.
A quitter, Miles.
That was Ninja. Over to Courage now. He's having a good time.
Oh, they're playing.
And you know what?
They're playing S&D. Courage is already raging, bro.
Good loving, like everyone takes a Jack. And it's just like this great nature guy. He is one of the most competitive human beings I've ever met. Like he gets pissed, bro.
What is that?
Raging passion. And look,
What is that spectate camera?
And I will have to say, to test.
Bro, it's actually like you spectate them like on a GoPro.
I don't feel like I felt in other Call of Duty games is how kind of realistic the movement with your gun is, if that makes sense.
Whoa,
like,
that's a weird spectating camera.
But when you peek corners and stuff, the way your gun moves with you is very,
he got murked by Dismo, bro.
A lot of these players are going to notice and have to get used to very quickly.
And you saw a taste there of when you're spectating a player, you get that kind of like over.
I had to capture Cash looking in the middle of the map. The first team to take 5 rounds wins the match. Okay, so this is knockout where you can revive your allies and stuff. It's not search and destroy, but it's still same concept, just a little bit different.
And sorry, Clint, this is the new knockout mode. I don't think you might not know what this means.
I haven't seen this one yet.
I haven't played it yet. Yeah. No. I mostly, I was watching some of the guys play. I just wanted to kind of live react and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much new stuff. Like I've just been looking forward to seeing what's going to be on the table. But let's see if Jack can actually step up this time. No, that's not going to happen.
Courage gets destroyed again.
Superior positioning, Jack. You are awful. Oh,
yeah, dude, this new camera is great.
It
was something else. It was something else.
Oh, my sensitivity or something? What is it?
No, Jack. Wherever he's spectating is using my favorite SMG, by the way. Too. And I think that's the Hurricane. The Hurricane.
What do you think, by the way?
Yeah, it is the Hurricane. So that is the M4 SMG. Yo, he's this dude.
Yeah, so, you know, I saw the rumblings on Twitter.
I didn't see his name, but this guy.
I mean,
already running class setups, man. He trying. But
now everybody's familiar with it, especially grinding Warzone.
he got dead silence.
And it's just a better version.
Oh, he has a VTOL jet too? Dude, this dude out here is dropping kills.
Attachments and, you know, for the class of weapon that you have.
Oh, wait, this map literally looks like a revamp of what's that Modern Warfare map?
That was nearly gross.
One of the
The Crim 6.
in the competitive Call of Duty
One
world.
of the maybe the
If not the.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I said it that way.
Yeah, no, like the all-time
You're lying,
great, yeah.
Ross. He's the greatest. But there we go. Swag now getting involved as well. And to your point, Anali, about Gunsmith, I mean, it's at this point in time, obviously, it's quite hard to recognize, but that is a part of the M4 platform right now. That's his primary weapon.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Like, you can
Oh, my
switch
word.
it up. Like, you can make it into a sniper.
A pistol, I'm pretty sure is the PDW, right?
It's going to be crazy. Even with the AK, turning 74U, just make some crazy different loadouts. You know, some of these guys, J-God's going to have so much fun with that.
9.5-hour long attachment video.
Yeah, dude, the UI just is so nice and clean. It's just not in your face, and I love it.
Aesthetics for a moment, and like the layout is the rooftops. Like the new ledge, how you can jump and then you can hang off the side of the ledge. That was a new thing that you can add into this game. You can jump from
Yeah,
rooftop
this
to rooftop. And,
this
like,
SMG M4 I knew was immediately going to be like the first thing.
very quickly. Like I would get to an edge of rooftop and I was like, I wonder if I can make this jump. You can make the jump. You can make it across.
Okay, they're all
like,
put
the
at level
map.
30 already, so they already have access to everything in the beta that we're going to get access to.
Snipers, that is going to be their
Oh my god, the Vector, bro.
Speaking of snipers,
I want to see that.
He's having a great time here. I mean, we've seen a lot, Clint, of the weapons so far, but surely a sniper.
Well, I heard Pomage too. Like I stepped up. I think it's when he was first walking in. He was walking with an irrational to people, and he was like, "I'm going hard, bro."
Oh yeah.
He's like, "I'm going hard." I could just hear.
Dude, Dismo is absolutely just slaying out in this game right now that he's in. My god.
For the red team right now, Pomage's team obviously winning this one. Again, secure the grab, the money bag, hold on to that bad boy. Oh, I forgot, friends. Here at COD Next, it's all going on. Mobile gaming right side of your screen.
Mobile gaming as well?
Really, a celebration of everything that is Call of Duty.
Oh my
and
god.
Courage. He may have just sworn.
Do you see the gloves on the thumb?
Yeah, they're
And professionals, true professionals.
Wait, do I probably need to get this? I've been playing some COD Mobile, Diablo Immortal.
Dude, the sounds are fantastic too. I love it.
I think you should, yeah.
You know, sometimes it gets a little bit slippery. I need thumb sleeves. What are they called? I'm a thumb sleeve.
You're in the right place
Dang.
to ask about that. There is an army of
I'm
professional...
looking into that. No, that's actually an issue. It's like, it's a little bit slippery, you know?
So that gladiator looking perk is battle hardened.
We love hardpoint.
Got it.
We were talking about this morning. When there's a hardpoint,
Because that immediately procced as soon as he walked into that shock stick.
Your belly and absolutely fried. So, you know, there are some movement mechanics for you speed demons out there if you want to make some plays.
Yeah, there's a lot of talks about, you know, the way slide works now, and of course the dolphin dive is back. I don't think we're not officially calling it the dolphin dive, but Joe's calling it the dive itself. I mean, it's a really fun mechanic. It's fast. If we get to see some gameplay with it.
I love that you can actually just straight up make it a commando from Black Ops. That's great.
Come on, Butters.
Oh, there's Butters.
Showed us the slide. Now we're looking for the
out the window. Just
Right,
dive out the
come
window.
on.
Send it.
And all the windows are built to be diveable through. Like, that's the way the game is.
That's what Joe was kind of saying, right? Like, they're seeing it so much in playtesting.
Ah.
It goes into a window. Like, everyone.
What was that? Was it a shotgun?
You think like all the
My
excitement
word. Oh my god, that is a giant
That's
sniper.
so we have the Hurricane, she's running overkill. That's going to be one of the M4 platforms, and the sniper on the other side.
He's
And we
testing
have
the mechanic. Look.
there we go, testing things out, trying to find the sneakiest,
I was trying to see
fastest
if I
way
could
across
break
map.
I was trying to see if I could break the slide.
But Butters is just the innocent Call of Duty player. She's just here for a fun time. That's it.
You know what I'm noticing on this map that I actually like a lot? Not as many doors. Just running through.
Not as many doors, I think in general, is the overall vibe. I mean, most of the maps we've seen so far, quite small, very fast-paced. Again, Jeff talking about that, you've got a very distinct feel. So it's like the battle map is very large. Way more intense action. Of course, there's like evasion stuff. 6v6 is a totally different flavor. I mean, that obviously
Again, I love this. I love the UI. It's very, again, not in your face. Like, look at that. It's so tiny. Again, it's just not in your face.
Another thing we're seeing
Thank
a lot of
God.
elevation on some of these maps too. You know, the snipers are going to be in heaven.
Fast reload on that SMG. Oh my god.
Could be completely wrong there, but
Hit it.
Dude, that
Also, look how
is that the Lynx? Is that what the sniper is? Is that a Lynx?
Cutest little stock I've ever seen.
I finally figured it out, dude. It's a Lynx.
Yeah, I was in the back.
I don't know if that's what it's called in this game.
Anime skins, stuff like that, my cute little stocks.
Obviously, the Lynx is based off of another real gun. I don't know if it's a different name. That's why I know it by.
Handsome looking weapons.
Dylan Price, speaking of handsome.
Oh,
also something we haven't talked about yet.
That recoil control. Oh my god.
I love the perk
Because it
system.
reminds me of back in the day, the specialist. When you
That visual recoil is nuts on whatever attachments he's running. Holy moly. So it is right. So basically, you get a perk package. So the longer you stay alive, you get more perks.
The reason I think I haven't really played it yet to deal with it too much to see like how vastly different it makes the gameplay, but I know for a lot of us, when you're playing like the multiplayer experience, I feel like you get a couple perks you like, and you just sort of pick those. They're your go-to. You don't really think about it, right? Like, you figure that out in the first couple days or weeks of playing the game. Those are your perks. Now it's like, I feel like there's more decision-making.
Yeah, that visual recoil is absolutely nuts.
Exciting. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be running, but it does feel like they were saying, what was it, the different type of classes they were trying to put? You have your rusher, kind of your more stealth type player, your sentinel. Like they want to, even if it's not like class-based per se, like they want to kind of.
Dude, I want to get my hands on this so bad already, man.
You can also make your own, so you can create it, pick your own.
Yeah, battle hardened double time, so double time for that, cold blooded and ghost. Okay.
It's just nice having like a rewarded game, especially when you're frying, getting that extra perk.
It really does, change what you start off with the base 2.
Yeah.
You unlock one after.
Dude, even myth this year? There's just a lot of big streamers, and that's she's an Apex streamer. I can't remember her name. I recognize her. They really got just big streamers in general to come out. They didn't just focus solely on Modern Warfare.
Way more sort of impactful, and that final perk, like kind of like the super perk. That's not going to turn you into Captain America, but it is going to make you way more effective.
I kind of want to be Captain America
beans right now. Taking Jeff and Joe's thunder.
Well, Symphony was just on screen, so.
I mean, look, the wagon on that boy.
What?
There it is.
All right, listen.
Picture there.
Yeah, 2 million views on TikTok, something like that. It's impressive stuff.
That's what you're watching in your free time, Clint?
Yes, it might be. It might be.
Okay.
I'm watching
It's Brooke's TikTok. She's very creative.
This is a Search and Destroy, Call of Duty classic here on Fun 18.
Yeah, dude, this camera perspective is such a weird thing to me.
This is simply spectating Ash Sanders.
And of course, we're talking about like 3-lane maps. This is one of those maps that felt like a very good hybrid 3-lane map that does really, really well when it comes to a game with like their search and destroy. Like you have your traditional outer lanes, and they have their hidden corners.
Yeah, dude,
and they have their ways, and then that middle is just pure.
This just looks like a good time
like a little bit of like
for the beta right now.
Range with all the walls and the corners that there are. So this is probably one of my favorite maps that we are playing right now in the beta testing. And as you can see, everybody is having so much fun on it. I mean, 4 and 5, everybody's doing pretty okay. It's a close game.
Yeah.
Aiden has 14 kills. I just saw the kill board. He's on the other team.
Mason just realized he's on the stream, though. He's ready to get nasty. He's going in.
Oh, he's got all his perks.
He is perked up, quite literally.
Come on, Mason. Show me something special.
He is flying.
Oh, wow. That's what we're talking about.
That's the Fennec. I was loving that one yesterday.
Oh,
that's an OG weapon.
That turns people into super close range, but Pornyhoff just gave him the business.
Hooked him.
Nice try, Mason. We still love you.
Hurricane OP. Is that what you're saying? Hurricane?
It's such a different look. Like when we're spectating these players and they're having gunfights, stuff like the way the player animations are, the sound effects, like the game has just been like it's everything we liked about MW19.
I love all these animations, dude. They're all so good. I'm just like,
right on top, just hammering away. Sweet seasoning.
Swifter. The swap weapons right at the end, man.
He was just evaporated.
I gotta say, the bunny hop is back in full force.
Oh, yeah.
Man, the bunny hop is clean. We know Sam LaRue Octane. Gotta give him a shout out. He's gonna be bunny hopping all day. We got Myth on the screen here. What's he using? M4, I think.
Again, looking at these weapons, you know it's an M4, but the
dude, yeah, you can just see that, dude, the work on just the animations, the sway back and forth, everything, just like the minute details. Oh my god, the cruise missile looks dope, dude.
That'll connect. Gunsmith able to hit it. He's vibing right now. But it's crazy. Like, yeah, bottom right, you were kind of mentioning like how different the guns will look. The same type of gun is based on the attachments that it has. It's wild.
There's also in-game settings where you can make your gun a little more narrow, a bit wider, further away.
No, myth.
Create that sort of visual. Look, you want the game to be as appealing as possible for you. Maybe you don't want the gun to be so big to obscure the view. Maybe you're one of those players that...
settings personally. Like, give me the option to tweak it how I want, right?
There's a lot of settings in this game.
I'm gonna get lost in that for the entire first day, probably.
Once campaign hits, I'll spend about 3.5 hours messing with settings and then getting that first mission.
When I see Courage on a 5 streak, that pop up at the top of the screen. It might have Courage might be popping.
Oh, checker.
Take it back.
Ooh.
Come on, Swag.
Swag style.
Hit it.
Swag.
Yeah, swag.
Yeah, this sub looks like it's dominant.
Oh my god, level 13 already on the Huracan? What the hell?
I wish everyone could experience just this environment.
You got melted.
Because like a lot of these content creators, like they're friends or they're familiar with each other. They play games online, but like it's not often you get them all in one place like this. It has just been a vibe. Seeing everybody going up, some meeting for the first time. Like I know Iceman and Isaac, we have interacted so many times on social. I've never met him in person, dude. We hugged for a solid 30 seconds. It was beautiful.
And it just shows like how hyped people get for Call of Duty.
Dude, this is great. This is beautiful.
Is amped for Call of Duty after over 10 years.
I don't think many things like bring everybody together like this. It is it's special.
The beta starts tomorrow, in case you've been living under a rock.
I'm just so intrigued by the gameplay. I don't have words, man. I'm trying to find things that I want to talk about, but it's we got Dead Silence, we got Egison for you. It's all there, bro. It's all there.
Changes, of course, the menu system, which you might not have seen here on the main.
I just want this, like, I want raw gameplay, just so bit ratey because it's a live stream.
Streamline experience.
Oh my god, the UI just is.
I love that, especially like when you click.
It's very clean.
Load out your switch weapons. It looks good. You can see everything. It's just right in front of your face. You know exactly what's there. Digestible, and that's what you need. It's such a fast-paced game like Call of Duty. It's digestible.
I also quite enjoy that like it doesn't obscure too much of the in-game screen. So if I'm hitting pause and checking stuff out, I still have some kind of like situational awareness when I'm in game.
And I will say in terms of balance of like ARs and SMGs, of course this is all of our first peeks into it, but they've looked pretty balanced so far. Like the SMGs have been absolutely disgusting up close, whether the AR gets first shot or not. Now long range, the SMGs haven't been ripping as well. The recoil gets insane at that sort of range. So I feel like it looks like the gun balance as well, regardless of your attachments and what configuration you end up coming with, is fairly much there.
I love that because I mean it just feels like sometimes it turns into this one gun that can do everything.
Yeah.
Right? and I think everyone appreciates a little bit of variety. Like an AR
that's
feels like
quite
an AR,
literally what this game is, because you could change your gun up to whatever you want, right? So
well, in a way, yeah. But like I think to Ali's point, like there seems to be a little more separation between your SMGs
like I haven't seen the do-it-all gun just yet.
No, I mean, we saw Aiden, of course, on the Mountain Dew green carpet, like, I want a broken shotgun. And I'm sure he can make it, but broken, we'll find out what that really means. Of course, as the game
like sawed off.
develops. He wants a sawn off that kills people across map, that makes them move real fast. I mean, hey, who knows? Gunsmith is crazy.
He's playing in windowed mode.
We'll see if he can do it.
Why?
No matter how much work has gone into this,
weird.
We've got the nerds in the building, and this is where if anyone's gonna test some stuff, find some weird combination that turns a shotgun into a sniper.
This is training course? I'm so. Oh, that's where. Okay, that's his location. I was like,
what people are gonna do
what the fuck?
That's just not enough, is it, Miles?
Dude, the visual recoil on all these weapons is absurd. I don't know if it's just because the recoil is just high because of their attachments or what.
This is one of the most famous Italian men in the world. Makes a mean stromboli. We love him.
Metal boots on the building. It's got the M4.
Yeah, the entire rework to the perk system and how movement's looking right now is definitely going to be a whole new breed of Call of Duty compared to something like Vanguard, where it's just like Modern Warfare except World at War.
He's usually very baby-faced. Now he's kind of going for some sort of supermodel type thing, or maybe like being a rapper, singer. I'm not sure.
He's a handsome
Dude, these maps also just the amount of angles and running around and like the different cutoffs and connectors.
Oh, he's on it. He's on his feet. He's on his feet.
The Gouch.
Oh man.
I'm ready to see how Warzone's gonna play now. This is 6v6. I know we're gonna have 6v6 and then like the dev deep dive.
you saw Zenny, you know, you saw Crowder. For those who don't know, you know, they were.
I just wish I could see what DMZ also plays like, but they're not going to be revealing that today at all.
They don't get to come to stuff like
That's
this
what I'm
that
most
often.
excited for, because I like extraction shooters.
They're in heaven. I've seen some of the tweets, just having a blast, meeting a lot of different
Okay,
people.
counter UAV on a bloodthirsty.
haven't seen a whole lot. Obviously, cruise missiles there, counter UAV.
Bro, I wonder if anyone's gonna try to drop a nuke today. Could you imagine if that happened if somebody dropped a nuke on YouTubers, bro? Oh my word.
Live COD next. But yeah, there's a ton of cool stuff. And I mean, we're seeing Wilsons in there as well.
That's what I was gonna say. I love that.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. Chopper
Dude,
guns.
I would literally like laugh my ass off if that happens.
You know what I'm talking about, friends.
There's a chopper gun.
Come on, I believe in Dismo. He's done it before.
I was like, if we play against each other later today, when we get the free play, I'm getting a chopper.
I think I'm actually locked on this desk all day. I would love to play more.
after the stream's over, I think we can play more.
Yeah, I think we once the curtains go down, we're gonna dive on. Can you hear the chain?
I'm definitely not gonna see this match though, but I want to see the Juggernaut in action. I just want to see the kill streaks all in action. Another cruise missile.
What a shot! He got two.
Hat over the headset.
He killed Nick Merckx.
He's calling it in.
So this is the
Just an airstrike? Okay.
Yeah, this is it's kind of like a lightning strike. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Or it's a custom one.
Wait a minute.
Longer range, maybe? But that looks like the Fennec. Yeah, that's the Fennec Iron Sight.
That boy don't recoil.
What?
That's a Finnick?
Breadman's already found a winner. Yeah, Bread's got
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But he's holding that thing down though. But,
Yeah, he's
all right.
So going straight.
Dude's on a 10 kill streak and oh my god. What is this gun?
He's just putting them down.
Yeah, cameraman, get in there real close. Show me the hands. Show me the hands. Oh, gun him.
Ooh, don't peek that. Don't peek that.
Yeah.
Museum, yeah. This is a lot of fun.
Dude, that gun is nuts.
There we go.
Yeah, give me the hands.
You hear how that sounds? So satisfying.
That sounds scary though.
Yeah.
You hear that? That better be on my team.
I mean, he is one of the better aimers I've seen, though. Like, a lot of the tournament stuff, where you're talking about mouse and keyboard players, like, he is absolutely nuts with it. So, not surprised to see him.
Dude, I want it. He's the closest one I've seen so far. He's the highest kill streak I've seen.
What do you guys think about all these maps so far? What's been your guys' favorite? Miles?
Honestly,
yeah, it doesn't look like he's pulling down a whole lot.
12? Bro, I want to see this guy hit a 25.
Central area, essentially 3 lanes. I mean, this is a second story. We're about to go up there now. This is where Breadman is. It's nice, man. We've got some decent lines of sight.
Behind you, bro. Check your UAV.
We played hardpoint on this map. We played
okay.
rescue. Courage and I.
I'm rooting for this guy. I've never seen this guy before in my life, but I am hard rooting for him.
Let's go, baby! Screaming. I'm there sprinting. I'd be that guy on the team too. I'd be carrying. Yeah.
It was great. It was really great. We had a lot of fun.
Oh my god, 15. He's on a 15.
By the way,
excuse me. Yeah, he was frying.
No. No. Keep watching that dude.
Another cruise coming in. Bang.
This is the Elgato replay of how this all started.
Oh, he gets 2 again. Just ripping him.
It's the same.
It's a replay.
This guy. Oh, it's a replay.
Oh, is it? I was about to say.
Yeah, it's a replay.
He was on 15 in a row. I thought he got another one. I thought he wrapped his streaks.
It's all good.
Oh, dude, I basically
no, go back to him.
When he was casting the pregame lobby.
Dude, he is playing so safe. He wants that. I want to see this dude get a nuke. 18.
Oh, so he put a. Oh, so it's M4. His just sounds crazy. I think it's the dubbing of the audio.
It might be his stream, but either way,
it's his stream.
That boy is ripping metal. So, okay, it's kind of cool to see there on the bottom side of the
Come on, let him get it.
He's already at his
let him get it.
Perks, which I think was Spotter.
19
kills. Let's go, Breadman. And of course, he's working his way towards that final perk here in this.
Oh my god!
Crazy! I thought he wrapped streaks now. Is it? He is annihilating everything.
20.
20.
He's farming.
Yeah, he's literally farming.
Somebody kill Breadman.
Wait, do you guys see the movement though? That
21.
Like how when you're moving, like your whole body, like it's.
Bro, he might get a nuke.
COD games, it's very hard to put into words, but once you get your hands on this game, like you can tell everything moves with you. Like
22.
It's fairly stationary, but like
get it.
Everything is
get it, bro.
And you can see it, so that's
you can see
for more of the hardcore players. The players that go out there and they're like jiggle peeking, your hips.
Bro, get it.
Like,
get it, bro.
It's a little bit different when you play the mode. You get a better understanding of like how that looks, and you'll see that a little bit later today.
Just like the physics of the character.
The physics of the character has been reimagined, so it's different.
Yeah,
throwing those shoulders.
You got to be a little careful. I mean,
bro,
Shakira out there.
Bro, get it.
You got to be very.
No, escalator, bro, escalator.
I don't doubt
24.
Look how smooth the animations can be, and
don't switch.
So much fun so far.
No!
Oh, is this what it looks like to be on the other side of the bread man?
Yeah, that's what I was actually wondering.
Wait. We're going to get up there and kick his ass.
Oh.
I think that was bread.
He's on 25.
Yep, I believe
25.
He's got 25 kills.
He's got that thing locked down.
Squid, get up there and get him. Just go back in there.
Is it 30?
This is going on the timeline for sure. Redman's got clips for days.
I mean, Destroyer's calling the streaks to the SAE above.
What have we got here?
We got a sniper.
I just think about. Imagine.
Oh my God! Is it not 25 kills?
Different guns and Breadman's just up top.
Yeah, no. He just looked.
Bro, go back to Breadman, bro.
Hit it! Ah! ADS not quick enough there. Two posted up on the bridge, just shutting him down. But
so he has the pistol on Miles. Remember we were playing with it? We turned into a fully auto sub yesterday.
Yeah, thing.
Wait, what?
But yeah, so of course, Gunsmith is ridiculous. 2.0.
Yeah.
You can turn your sidearm into something pretty mean, and then of course the ledge hang.
Nah, dude, I got it.
Hanging on ledge. Clint,
Where's Breadman, bro?
Hey, man, not too, if
See on
Spider-Man
Twitch?
carried a Glock, yeah, maybe. It is crazy to see like how much damage you can do with that thing, and just, I mean, it's something that we have to learn now as Call of Duty players. I have to now look at funny ledges and see where players are.
Yeah. I was also trying out some of the field upgrades yesterday for the short amount of time that I did have.
No.
Just like throw it down, go hide in a corner. You can see when they're pushing at you. It's
You hold your own flank at that
you
point.
got your own choke points.
That's great. And again, another thing.
Oh my God, bro. He got 26 before he finally died. So no nuke. Oh.
From Europe, made the long trip across.
yeah, I was wondering how many people we had here internationally. I've casted over him in a bunch of Warzone tournaments. He's made some deep runs. Guy's a monster. But as he's just trying to hit some snipes and try some of the different weapons, Breadman's kind of been annihilated in the lobby. But there we go. Another shot gonna hit. Bang.
Dude, I gotta know, bro. Breadman was going off.
Like crosshairs look like this is something I cannot wait to get. Oh, hello.
Breadman just got a 3-piece, and then Isaac followed up with the 4th in the feed. That was very satisfying.
Oh yeah, they are just tearing them apart. It feels like.
What's that field upgrade he has there?
Bro, that's actually crazy.
Portable radar.
That might, yeah.
So that little bad boy kind of gives you sort of a local.
All right, we're going back.
UAV, but the radius isn't obviously great. But
Dude, Breadman was so close.
Just hit, like, right on the panel of the window, so the first shot didn't hit. Second one, that'll go through.
I was using this yesterday. It's a powerful shot. Got a couple collabs.
Somebody saved him.
Oh my God.
It was Breadman.
Oh my God.
Nick Merckx was trying to assassinate Isaac. All right, get us out of there. Over the crowd.
Here's the Fennec. You run so quick with this thing.
I mean, look how different this POV seems versus like the sniper POV.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're moving.
Dude, he was 4 kills off from a nuke, bro.
Okay, Sean J.
4 kills.
Again, this is that sort of idea of like the different
7 again. I want to see this man get 20. I want to see this man get a 30, bro.
More aggressive, you know. He might be hitting flank soon, but the way he's kicked himself out.
A hit marker.
Whoa. He's in the mix.
I think something that you could learn
Bro, I gotta know, bro, whether or not he gets this 30, bro. He is just absolutely slaying, and I feel like he can get it. I want to see it.
And like, I didn't even know you could go down there. Like, I had to wrap the entire building before I figured out how to get underground. So there's a lot more angles and a lot more passageways than I think a lot of these creators are expecting, and that's why we're gonna see possibly a lot more assassinations, possibly a lot more cruddy corners, and people just popping out of literally nowhere.
Crowder is locked in.
Dude, I'm rooting for Breadman, bro, at this point. Mans was the first to almost get a nuke.
Yeah, he's in the perfect area to use this weapon. It's like going out, getting peeks.
There's 10. He's already on 10 again.
It's a lot of fun to use.
He can get this if he just stays alive.
They're not doing a great job in-game. They've got the lead for now, but again, classic Dom. Capture the flags. UAVs and all sorts, kill streaks coming up. No one's, I don't think anyone's going too crazy with any of the kill streak choices. We did see Crim 6
11.
earlier. Again,
Oh, he can get it, bro. He still has time. He just has to slay more.
Yeah.
I can imagine. I mean, this is the chance to test everything, run through, try different weapons. I mean, as much as I say that, we know.
Bro, I want him to get it.
For crazy clips. They want to drop bombs. They want to have high kill games. So some are going to find stuff they like, little combination they
12.
with, and they're going to send it. But
Come on.
Crowder, yeah, he's in the mix right now.
Oh, he's really trying to get clips. He sacrificed it for the clip. No.
Yeah, the bunny hop.
Freebies.
Like earlier, just hopping around. He can even hip fire this one. He's picking up a ton of kills. He's loving this class setup. He switched it up from last time.
So one of the big things, I mean, before the show started.
Oh man, that's just feels dirty, bro. That he was 4 kills off.
How you feeling about this? And almost every single one of them said, "I'm really struggling not to slide everywhere." They've been so used to doing that.
Get used to it.
From MW19 all the way through to Warzone when we're on Caldera. It's not the same. It's not the same.
I can say that just from all the Warzone I played, like it's gonna take like my hand, just the muscle memory of it. Like I'm just so, I've been slide canceling now for years across the map. It's just gonna take a little getting used to, 100%.
Yeah,
but I do think my hands are going to be very happy, though. I'm not having to do that constantly across the map.
Yeah, if you try to slide around now, you might even be slower than just sprinting.
Honestly, yeah. That's how it looks.
Again, it's how you use it. It's the dive is a really great mechanic for escaping. The slide gets you into different positions. Obviously,
I like to leave in my head, you know, the ball head. So I think the diving thing's going to be good for me. Just like a bowling ball, you know, Miles? Just
dude, I just want to. I want to see. I want to see a nuke so bad.
I wonder if there's an attachment for you.
Yeah.
Like a unicorn type
bayonet or something.
Yeah, bayonet on my head. Okay, that sounds sick though. Honestly, if the devs are listening, let's think about that a little bit.
A bayonet dive kill.
Oh my God, I want that immediately.
I'm thinking like, I've got this idea of like, Yondu from Guns. He's got a big fin on his head.
Yes.
But make that a blade.
Absolutely.
Isaac.
Man, this guy with the sniper is not doing well.
That's his pistol. Again, the range on that bad boy is going to be all that crazy, but you know it's going to rip when it hits.
Sniper's just so satisfying when you get the kill. The sound, how deep it is, it's amazing.
It feels like there's no drag in the sniper. When you were using an ant, did you have to leave your shot at all, or was it a direct
Yeah, the sniper sounds great, but this dude is not getting shots, bro. There we go.
And I was trying to shoot across the map. But you can get some feeds, man. Like I got a couple collats with this gun. It's super powerful.
Sniping is back, friends.
Not a dub.
Snipes feel fast and fun again.
64.
What? Yeah, we thought Brad was popping off. Destroy's up there frying. He's got double the score of everybody in the lobby. Ooh. All right.
Look at this. Oh man, through the door with the pistol. A lot of windows on that map as well. A lot of glass above those door frames. I found on, keeping the teasers at it, but like opening breaks and stuff. A lot of sweet nade spots already.
Oh, bro, imagine if he had gotten that dude. The amount of clout.
Menu here now as well. Of course, while Isaac gets ready to get into his next game. So much in
the lobby menu looks
we're almost actually ready.
Very. I don't like the left side.
Jess, you're down there with Zuma. Tell us how Tommy's doing.
Miles, that's right, I am right here with Zuma, Tommy Properado himself. So, I mean, you have now had your first taste of Modern Warfare 2 here at COD Next. What did you think?
Oh, it's incredible. The game feels super smooth. The gunplay is awesome. I like the time to kill, and the maps are dope. A lot of close quarter gunfights, and I've been having a blast, man. The chat's loving it as well. They're loving it.
So there's so much to talk about, new modes, new maps, changes to the gunsmith. But what really stands out to you? Like, what are you excited about?
I'm really excited just to get the competition going. I mean, I'm excited for the CDO, and I heard them talking about ranked play, so, I'm really excited for that. And Warzone 2 looked incredible as well. I was talking to Repulse. We're going to be the Warzone duo this year, so I'll be bouncing around between the both. But I'm just excited for something new, a new game. And it's been a lot of fun to play, and there's so many amazing creators here. And just thank you to everybody, and thank you to Call of Duty for the opportunity to be here. It's awesome.
And then, real quick, with Modern Warfare 2 on the horizon, what does the year ahead look like for you?
Man, just a lot of shows, man. A lot of flanks, a lot of streams. I mean, the content's gonna be pushing all year, so excited, man. Zoomafia's gonna take over, and we're gonna have some fun, man. We're gonna have some fun.
All right, well, thank you so much. That is all from me for now. I believe I'm handing it off to my dear friend Lottie.
Thank you so much, Jess, and it is so good.
So with this going on now, we might actually see Warzone.
Incredible arena. I have a lot of wonderful folks on this desk, but it is now time to chat about an epic giveaway from our friends at Jack Links.
Oh,
Each
giveaway.
Jack Links supply drop includes a brand new copy of Modern Warfare on the platform of your choice, delicious Jack Links limited edition products, and brand new epic in-game items that I promise you'll be dying to get your hands on. So check this out on how to enter.
Looking for
All
an
right.
epic way to celebrate the launch of Modern Warfare.
Time to get my protein.
Jack Links has got you covered, giving you the
Oh my
chance
God,
to
they're
win
actually
ultimate
like.
Modern Warfare 2 supply drop.
Oh my
Keep an eye
God.
out during the broadcast for the Jack Links Sasquatch to appear on screen. If you see it, grab your phone and scan the QR code, following the prompts to qualify for entry. Tune in to Call of Duty next. Squad up with Sasquatch and level up.
Squad up with Sasquatch. Oh my god.
Jack links. Terms and conditions
Of
apply.
course.
All right, folks, so keep your eyes peeled to spot the Sasquatch on the screen throughout the show.
Real question. Does this QR code work already? No, it doesn't. Sag.
To go on here to talk all things Modern Warfare 2. Of course, our multiplayer design directors here. And we're just going to get a bit nerdy, to be honest. You know, we're going to look at a bit of gameplay. I am so excited to talk about it. But Maven, I've got to ask you, what do you want to dive into first? We have the two guys that are going to answer a question.
Well, first off, by the way, you guys killed it in the opening of the show.
Thank
you. Know, it started real smooth. I'm sure nerves were going a little bit, but it was awesome to see. But I know we're going to have gameplay that's going to be popping up. We're going to chat through stuff. But I think one thing I kind of want to chat through is just there's been a lot of significant changes. You guys are always looking to how to kind of tweak the wheel a little bit. Can we chat through kind of the perk change and where your head is at with regards to that? Because it's a big change. It's interesting.
Yeah, you know, perks haven't really been touched for a long time in the series. And I guess by nature they're passive. And so most of the time we found people just, you know, find the 3 that they like, and that's it. They kind of forget about the.
I said that earlier. That's me.
Yeah.
Like, I find a few I like, and like that's my class. There we go.
We just wanted to come up with a system that was a little bit more engaging, and so we grouped them into 3 different categories. You get 2 to start with, and then you pick a 3rd, and then you pick a 4th, and they're rewarded as you play. You really like how they proc at the end, yeah.
I mean, an announcer
like synergize.
It kind of re-engages you with what's available, right? And they're earned through time and score, so eventually you'll get them, and you're not gonna. It doesn't reset on death. It allowed us.
It's almost like specialists all the time.
A couple more powerful perks and put them at the end because you're not going to have them the whole match. And there's some interesting depth there where you can say, okay, UAVs are really powerful early match. Like there's different things you can do where you're kind of like, if you're one of those players who really wants to noodle, you're like, okay, I know these aren't in play.
Really wants to noodle?
I guess, listen, it's very different, but I'm also a big like RPG guy, so I like the process of like unlocking things and earning things. It's just like at the core of who I am. So I dig that, just like the progression over the course of one single map. I think is very cool.
Yeah, it just feels good. It feels good. It feels good to be reminded what you have.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Oh, and I guess we didn't touch on actually is the packages, right? From like, we're talking a lot of about the theory crafting of what you set up.
Yeah,
but we actually have these defined packages.
Man.
So early on,
that SMG has like no recoil.
I just grab this package and go. And then later on, when you're like, okay, I like that, but I want to noodle a little bit, you can hop in and create your own packages.
You know, that kind of, it really, people can see that through the default loadouts. And we've packaged in, based on those kind of player behaviors we were talking about earlier, we've usually shoot
angles
6 or 5 default loadouts, but we have 6 with this one.
Okay.
We found 2 for each behavior. And so those perk packages are already in there. And it's something different in this game. We actually allow you to attach a field upgrade within that, within each loadout. And so it's a little bit more micromanagey, but it felt to us that you're kind of more creating your class and your character for, you know, in that. So people in the beta should really try out those default loadouts because we put a lot of time into how those play.
Well, I'm curious in like playtesting, did you see like I'm sure everyone has a way they view themselves as a player. Like maybe you want to start as more of like a sentinel type. Did you see like as people got more comfortable with the game, like an evolution?
Oh man, this shotgun is back.
Playtesting these different types of things.
Yeah, I mean I think overall,
yes, Tim, you are ass.
You're not wrong.
Depends on the circles you run, but you know there are these other players, and we wanted to just make sure that you know we're supporting all of them. And so, you know, some of the field upgrades can be more sentinel and trying to hold down positions. But that's why we added in the DDoS, like we said, to kind of just say, I've had enough. I want to pause all this stuff and make it go away. But we also leaned into creating game modes that can facilitate this kind of siege gameplay.
Now we talk about the Russian players, right? But we also
damn, bro, fucking
pacing,
Tim.
the movement, you know, what it looks like, how it feels to be.
Oh, is this like a? Oh, he switched to like an XM10. Oh my God, it's like literally the XM10. It's the semi-auto like shotty, bro. Oh my God.
I want to talk about is the dolphin dives.
I'm over here messaging Laces right now, and he's fucking
trying to figure out, can I see
tracking me. I'm missing weapons, bro.
You know, it's pretty incredible. incredible with the movement and how it feels. What was it like making that? What were the decisions behind
I
that?
love that it's like an actual touchpad. You pull out a stylus.
I think fluidity, and I mentioned it previously, is like really, really important, right? But we did make some small tweaks, right? Like slide has a little bit more of a hang up so that people aren't just sliding around the map, so that they're actually moving through spaces, checking corners, and kind of like
can't just slide cancel anymore.
General movement
Badge.
of guns should be almost exactly the same. And Jeff and I regularly check in. We're like, okay, how are we doing? Like, let's look at last game, let's look at this game, and we try and be consistent in that regard. But there have been these small tweaks, and the dive is one of those tweaks. The ledge hang is one of those tweaks. And those will change how people move through a space, right? You won't throw yourself over a wall.
I know, I haven't seen ledge hanging yet at all from anyone. I want to see the mechanic.
Out yesterday, being able to kind of ledge hang and really use it as intel as well. I think when it comes to multiplayer and competitive side, that's kind of where I'm at here, is being able in S&D, just being able to know where people are, give that intel to your team, peek that back down again, making sure you're not getting your dome ripped off by a sniper, of course, major stuff here, but and exciting that the fact that you can get your secondary weapon out and start to put a bit of damage in.
Oh, I can't wait to play this tomorrow, bro. All day long.
Where did that come from? What was the idea behind it? You know, why
I
is
want to
it so special to
know.
have that in the game?
I want to see it.
To be
I
honest,
want to play it.
Face planting too many times, off of parachuting and just missing that ledge, and you're like, nope, that's frustrating. Let's fix that.
Well, we've all been there. Like, whether you've been playing Warzone, like you're trying to like hop and grab it, and you just like, it's like you want to hit the button to like activate the pull-up, but then yeah, you hit your shoot and you're like falling down. It can be so frustrating.
Yeah. So I mean, really, that's where it came from. But
yeah, it was also the high mantle too, right? Like late when we were developing Modern Warfare, and then Warzone started to come out. We had these walls and things. We ended up turning up the mantle height in Warzone.
Okay.
And it didn't feel as polished, but it allowed people to get over walls they otherwise couldn't. But like I said before, you kind of commit, and now you're like throw yourself over a wall and get shot as you make that transition. So the high mantle is definitely like get up, you can peek, or you can just double tap it and pull yourself over if you're in a hurry. It just adds that extra layer of like I can be a little bit smarter about how I move through the space.
That's a good note that we make all of the equipment, all of the movement, and all of these things for scalability, and we have to kind of check ourselves that everything we put here is going to show up in Warzone.
Well, now you've got this like metaverse of like there's so much.
It's a big kind of like I was saying earlier, right?
It's
like
not hard, man. I'm sure.
It's like how do you add different things in and make sure it all stays in check
What
and
is
not mess
happening?
up this ecosystem.
Well, it feels like I guess for me when I view it, well, what has been the one thing, at least for me, that really separates Call of Duty from a lot of other
That fixed it. I
shooters?
think it did.
It's like it does feel so fluid, but like there's a limit to that too. You don't need to be an amoeba, like it's just like floating through the map. Like you want to be some realism to it, but like how can you add that realism and the ability to, I mean, think about, I don't know, 10 years ago, what you were able to do with just like interacting with the map and what it's come to now. I mean, it's insane how much it's changed.
We had to argue to get sprinting into, I think it was COD 4.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
We didn't
Really?
want that, and so like just the evolution of where.
Yeah,
the game has
it's come a
crazy.
long ways. I played the very first one, so yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty special.
Oh my
And something
God.
else that's
The fact that you had to
special as
argue
well
for
is
that,
We
though.
have all these content creators behind us. We have an Elgato replay for you guys. It's actually Myth here on Prison Rescue. Just going to check this one out and see exactly what went down here. And Prison Rescue is going to be a really exciting one, of course, because you have to get that objective done. You need to go rescue the prisoner. And carrying them out is going to be huge because that icon does disappear. How did it work with this prisoner, being able to put them in the game, knowing that somebody's going to have to run this prisoner back and extract them, and having that defense to be set up later on and have to completely and utterly change the game, go to that defensive mode? What was the kind of makings behind that?
So it was actually kind of a hard mode to make.
What is happening
we
with
went through all
the
these different iterations, and we had these
with my
problems where
player
we're like,
right
hey,
now?
the modes around rescuing these prisoners, but people they weren't able to, right? We're like, hey, do this heroic thing, and rounds just kept ending in elimination because it was so hard. And that's why we added the radar sweep that you get when you get the prisoner, and that's why we took the icon away when you pick the prisoner up. Because we were going through, and we tried with one prisoner, we tried with two right next
There
to
we
each
go.
other.
Actually, in the menu.
We tried all these
Ooh,
different
loadout
iterations.
menu. Hold up. Yep. So 5 attachments. I guess you can only level up a certain receiver up to a max level, and you have to move on to the next one. We have the syringe has come back, perk package, got some loadout. It's back. Wait, you can just make loadouts? Oh, yo, we got, oh my God, we have all the weapons we have right here. So we have a Lockman 556, which is locked currently, even though they're all max level. We have the M4 platform, there's the M16, the Cast-Off 74U, and the TAC 56, which just looks like a Scar.
Everything kind of close.
Lockman Sub, which is the MP5, FSS Hurricane, the Finnick.
And you often, when you're making
Huh. All right, we'll continue.
You don't really know. Like some of them pretty quickly, you're like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
But this one took a lot of work, a lot of finessing. And then we finally got it to where there is this balance and we're seeing more hero moments. And that replay we saw, he actually, I think of that one, but while we were talking earlier, I saw him actually pick up the prisoner and take it all the way to extract and have that run. And that's what we wanted, that hero run.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about like how crazy it's gotten. Like I don't envy you guys at all. I mean, I do. You have great jobs, but like the fact that you have to think about like everything within this sandbox, like from when you're trying to make a new mode.
There
like,
is so much in this new sandbox, man.
Anything going to affect Warzone? How's it going to affect Ground War? Invasion?
Like Vanguard was just like
at the end of the previous
literally
one,
the same as MW19. This is different, bro.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, but then
Like
you start iterating and
it's
trying different things,
like
and you do
visual
kind of like,
update,
all of a sudden
same
it's
but
ballooned and you're like, oh, no, we have to
different,
cut
hella
stuff, it was
different.
too much.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff, Joe, this is a pretty hard question, but just to kind of wrap things up here.
I'm a Plunder player. Like, you know, like I love TDM. That's I just play that. And so it's interesting that we're fortunate to be able to make all these different offerings so that people can come into our game. They're like, I love big war, vehicular combat. I'm going to ground war, right? And so I think that's an advantage that we have.
I will say that, yeah, that is facts.
And then years to come, they're like, I remember that. That was awesome.
Yeah, a bunch of different experiences for sure. And I got to say, the fact that we haven't even really scratched the surface yet, you know, we're here at the reveal. We're
Cool
seeing
that the shock sig just stays, like it actually stays active for a bit, and whoever runs over it just stuns them. I do like that. Instead of it just being a one and done blast.
Now where you are comfortable to show it to the world and reveal it, you know, what are some of the hardships been along the way in this ride?
You know, I think the big kind of elephant in the room is just, you know, a lot of this was made from people's homes, you know. You're looking at people's art and work that, you know, people in their home spaces is their living room.
Wild. Wild.
I work out of a shed in my backyard. There's people in their mom's basement.
I bet it's a cool shed, though.
Not really. But you know, but the fact that we can get this done through, you know, millions of Zoom meetings and millions of kind of keeping everybody up to date and so many different studios, not just ours, you know, all these different Activision studios to kind of keep on point and make sure that everything is, you know, good and great. It's been tricky.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's a great segue to, like, we have a really talented team, and we're up here representing that team, whether it's the multiplayer team, the engineering team, the
this is very impressive.
They're all specialists in what they do. The fidelity on
Absurdly
our
impressive.
The guns, everything, the art and the maps, the design. Our geo designers, they make these 6v6 type maps. They make these huge ground war maps, and they put it all together into this massive big map, and everything needs to sing. And so all we can do is thank them. And
We should be getting Warzone, right? Soon.
Positives for me from a creative standpoint with, like, the fact everyone was in the office and, like, everyone was kind of like,
Nick Merckx has no idea what just happened. He just fell over, bro.
Like, when everyone's maybe not in a room and, like, maybe one idea kind of takes precedent, like, everyone's just kind of isolated a little bit more. I just wonder if there's any, like, creative advantages there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were worried that kind of like
Nick Merckx is not enjoying this match, bro.
Living at home, but we just found that everyone was so passionate about, you know, making this game that they could either play a game or their PCs sitting there and they could make the game better. And they're, you know, consistently working way too much. And we're like, hey, calm down. We're good. Let's get, you know. So I think that is a little bit of the fun part.
What I heard in some cases, like, productivity actually, like, went up, which
See,
we didn't expect,
that's
and, like, now people are downscaling
that's the thing, is that as soon as you respect people's times, bro, and you respect them for what they're worth, immediately you just you literally what they said, better productivity. This is a whole nother topic. I'll keep that for another day.
And that has been a great way of kind of solidifying the game and getting people.
That's actually kind of funny though that some of these guys
you don't get the big hoots and
actually enjoyed working on it so much that they told him to.
Get people in the office who get them in the big.
He really left.
Yeah, you get that feedback.
Oh my God, Nick really left, bro.
Yeah. Look, drawing back the curtain a little bit, because when I think of how to handle.
Okay, the UI looks nice, but what happens whenever you get more than all of these game modes, right? There's daily challenges already. Daily challenges in beta. Like already. Oh, there's Warzone Mobile. There's the gameplay for that.
This brand new game, putting those ideas down on paper, how does it work for your team?
Well, that's a big question.
I mean, one aspect we used was we tried to kind of break everything down as simply as possible.
Okay.
And
man's really
like
just left his teammate.
Interaction.
Yeah.
You know, like if you imagine how many times a one-on-one interaction.
I mean, it's just for dance, but.
Or in single player and like.
Oh my God, the hit markers.
They could just shoot each other. But you know, it's what is in your loadout, what's in my loadout. It's almost like it's like a card game where I use my flash and you use your smoke, and and so like we really worked on how many permutations and how that can play out. And so we figured if
and he failed terribly. Come on, Aiden.
Play out in a lot of different ways. We can make a really
what was that aim, bro?
Playable game, which should make everyone really happy at the end of the day.
Nah, it seems like everyone's having a blast so far. I mean, this in general. It's got to be pretty special to see just this many content creators here, gas up, enjoying the game.
I mean, it's been absolutely incredible. Honestly, Jeff, Joe, thank you so much for being here, giving us all the insights, letting us nerd out a little bit, ask all the questions that we're dying to know. But I tell you what, it's about time right now to head on over to the main stage to talk a little bit more about COD Mobile. We've got Beef Money and Matt Lewis.
Talking more about COD Mobile.
What they have in store.
All right. Thank you so much, Lottie, and welcome back to the Command Center presented by Xfinity Rewards. And it's time to finally drop into some epic Warzone mobile gameplay. And joining me here, none other than Matt Lewis. I've been so excited to bring you into this stage. He is the Vice President of Product Management for mobile.
Thank you so much. I am super excited to be here today. We just have some awesome gameplay. We have some cool new surprises for you. So I'm just really looking forward to sharing this moment with you and with just the entire Call of Duty community.
I'm so excited. I'm just ready to get into action. And obviously things are just heating up over here. And it really is impressive what you've been able to pull off here. And watching someone play, it looks great. It feels great. It's as if it's running off a console, to be honest.
It's true.
How did you guys make this from the ground up?
Yeah, it's a great question. So one of our game pillars was what we call relentlessly Warzone. I like to think of it this way. There are a set of emotions and an overall gameplay quality, something that's felt.
We're getting a lot more Warzone Mobile right now.
You know, that's something. It's a product of these proprietary combat and
we love the 1520 FPS, baby.
And some
yes, sir.
Mechanics, things like the gulag and in-game loadout drop. So you put all these together in a pot, mix them around, put some magic powder in there, and boom, Warzone. So games, they can try to match this recipe and they can spend a decade, iterating and testing and trying this and that, but they're just not able to quite get there. So
you can
for
see
us, being on
names through the wall, bro.
It means we don't have to tinker nearly as much. It's just an incredible advantage for us.
So how
you can literally see names through the wall.
And just really pull off everything that you've had here so far.
With tons of coffee.
No wonder why we don't have any more coffee here backstage.
Yeah, exactly. That's the truth. All the coffee in the world is how we were able to do it. No, one of the things that I just love about this project, it's
as much as I want to like Warzone Mobile already, I'm just like, 15 frames.
That concoction was what
as soon as I start shooting, just dropping frames like mad.
So for us, there are 4 major studios who are working on Warzone Mobile. Activision Shanghai, Beanox, Digital Legends, and Solid State Studios. So our philosophy, it's been to mix together really amazing Call of Duty console and PC developers with some of the best mobile developers in the business. Because that's what we want, an authentic, adrenaline-pumping Warzone, but something that is ultimately in this made-for-mobile, amazing, super polished mobile experience.
It's been so much fun watching all of these streamers today. And this game
man really
looks like
died
a really
because
great
of
time. What is
terrible
the best
nade.
way for our viewers at home to guarantee they will be the first to drop in and play Call of Duty Warzone Mobile?
It's a great question. It's a great question.
This dude's actually trying. Man's is in gamer mode. He's hunched over the phone.
We're super excited. And if you're on Google Play, if you log on to the Google Play Store right now, you'll be able to start to pre-register. If you're on other platforms,
Looks like she was having some issues with something. She couldn't
social channels.
turn her camera.
The social channels live now, so follow, comment, all that kind of.
Listen,
good
this
stuff.
isn't a
And we're coming
showcase.
soon on the Apple App Store
I've got a
for
bad
pre-order.
feeling for
We have some
Warzone Mobile, bro.
I'm going to talk about those maybe in a few minutes.
Seeing people's camera not move. I'm seeing names through walls. This is just framing like mad.
Register for myself. I'm just so excited. But that brings an end to our coverage of Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And honestly, it's been such an amazing, great time here. But obviously, before we do end all of these, we're going to try to see what kind of fun all these streamers are bringing it up over here, because we are taking up on the screen right now. I mean, this ends with us just trying to introduce the game, but obviously every one of us, we want to see the gameplay. We want to see everything that's happening here, and obviously I am with the best person to talk about everything that is happening here on your screen right now.
Oh man.
Warzone 2. Warzone 2. Warzone 2.
I love about Warzone is that vehicle play. The vehicle play.
Give me that Warzone 2, baby.
Combat systems all tied together. I'm a thumb player. I can't do the claw myself, so when I see other thumb players in particular on the vehicles, it's a soft spot for me. I just feel great.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of the players right now, even if you're not on mobile, you just see this map and you go back way back 2020, and you're just seeing this map Verdansk. It's just you're basically having a little bit of a throwback from when you used to play this map, and you get to play it here on mobile. And so I feel like it's just so exciting to finally see this map back into life. And really, we're just ready to play. I know, yes, we're in alpha right now, but I played the game yesterday. It feels amazing.
100%. I think you nailed it.
Bet.
I think the team is really happy with where we are. If we think of the development process, we typically think about 4 stages, and we're in the 2nd stage right now, where we're live to some amount of people in our alpha, and we're going to be entering a beta shortly. So for people who are interested in getting their hands on the game, the best way to do that, to pre-register now, follow all of the channels on social. There'll be some great updates there. And we just have loads of improvements, loads of surprises too. We just have some super cool stuff coming in. New features, maybe some new gameplay. Gunsmith is looking absolutely incredible.
I just want to see that Warzone 2 gameplay.
They're just not going to believe what we have coming
Come on.
And as you can see over here, we definitely have streamers that you're very aware of already just logging in, checking out Warzone Mobile. And it looks and feels amazing, as you can see on your top left screen. We were talking about this beforehand, right? One of the POIs that we really love to talk about is Boneyard, because for me, in my experience in Boneyard, it's great. It has so many chests. You definitely can get a lot of money. But
did I say STGA3?
You know, there's a bounty on your head, most likely.
Me too. Boneyard for me is my favorite. I'm a player. I like to equip 2 things. I always like 2 primaries.
Oh my God, the resolution is so low.
I like my shotgun and my sniper. People make fun of me for it, but that's what I love. Boneyard allows me to do both those things. I tend to like to hide out myself in some of those little airplane shells, wait for unsuspecting people to come in, and you know, sometimes I'm lucky and sometimes I'm not. But that's me, Boneyard all the way. The fun thing for me too, we've been noticing some people, we've been noticing Bobby talk about this a little bit earlier, is, you know, being able to go back into some of those points of interest that you like, in particular ones that were former MP maps and previous Call of Duties. It's just one of the things that makes Warzone awesome. I know people were talking earlier like, oh my God, Superstore, Superstore, Superstore.
Oh yeah, speaking of Superstore, I mean, I like dropping in there because I feel
True
like
Superstore is a very big POI.
Grocery shopping, all the weapons that you need on the ground, they're over there. You know, but the thing is, it's in the center of everything. You're in the middle of everything. So if you want to go and just go away,
it's chaotic. It's good for fast-paced players.
Up top. Airport is right there. Boneyard is right there as well. So I feel like for me, like since we're seeing Boneyard right now, it's kind of like a safe little spot because it's right off to the side, but you still get really good loot as well.
Totally, well said. And for me, one of the things I love about Verdansk as a player is there are these mix of different ranges. You have really close quarter, inside combat, things like Superstore. You have some long distance sniper areas. Some people I know like to go on top of dam and try to pick off some enemies. And then you have things that are great for AR, you know, that mix of ranges. So it really is kind of like, you know, choose your own adventure. How do you want to have that kind of gameplay?
Well, talking about the gameplay that we have right now, we definitely want to have a little bit of a look into the different streamers that we have, because obviously you can see here the duo. We got Hawks, we got Bobby Plays, and they're definitely really known in the scene, especially when it comes to mobile. And so it's really exciting to finally see these guys enjoy the game, because we've been talking about this for such a long time. And I really asked Bobby, are you going to be here in this event?
I don't know how they talk so much about
I wanted one as well, but obviously
mobile.
I sneaked into the COD Next event. It was
Is that the
finally
M4 LMG?
Finally,
What the
see
fuck?
the alpha. But hey, since we're here, taking a look at what's going to happen here on the right side of your screen. You're taking a look at the map, and it's like, it's exactly what we saw in Warzone.
Totally, and it's getting to one of those end crunch
I mean, it's literally
periods. This is my
1-to-1, bro.
favorite.
It's literally
Circle
Verdansk,
started to
just on your
close,
phone.
Not yet final circle, but it's definitely that time.
For here, cash is king. You need to buy out, go and find a way to buy your fallen teammates, because we've already talked about it before, or maybe even meet them in the gulag later on. I'm really hoping to see a gulag feature over here. I want to see it.
Me too, and looking at the mini-map here, there were just quite a few red dots around. Something tells me we're going to see the gulag pretty soon.
And now we're talking about the weapons that they have over here. Obviously, it's something that we've seen already. The Fennec, I feel like it's going to be a really good gun. And speaking of, there you go. Gets one.
Oh my
so
God.
That's a really good start, Rip. So hard up. We can see Bobby Blaze. I mean, it's just like Bobby Plays has been such a tremendous name here in the mobile scene, and now he needs to get out, because he's going to be in big trouble, especially going out here with no cover whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't
Dude
know.
is out in the
He's
open,
living
bro.
Dangerously. I don't know, Bobby. I'm worried for you, man.
Yeah, Bobby and Hawks, they need to find a way to, you know, just get some cover. There you go, finds one. Gets the kill, and that's going to be really good for them so far. So again, so far so
The
good.
AUG
And I'm
is
really looking
literally
forward
just like
to
MW.
just talking to the guys later on
Fair.
after this gameplay, right? I feel like they have a lot to say.
Me too. Super curious to hear. Also curious to hear how this interaction here ends. I want to go back to one thing you were saying earlier with the loadouts. One of the things for me that I just absolutely love about Warzone is being able to have this little in-game economy and the strategic choices that happen as a result. Sometimes I want to get my own loadout. Sometimes, no, I'm all about buying a new score streak, leveling up, helping my squad that way. There's a really nice element of strategic choice, and it's ones that we know players in Warzone 1.0 on console and PC, they just absolutely loved. And, you know, in mobile, there's really nothing quite like it. So just can't wait for players to get their hands on that.
Oh, most definitely, because I had my hands on it yesterday. I'm not very good at it, and that's why I'm being a shoutcaster. I'm just kidding. But really just playing the game and playing Warzone in general, it feels as if you're playing the same thing on console and PC. And so that's such a huge deal, especially since you're putting it in such a tiny device, tiny but powerful device, and to have the same thing here. Not only that, it has its unique aspects as well. I think we've already mentioned it before. Mobile, yes, even though you already have it, Warzone is here, it has its unique features.
Big time. And when we started making the game, we listed out all these options. We could make something that was totally not connected. It was its own mobile experience, no connective tissue to Call of Duty console or PC. And on the other end of the spectrum, we could do an exact port, something that felt exactly the same, had, you know, same experience, same economy, same everything else. What we decided in the end was, you know, there are different principles that we want to achieve. We want to make sure on the core game, so here, the moment-to-moment gameplay, it feels just as good as Call of Duty console, because really, for us, that's the best shooter in the world.
It's the frame rate that's got to be fixed, bro. That's it. Especially whenever you're like fast firing, dude. I could just tell it drops on most devices.
Customizations that are really important. Sometimes on the event side, or what we call internally the live ops side, but also just on the controls. So we want to make sure we're taking those best of both worlds and adding them together into an experience that just feels like nothing else on mobile. We think we're on the right track.
Yeah, well, speaking on the right track, Noah from YouTube getting these kills already. already, and it's our first time seeing him right now. So again, where he's at it's going to be a prime spot because it's not going to be too crowded, as you can see here, but you can also get really good loot. So that is definitely one thing that you want to have. And now for him,
bro, I swear, if I have to like leave right as Warzone 2 happens, bro, I'm gonna be kind of mad.
I feel like for me, that was one of the bigger questions. Is like, what's the movement gonna be like? And you can see here, it's good. He's done. He's already kind of felt the game pretty right to the fact that he can get a lot of these kills. And so, how was it like trying to transform into the movement coming in from Warzone, going in here to Warzone Mobile?
That's a great point. We thought movement, that's one of those things. Movement and really the whole combat experience, it's something that we just felt like we don't want to mess with it too much. It's so special. It's what makes Call of Duty Call of Duty. So for us, it's about rendering that in the right kind of way. And again, not totally there, but man, we're pretty happy with where we are at this alpha stage in the development process.
I'm just so excited to see every one of these streamers just battle it out, especially at the very late game, where you get to see the circle just kind of closing in. But obviously, we only have a set amount of time, and that brings an end to what we saw when it comes to the gameplay of Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And it was been really fun, really exciting to see all the streamers.
Give us Warzone 2. I want to see Warzone 2.
Way more lined up for you. But with that being said, let's bring in Xavier for a special sideline update.
Yeah, what's going on? WWE
it's Myth.
Superstar Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed, here with the only, the man,
no,
the legend.
Don't you dare, Buffer.
I'm here with Austin Creed.
Woo! Having a good time. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
How you been?
Brother. I've been great.
Good.
I've been having such a good time so far, man. It's crazy.
Well, I love to see you. Yeah. Now, first things first, we've all been at home for a long time, and now we get to come out to do an event like this. You get to see all your buds, play Call of Duty with all of them. How does it feel being at this event right now?
Honestly, there's like a 13-year-old little boy like inside of me, the 13-year-old version of me that's like freaking the fuck out. Sorry, I don't know if that's loud or not, but my bad, I won't do it again. But like, I am losing my cool. Like, I think it's awesome to think about the fact that like I'm at a Call of Duty event and one of this scale for a game that's this big.
Right. Well,
since you got to play the game, I would be too, bro. I'd be jumping out of my own skin.
Ooh, my favorite thing, an individual thing. I think so far what I've come to really like is I feel like they took everything that I loved about Modern Warfare and elevated it to the point where like the visuals, the gunplay, the feel of everything is just really polished and tuned. And that's part of what I really, really loved about Modern Warfare.
Nice, nice. Now, you're going to get into some Battle Royale later today. Is there anybody here that you are excited to find and take out on the battlefield?
Give me Give me Symphony's Pidgeotto ass. You know what I mean? I want to
Symphony's Pidgeotto ass.
Known as the cheater, the Warzone kid, and he's my good friend of mine, so I feel like it'd be legendary if I was able to just smoke him in the new Modern Warfare 2 Warzone. You know?
Well, there we go. There we go. We're going to be watching. Yeah. We're going to see if you get it. All right. Appreciate you guys listening. Back to you, Lottie.
Great job, guys. That was awesome. Did they freak out back there? Awesome. Yeah, that was great. That was so fun.
The audio team. Uh-oh. Oh, third person mode. That's such, it's so weird. I wish you could switch.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, there's the edge hang.
I feel the exact same way.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good, actually. That edge hang into the jump.
You can hear it, like the passion in here. Everybody's loving it, all the new game modes. And we got one on the screen right now. Like, we've had 3P in Call of Duty before, but not quite like this.
Yeah, it's been pretty amazing. And yesterday, just being able to play, seeing your own back as well has been a while, of course. I gotta say, it felt pretty
Such a weird way to do it. It's like it's cool. Just like the camera perspectives, they really did work on the cameras. Like the spectating cameras, third person cameras. Like it doesn't feel clunky in any way. It's just.
But I will say the energy in here compared to like a competitive event is just it's intense.
Okay, you can swap shoulders. It looks like, or is it auto swapping shoulders? I can't tell.
And everybody is just having pure fun and bliss, loading into a new game, figuring things out. Like the energy is just on a different level.
It really is on a different
This
level.
looks sick.
It does.
Yeah, what I like about this.
I still want to know what raids are. I keep
You know, it's
it literally slipped my mind.
that advantage, but when you aim in, I was
Yeah.
worried
It feels
about
really
like, the
natural. It looks really natural.
Yeah, I was worried about how seamless it would be from like going from 3P to aiming in, but it's perfect. Your centering feels on point. If that's how you play the game and try to keep your, red dot in the middle, you can play like that, right? So it's really nice, man. It works.
Well, the only time I'd really mess with it too much for me was the COD Mobile BR, like the first iteration of it, like that kind of that 3P to first person. That was the first time I really had messed with it much, and it felt great. So it's really cool to see them try to double down, create a game mode here.
Dude, that edge peek with third person.
Really seamless, like you said.
You can also
it's
kind of
just
see how your character moves. Remember we
too
were talking
OP.
about earlier, Ali, where it was like the character, the movement, like it feels different. It's reimagined. Like when you're jiggle peeking, you can see the hips, the head move, everything.
Yeah.
You can really see that in the 3P. That's what, when I had that realization, I was playing that earlier. I was like, okay, I'm going to have to play these angles a bit differently. And, if you're a little bit more of a tactical player, like to get that information, this is going to be what you want to play.
And I don't know if this goes for everybody, but this is the first time I played a third person like this, where you actually went into your sights still, like that you weren't still in third person when you went to ADS. So that was very interesting to transition for me, and I was curious at how it would work with a controller, because I use a controller personally. I feel like mouse and keyboard players are a little bit more accustomed to stuff like that. So I was wondering how that would translate, but like Ant was saying, like it just felt natural, like it felt normal, and it was
good.
actually really, really fun to play because you're FOV,
Competent
like,
devs
you
be
see
like.
everything, and like you play and you peek corners like totally different than in your first person mode.
Well, the one thing I really like is like one thing I'll struggle with sometimes, like you get this really cool operator or something, right? Like a battle pass comes out, like this really dope operator, and you don't really get to see him that much, right? It's more about like your gun when you're in the first person.
Yeah.
But with this, like if you get something dope or some of the different modes you can do, like
fair.
Get to see what you look like.
That's actually a good point.
Going back to quickly your point there, Ali, about
Actually being able to see your own skins that you pay for.
It does take a second.
Which also leads into more of the microtransactions, but it's Call of Duty. We just expect it at this point.
Straight up first person. You can snap really quickly, right? Your ADS, you can put perks on to make sure that ADS is as fast as possible. This takes a little bit of time. So are you pre-aiming when you're going around? Like, what are you doing to try and kind of combat that?
Well, I'll tell you right off the bat, when we first loaded into it yesterday and got a little bit of a taste, I thought it was a bug. Like, I thought you weren't supposed to be able to ADS. I was like, oh my gosh, no way. Like, oh, they're going to be playing tomorrow and this is going to be happening. But it was meant to happen. It was such a smooth mechanic. And talking about getting used to it, I was pre-aiming quite a bit, but as you got used to it, the hip fire on a lot of these weapons is actually incredibly accurate. So if anything, you're going to find yourself hip firing a lot more than ADSing when you're playing this game mode. Again, my leaning towards the mouse and keyboard players who are more used
Listen,
to
bro, this full PUBG kind of game mode right now is great.
I'm not gonna lie, I've played tournaments 3P on Call of Duty. We had it back in the day. Like I've grinded 3P Call of Duty. It's actually a lot of fun. We used to have search and destroy tournaments all the time. I think these guys are having a lot of fun with it. I mean, you can see like it's a completely different play style.
Where did you come from? Hitch is surprised.
Yeah, he's not happy with that for sure. But it's absolutely incredible. And another thing, you get a different kind of FOV feel for the map as well. You see things in a different kind of scope and bigger picture here. I'm kind of curious to see what things look like in terms of like hanging from ledges from third person and how that kind of works as well.
Like they put in so much work into the game.
It's a
like,
dive.
You want us to see everything.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what 3P is for. Like Clint, that's a really good point. Like with your operator, like I want to see that swag.
Well, I miss like it was a simple thing, but back in Blackout, like the first iteration of the VR, you had like these emotes that you could do, like a hula hoop or something that would go out to third person, and I kind of miss that going forward because I like to see if I get this really cool operator, I want to see it more. But like to your point, seeing the character animations and stuff, like they just look godlike. Like,
I'm just intrigued at this point. It's like I'm literally just watching to watch it. I'm listening. I'm trying to formulate things in my head, bro.
Operators are going to be coming off of beta.
Because there's so much information.
They look so.
They really just said we're gonna hammer you with all of this today.
Very excited to see once the game releases the type of operators we're going to get heading forward.
I need Vacation Maven. That's what I called it. It's like a Hawaiian shirt with a bald guy with like a little bit of suntan lotion on his nose, and I just always called it Vacation Maven. I'm gonna need that back.
I'm not gonna lie, I might have to whip out my PlayStation again because that Oni skin, like you were talking about, imagine how damn fine that would look in third person. Like insane. That's
yes, bro.
Everything with the glass in both hands. Like I want to.
He's walking menacingly.
I mean, this is already looking so much fun. I remember playing this yesterday. I got in a lobby with Aiden, And yeah, that was really rough. I was actually playing on Cloaksy's station, and I've definitely given him a bad name, I've got to say.
You said that you thought Aiden had a personal vendetta.
I did. I mean, this guy, he really doesn't like me. He really doesn't.
Oh my god.
But you know, it was so fun.
He doesn't
to
like
play.
Cloaksy, wasn't you, Lottie?
Yeah,
I promise.
exactly. He's probably like, who is this? It can't be Cloaksy for sure. But pretty exceptional stuff, and we can see a lot of the ADS here.
Look at Tommy's face right now. Like he's just got this. He had this little little smirk and smile on his face. Like you can just tell people are having fun, and that's what this is all about. It's been awesome. To see.
Tommy was having fun. He was sitting there capturing C, just like jumping up and down with his camera sort of angled down.
I want.
He's like, oh yeah. He's like, I played this before.
I just want to play it.
Man, absolutely frying.
I want to see it with my own grubby hands.
Yeah, like what? I walked through all these setups.
Nick,
I saw the cameras were
what was
in the
that?
right spot. How is it still only half his face? Like he moved it.
He had to have.
That's the classic Nick Merckx. It's the forehead. It's the eyebrows and the forehead going strong always. You probably talked about this a little bit, but just while it's on our screens, I've got to say,
Oh my god.
the aesthetics of this game look so good, and in terms of third person as well, being able
You would think
to
you would think he's would become a bald man at this point with the amount of forehead he's been showing to that light of his.
And so is the gameplay here from Nick Merckx.
Yeah, it really is.
That was sweet.
The color I'm loving, but he's got the gunning on point right now. Nick Merckx absolutely forehead cam and all, just frying.
And you saw what he did there.
Up the lobby.
He was pushing up and he was turning left, but he had his camera angled behind him.
Yeah.
Saw that, jump backwards, and absolutely.
Yeah, that was nasty.
So you know, Nick. I mean, he's got a history of third person. So this.
How are you guys feeling about the angles? We're seeing Nick do it a little bit here and just kind of shimmying and making sure he can see what is behind a corner. How are you feeling about that for third person?
I mean, he's a cut above the rest when it comes to this. Like he's super used to it. He's won championships on 3P, so he's having a blast. I mean, he's played a lot of Call of Duty as well, so it's like the best.
He is torching this
Oh,
right now.
there you go. Nick's getting the feel, bro.
There's a learning curve to it if you haven't really played it. And yeah, he has a lot of experience with this type of camera, this type of gunplay, and I think you're seeing that absolutely right now. Just the use movement with the crouch of the ball.
Behind him.
He's a little disappointed. I think it's a nade that takes him out, but he was tearing the lobby apart.
Man was hammering it.
Easy, I'm not gonna lie. He makes me feel like
he looks a lot more natural than some of them, right?
Yeah, he does.
Even some of the POVs we went to, I think you could tell they've been playing a little bit, but his looks a bit different, without question.
Oof.
It's gonna be a rough one. He's not happy. He's not happy about that. Absolutely insane stuff, though. It looks absolutely incredible as well. Yeah, he's frying. He's absolutely frying. That's your teammate. That's your teammate.
That's what I always struggle with when I'm playing something for the first time. Allie, I'm
Yeah, no, I did that yesterday.
I'm
I was shooting at teammates.
I'm shooting at teammates, logging on teammates all the time. When it's like new maps, like new game. I don't know. I always.
You guys just need to dial it in.
What do you mean? Listen, especially if you're not in comms either, and like you don't know the routes on the map yet.
Every
like,
time there's the end screen, there's like a flicker. I don't like it.
Allie, I'm pretty confident if you put the time in.
Yeah, what's up?
You would have had a better professional career than Ann. Like
I don't even think I'd have to put the time in, honestly.
Oh wow, calling her out.
I used to always mess with Ann.
I got
If I skipped college and I was grinding, like Ant's in trouble. We're gonna take a look at a replay now. Nick was absolutely popping off in 3P. We know he's got the experience with it. Let's check out the Elgato replay.
Yeah, this guy obviously has been here before, but of course on a new game here, Modern Warfare 2. Looking amazing. I'm pretty sure this part he does snap off. I thought that might have been the part where he died. I was going to say surely not. But just really, really seamless gameplay from Nick Merckx. And it's something to expect from him for the future. The fact that he's getting it down already, brand new game, brand new maps. I mean, it's pretty clean, isn't it, Nameless?
Yeah, he was frying, and he wasn't even using right-hand advantage there. Like, literally using the left side of the screen. So
that's part I always struggle with.
So you can. Yeah, there is a shoulder slot button.
It's very natural when you play more, but like at first, I'm not very. I just end up like looking over one shoulder, basically.
Yeah, I just mean, I always look at the right side, man. It's so tough. Left side, I always get gunned. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I say he got a couple hit fire.
Jeez.
Was that a shotgun?
Got shredded.
I'm not sure.
Looked like a shotgun.
The shotgun looked disgusting. I was watching Tim use it earlier.
No way y'all like shotguns. That's crazy.
Yeah, I probably need one, to be honest. I probably need one for sure. What do you guys think of the perks as well? Obviously the perk packs, we talked about that with the devs earlier on the desk, and we saw that pop up a few times now on the screen, but obviously having to earn the perks and kind of produce the goods and secure those as you're playing is pretty cool too.
Yeah, we'll see what people play around when it comes to, you know, the perk setups. You can create your own, but they also have different like classes.
Oh.
You can be a support player. Clint was mentioning it earlier. You know, you can be a sentinel. Josie was talking about that. So there's different categories.
This guy's playing with bumpers for his
run, some of the historics
aim and shoot.
You can stay away from stuns, nades, and then dead silence is a field.
Fans wants that tactical feeling. He doesn't want those triggers.
You still have that while you pick your additional perks, and as the game goes on, you'll get more. So you're just gonna feel like a super soldier this time.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's different. We're gonna see how it plays out, but it seems I just like the concept of unlocking and earning things. I do so.
It's satisfying. You get kills, the game goes on, you get an extra perk. Like, we've had like something similar before back in Ghost with the specialist, and you felt unreal as you started to unlock some of the other perks. So I'm excited to see how these guys play around with it.
Ooh, all right, Papa App.
I know.
Father of two.
Here he comes.
Dominating the lobby.
I love seeing a sub in his hand. I mean, this is probably one of the better point of views we're gonna get, as he is just looking to be a menace right
Using
now.
the 74U, looks like a version of the AK. Yeah, he is. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, do it.
Oh
to
my
him, Ab.
goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I forget, as these guys grind, they're going to start unlocking more weapons. So we haven't seen this yet. We've seen Fenix, we've seen the Hurricane, the FSS Hurricane. We have not seen the 74U on the stream yet.
Ah, there you kind of get to see the dolphin dive, the dive from
Wait, I thought they were already all level 30. Did they not give them full levels for this? For the actual reveal? Huh.
I just want to see somebody dolphin dive in third person down an escalator. I'm still waiting for that.
I'm with
You
that.
can turn around mid-dive.
Yeah, 360.
Yeah, so like, people are going to be getting twerked on.
Just, yeah, definitely are.
Ah,
for
of
sure.
course.
I mean, the 360 down an escalator is going to be pretty nasty.
Yeah, Crim, App. These guys are turned.
Speaking of, I want to know how you guys feel so far about competitive play. I mean, we've got some incredible pros or ex-pros on our screens as well. I mean, you know, so far, so good. How are you feeling about the pacing? How these guys
are playing great. These guys are playing great.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, the main things are like, going into it from a competitive aspect is like the map switch, which the maps look pretty good.
Yeah.
Auto looks great, and we've only seen a
it's like impossible for you to say. Yeah, just gotta spend more time on the maps, see how they play out.
Feels good. Like for me,
Get
when
some
I sit
grinding
down, Clint, like the first thing that I look at is like the gunplay. How does it feel?
Yeah.
And it felt great. Like the movement feels good. You got some, you know, extra mechanics.
You get good gunplay and movement. It's like everything else is kind of be all right. If it's fun to play.
Yeah. So I think so far, like it's W.
See, and I'm on the other end of that spectrum. I'll look at
Yeah, very much right now. This is very much a W for COD right now. Compared to the multiplayer from Cold War and Vanguard. But we will have to see what the future holds, because we know updates cause issues with weapon balancing, but we will see.
So with the maps that we are given to play with on this alpha test, I am looking forward to the game release. I'm looking forward because for competitive side of things, at least my personal opinion, things are looking bright.
Cool. Amazing stuff. I love to hear that. And I'll tell you what, I love to hear from some other people in this amazing arena. We've seen a ton of action so far, of course, our third person mode as well. But it's time to toss it on down right now to Gina Darling and Stephanie to give us an update on how things are on the floor and what is going on over there.
Yeah, show us.
Welcome back. Now listen, we've
raids.
teased a couple
Yes.
times today. Raids are coming.
What
to
is
Call of
raids?
Duty. Now, would you mind letting the people at home know what they can expect for this new experience in Modern Warfare 2?
Thank you, Gina. It's so exciting. I feel like I have been able to announce so much cool stuff today. So this is sort of the cherry on top of the sundae for an awesome stack of all of the Call of Duty content that's coming your way this year. But raids, an all new experience, different gameplay than we've ever really brought to fans. And this mode is ultimately all about communication and coordination, the things that you expect from a raid.
Yes,
We're actually
yes.
looking at episodic missions, all of them sort of a couple hours in length, starting with Season 1 and the launch of Modern Warfare 2, and then having that narrative,
Please,
which will actually,
please let this be like Division or Destiny style raids. Please.
Exciting. Oh, I'm so hyped for this. Now, can we get a little bit more detail on the gameplay itself?
Yeah, so we're looking at 3-person teams. And like I said, this is all sort of a mix of combat, of narrative, and puzzles. So
yes,
core mechanics of what we know and love from raids are coming to Call of Duty in that style. And like I said,
oh my
the way
god,
that the narrative
please
will continue to evolve seasonally across each encounter and each mission. Stoked for everybody to get a chance to see these.
Now, listen, as a longtime Call of Duty player, lined up during midnight so many times, and
the
still
GameStop, at the Best Buy.
Shout out to the mom and pop shops too, and still streaming Call of Duty to this day. This gets me so hyped. So please let me know how and when can we dive into raids.
Right. So this is going to come with the launch of Season 1. So
Season
same
1.
dates you're looking at for Warzone 2.0. This will be November 16th.
So November
Season
16th?
1 kicks off for Modern Warfare 2. And
I gotta get my hands on that too. Oh, they're releasing Extraction, they're releasing raids. Oh my god, that's Call of Duty.
Thank you so much, and let's go back to the desk.
I'm freaking out, dude. It has.
And Stephanie, and really excited.
I love extractor shooters. I played Destiny 2 like religiously. I love raids.
The more reveals are coming. I mean, there is
This might be the best Modern Warfare, or like the best Call of Duty for me. Period. Just from the game modes.
Usually it's been like a multiplayer reveal, or maybe we'll show off like a campaign or something. Never. I don't know how to describe it other than like it feels like we're in this sort of like metaverse now.
Yeah.
With Warzone Mobile, with Warzone 2, with multiplayer coming from Modern Warfare 2. It just feels like it's just giant sandbox of so much cool Call of Duty shit that I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you know, it really is an experience. I feel like Modern Warfare 2 is bringing absolutely everything to the table. Or, on the other side of things, there is something for everyone, right? I mean, we're getting DMZ, we've got Ground War coming on our screen in just a moment.
Oh, I want to see a tank pull someone's face off.
I mean, third person. The
Oh my god, here comes Warzone
absolutely
2.
endless. So the fact that there's so many Call of Duty fans that love something
We're getting
specific
close.
about COD, they have something to sink their teeth into here, Ali. And it's
Yeah,
just
it's a lot.
incredible.
Oh, he is a good-looking man.
It's like an amusement park. No, you're good. I need you to let you shoot your shot.
I got distracted by
yeah.
Oh wait, no, this is Ground War. This is Ground War. Okay, not.
I hope he sees it later.
Not Warzone.
Sorry,
I hope he
Cloaksy.
sees
I
it
am
later.
so sorry for yesterday painting your name.
Oh my god, 32v32.
It's like an amusement park of Call of Duty, right? There's just so much going on, and like we haven't even scratched the surface of it. Like there's still so much to be played. We're heading into Ground War.
Got the
We're gonna
APC?
see tanks. We're gonna see the vehicles. Like
Oh my god, the vehicles are massive. The one. Oh my god, we're getting excited about water, bro.
They're going fishing. They're going out. They got the full squad in there. Look, like I would not want to run into these guys. We played some Invasion.
Oh, it's Stone Mountain. I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked to see that. Dude. He's ready to get tactical with the ships.
Yeah. These guys got. Okay, I was gonna say he's running around with a pistol. Got the M4 in hand. Zuma here, so you know he's twisted.
Yeah. Nah, he's having a blast. It's been amazing to see Tommy will Zuma success.
My god, the amount of overlaying footstep just that I'm hearing right now is insane.
Playing, having some fun, but this is like what kind of like a middle ground
Oh
between
my
like
word.
your Warzone and your multiplayer experience. For those of you that haven't like messed around with Ground War, it's just giant sandbox.
What's that?
You're gonna
Oh, that's
see it
just in there for.
Very, very
Oh, he
different from your
put like
6v6
a
map, that's for sure.
4 or 8x on
A
it.
little bit of an objective in this one, different than Invasion. You
Oh,
can
that's
go
a
into
bathroom.
Whatever. And everyone's in here just trying to, like, you just come in here, you pull out a sniper, you pull out an AR, SMG, drive all the vehicles.
Oh, you can literally do your crouch button or your right stick, whatever that was for him, who like whatever his settings are, and you can just slide down the ladder.
That's just because Aiden's on my screen, or whether it's just because obviously this
I mean,
is a
obviously you
small
could just
map, but it's
jump
still
off,
like a little bit of a warm up,
but-
and a little taste into what Warzone is, and it's cool the fact that you can get that in Modern Warfare 2. You can kind of come out.
All right, Aiden, being a little rat with your M4 from a mile away.
Go on.
Thought you were
So
better
sick.
than
I wanna see
this.
a sniper shot right from the top there.
Well, I was kind of curious if he was trying dead shots at
Oh,
that range.
water.
Let's see some swimming.
I mean, it's not even a sniper.
Oh, there's the water, brother.
Sniper, it was just a scope.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well,
Wow.
He is swimming fast.
I've been compared to Michael Phelps due to my long arms and very athletic legs.
Oh, is he
he's
getting damaged?
Yeah,
He is.
pretty
Got
sure he's either. I wasn't sure if he was drowning or getting beamed.
Ooh.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Hold the phone.
I love how the movement
Nope.
with Aiden, like you can
Dead.
tell he's playing it like
Oof.
Warzone. Like when we were first watching him, like he was busting doors open, looking at the ground, looking for high ground. And so I think that's like it's so interesting to differentiate the play styles between.
Oh,
all the
what
players
is
and
going
creators that
on
we
with
have
the
here.
Ah,
Yeah, it's very
I'm having like a
interesting. You can see
seizure from the
he's
UI.
obviously selecting his loadout here, and it's something we also got into earlier on. But Ground War, what kind of loadout do you want? Obviously, it's very different from multiplayer. It's so much bigger.
This is so much more like Battlefield. We got the squad spawns and everything.
He just hit himself in the forehead with that nade, I believe.
Oh my god.
It happens to the best of us.
Aiden, what is going on today, bro?
But it happens.
I love that you can select your spawn as well. But yeah, you're gonna want like a sniper, and overkill, AR.
Nice movement.
Yeah, this spawn selection is huge, by the way. That is such an interesting and cool kind of push there into Ground War.
Listen, this is what I'm doing all day. If I'm not in the back sniping Ground War, like I'm in a tank, 100%. Like look how fun this is. This guy's just driving around, just blasting people.
Nothing but vibes. What song do you think he's got playing in the tank?
That is a good question. That's a very good question.
Yeah, I would say it was some like AC/DC. Usually in the trailers, I feel like there's usually some.
Oh, he's trying to
rock
shoot the water.
anthem.
See what
Wait, drive the tank in the water. I want to see what happens.
I would love to see that, please.
Well, what's the one? Is it the ATV that's like can do both? It's like amphibious, right? I believe they talked about it. I think in like the opening of the show, there are some vehicles that you can take right to the water. Like this is some James Bond stuff.
They said they sink slow now when you drive a vehicle in the water, which I want to see a tank sink slow.
I know.
It's kind of cool just to see
take a
people
dip.
diving in, by the way. Isn't it? It's kind of cool to see people jumping into the water.
Stuff.
Dip your toes into it.
And just like when we
It's
scale
hot.
out,
They're in the desert.
when we come out of game and we see the view like this, it just blows my mind.
Yeesh, dude, there's so much.
Oh, just the
So much, so much, so much.
Like, everybody in a Ground War queuing up. It's been absolutely amazing all day, man. You can hear everybody's getting loud, passionate. They're ready, man.
Oh yeah, there's been a fair amount of trash talk. Just, I mean, a lot of these guys know each other. They're in the same lobbies, just screaming at each other across.
They just redeploying on a giant heli? I have not seen that.
Oh, I was looking away, back behind us. I didn't even see.
Yo, Stone Mountain on a giant helicopter, like 3 other players, super high up.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
I was kind of curious how much you got to lead.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I was playing.
Oh, how is
is
that not? I know. I literally was like, how?
And I was leading my shot, not hitting him. I was like,
Surely that was on the dome.
Maybe it's no lead.
I think it's one of those things like just different sniper. You just got to get used to it, dude. Once you
Yeah.
get a feel for it,
Oh,
you're
here we
hit.
go.
Yeah, well, up close and like medium range, I was fine with sniper, but from range, it just felt harder.
It's gonna take some time to get used to. It'll take a little bit of time.
I mean, I'm kind of all for that. I'm kind of hoping, at least, just from the amount of like Warzone I played. I know.
I love. Oh my god! Wait, you can actually just sit in the helicopter. Oh my god, you can actually just straight up sit in the chopper.
What sort of sniper?
You can just hop out at any point. What? You can just straight up.
Oh wow, you can really walk around. Jeez,
that's so cool.
That's actually.
Oh my
really cool.
god.
The back is open.
I need you to hit it. Oh god, out of the combat area. Get out. 2, 1.
Oh,
just back in.
Look, 2 of them did it though. Look, noisy.
Oh.
It's actually pretty
But I
cool.
hope, like, with the reduction in attachments,
Try to snipe.
it's a little bit harder. Like, we've gotten so used to being able to just beam someone at 200 meters.
Oh, the parachute insta cutting. Like, oh, I love that.
More of a skill factor coming in.
Oh, someone saved his life. Guardian Angel.
I really do feel like the way that this game plays so far, the pacing, everything about it, honestly, the skill gap I feel like is there. I feel like we're going to see that a lot.
Well, that guy's thigh is no longer there. So
true.
a lot of
Very
he
true.
just ripped off of the 50 cal.
Very true.
He was just moving with the sniper in his hand.
This M4 looks pretty dope.
Really quick.
The Speed Demon.
Yeah, he changed the attachments there for sure.
Ooh.
Hey, Cloak. What's up, buddy? I'm your #1 fan.
Loxy out here.
I ordered your merch, and I wear your shirt every other day.
Big
That's
fan.
some pizzas in the background.
Oh my god, dude's a simp.
Okay, because I'm looking forward to that.
Wow.
Simp.
Can we get a hand-delivered pizza
I'm
to the
thinking that's a
desk?
little
I don't know
hand-delivered
when
Little Caesars going around right now.
Whatever my next break is, I'm throwing back an entire
I hope they're getting napkins.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Having pizza, watching some
Very
gameplay on this
greasy.
desk right now is a vibe.
Yeah,
I mean, what I see right now is I see Call of Duty, I see a bunch of streamers, I see
Oh, yeah, Chang.
I mean,
this is literally opening night. Like,
this brings me
Oh
back to
my
18, right?
god, they're giving them
I'm
pizzas.
like, I'm taking school off tomorrow. Like, sorry.
God damn it.
Can't go, Grandma.
I'm sick.
Yeah.
Gotta put that temperature thermometer on the radiator. Make sure that's the highest it can be.
Oh my god.
Who better to watch for the sniper?
Of course.
Oh, hit marker.
Wow.
Oh, he's going for him. He wants
He
him.
said, I'm getting this one.
He's hunting.
What a moment.
Pamashi bombed. Oh, he's gonna rip in there.
He's been doing this for a while.
Oh no, Pamaj.
From the
Look
chopper.
at the smile.
was
You can
gross,
see him.
too.
He's so happy.
Oh, I can see it now, Clint. All the 360 snipes off of that chopper.
Oh, yeah.
In the montages, like it's gonna.
It's like what you know those moves they do off of like the diving board, like at the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like triple cow.
I know that they're probably not gonna bring it back. I really hope we get theater mode just for thumbnails, man.
What just happened there?
Dude got sniped out of the air. Damn.
Was that bread?
I don't know.
I think it was bread.
I don't know. I might need a replay.
Oh, Myth got courage.
I saw Biffle in here. Jack's getting popped.
I saw Miles actually getting pretty diffy in a lobby against Biffle.
Okay.
He was top of the leaderboard.
That's who we needed to 1v1 Biffle from Tweet.
I actually think it's a Miles.
Oh, there's the
Biffle,
pizza.
yeah.
That looks glorious. Of course, Jack takes full parade.
Oh, my mouth is literally watering just thinking about pizza.
Go ask Jack for some.
I could eat it every meal. I'll be honest with you. I really could.
Oh, he's bringing the sniper out?
Yeah, he switched to his own.
He was like, you know what? Let's do it. If you can't beat him, join him.
I want to know who's winning right now. Unfortunately,
like
I think it's Cam. Oh, they are winning there. I can see just the top, the 45, 49 winning.
There we go.
I need a loser's point of view now to see the score.
I have not used this gun yet. This looks like a sniper.
Oh, I'm confused. Is somebody actually driving that?
I thought it was like a
I thought it was a spawn chopper.
I don't know, but
Oh, there's Noah.
Hey, how we doing, sir? Looking very dapper.
Noah J, the only one out here that's actual style, looking different from the rest of the group.
Games, you know, you pick your spawn,
Yeah.
you sort of appear there. But
Oh
now,
my
like
God.
What do you call it? Like
the thing.
The animation, what do you call it? Like no, how it like takes you.
It takes
like flies.
it's like the zoom in, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a word for it there that I'm not finding, but like the zoom into like your spawn. Transition, there we go. That's probably what I was looking for. But I like that a lot. Thank you, Lottie, for saving my brain. It was struggling because it needs pizza.
Mine struggles on the reg.
Yeah, yeah.
So don't worry. Yeah, no, I think it is really, really cool to see that. And I think it just suits ground war, honestly. It really does suit ground war. And I think in terms of the objective work, you have a huge map here and you have to cover so many different areas. So the fact that you can choose your spawn spot is pretty sick. I love it.
I think Myth hybrided his pistol to like an SMG. Whenever he switches to that, look at it, because that looks
the auto, right?
Insane
so there's an auto version of
Yeah.
that pistol, and he has it on, but he has like a stock on.
Nice.
He's got it pretty loaded up.
Come on, Myth. Get more.
You can really make
Get
it
more.
Yeah.
Get it.
You can make an AR into an SMG. I mean, we've been saying it. Yeah. Do a lot with
And
this
a pistol
gun
into
and a
an
pistol
SMG.
into an SMG.
Maybe that same SMG pistol into an AR. Who knows?
So I've just looked at the kill feed, and Symphony is on the other team. So
Perfect. That's exactly what I need. I needed a sniper.
Oh.
That'll bring me.
Come on, Myth. Find Symphony.
That was Optic Blake getting
Find
I
Symphony.
want to see that drill
Get his
sergeant
ass,
going
Myth.
on the ground and a tank running over. We saw it in the trailer. But I need
the one like through the roof.
No, like there's one you put on the ground. Well, yeah, you can do it through a wall as well.
There's pros. Come
I
on.
want to see the floating,
Okay. Oh, he's popping off now.
floating nade. I want to see so bad. The floating mine.
I still want to see that new cap in today, bro.
Yeah, wow.
Oh,
That looks so beautiful. That's the
It's
whole map
awesome,
on it.
yeah.
Like, in color as well. It looks great.
Cruise missile out.
He's calling everything in. Doesn't see anyone. Oh, there we go.
Behind the building.
Unfortunately, not able to hit it, but the fact is, Myth taking over the lobby. Snipe looking hot.
I mean, we've seen everything so far in this. We've seen vehicle combat, aerial, some crazy gunfights in buildings. Cloak was just chilling inside of a tower. So everybody, your specific taste to Call of Duty you can find in Ground War.
yeah. It's a little bit of everything.
Keep it going.
Just fun. It's just fun.
You can look a lot of the settings right now, you know, because it's never their fault. It's a settings problem. So I think
Oh,
we're on the hunt for what's wrong right now.
I love going through this. It's just my favorite thing.
120 FOB. Let's go.
And you never thought it could
I know
be
that
thumbs.
they're literally all on PC right now,
I
but
just really like tinkering with it.
Oh, yeah.
But do I blame it when I have failures? Yes, I do, Lottie.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do.
No,
It's
I think
rarely
we all
my
do.
fault,
We
Lottie.
all do, to be honest. I understand that.
oh my word, this man's making his
Got a lot of red up
video
there right now.
hella bright.
Wait, so you can spawn in a vehicle. You see that? That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says full, so I guess he's waiting for somebody to deboard.
That's sweet.
What?
Did not notice that.
Right, somebody get knocked out of it.
I wonder if you can spawn in a chopper, in a helicopter.
Must be.
I believe we're going to be tossing to the floor soon. I'll tell you what, I'm going to see if in the 3 minutes I'm off camera, if I can eat an entire pizza. I'm going to try to.
I would like to know if you
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm going to try and find
He's trying to get his 3-minute lunch break in, bro.
This is really here. These guys
What you doing?
grinding. We're going to get to see some Warzone later today. It's going to be epic.
It is going to be absolutely incredible. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, we're just about done here with watching this Ground War gameplay. We're going to toss it on down to the main stage to find out who Jess has got and who she's going to be talking to you. Jess, over to you.
Come on, this is the last thing.
Lottie. Yeah, I'm
We got to get it.
One of my favorite streamers, Swish'em. How are you enjoying yourself here at COD Next? I mean, you're here among 200 of your fellow streamers playing what I can only imagine is your favorite game. How does that feel?
Honestly, the experience so far, it's been amazing. Like, I can't put into words, like the feeling to be here right now playing MW2 and getting all the first looks, like, you can't have anything better, you know? So far, like, I'm loving it. Like, I feel like a little kid on Christmas. Like, everything, like the aspect of all, you know, everything in the game right now with multiplayer, it feels so good, so smooth. I just want to keep playing this. I don't want to go back to COD era right now.
Well, we've had a little taste now of, you know, 6v6, Ground War, different maps, different modes. Kind of what's your main takeaway here from this game?
Honestly, I'm loving third person right now. It's like, honestly, I didn't know if I was going to like it or not because, you know, we've never had third person, you know, with the past COD. But honestly, I'm loving it a lot. And I love the maps. Everything, you know, is really good right now. And it's feeling, you know, smooth.
All right, final question. I mean, what is next for you and your stream and your content?
MW2 grind. That's all I'm looking forward to. Can't wait.
That makes perfect sense. Well, thank you so much, and best of luck. Have fun out there. Lottie, babe, back on over to you.
Thank you so much, Jess. And you can see right now there is so much happening behind us. All the creators, you can see the ring lights for days. So much Modern Warfare 2 being played. But my name is Lottie, I'm on the desk, I'm joined by Maven. But I also do have two very special people to talk about Modern Warfare 2 and what it took to make it look so damn glorious. We've got Mark and Joel joining us. And guys, I mean, studio animation director, and we've got studio art director here. I gotta say, first and foremost, this game is stunning.
Awesome.
Like, it is absolutely beautiful. The colors are incredible.
Yes.
I just want to dive in IRL, to be perfectly honest with you, but it's
not
really
just
beautiful.
brown.
It's not just brown.
It has some color.
I promise I didn't joke about that already multiple times today. But no, seriously, there's been a lot of like gray and brown sometimes.
There are many hues. We got our hue chart out. We put that in there.
It looks vibrant. I'm loving it. It just feels good when you're out there slaying.
It looks absolutely incredible. I'm so excited to dive deeper into that. But folks at home, if you didn't already know, we've got an epic giveaway from our friends at Jack Links. And each Jack Links supply drop includes a brand new copy of Modern Warfare on the platform of your choice. Delicious Jack Links limited edition products. Brand new epic in-game items from Jack Links. So if you want to find out more,
yes,
check this
sir.
out.
Looking for an epic way to celebrate the launch of Modern Warfare 2? Jack Links has got you covered, giving you the chance to win the ultimate Modern Warfare 2 supply drop.
Not
Keep an
again,
eye out
not
through
the sponsors,
broadcast for the
bro.
Jack Links Sasquatch to appear on screen. If you see it, grab your phone and scan the QR code, following the prompts to qualify for entry. Tune in to Call of Duty Next. Squad up with Sasquatch and level up for the ultimate viewing experience, courtesy of Jack Links. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, folks, keep your eyes peeled to spot the Sasquatch on the screen throughout the show. Scan that QR code and enter all your information for a chance to win. And trust me, you certainly want to. But back to it, though. Of course, Modern Warfare 2 is where we're at.
I'd be good as a Sasquatch, though, right?
It's hard
Actually,
to mocap Sasquatch.
To be honest, people might honestly get that confused with you. Yeah, there is that problem.
I'd be really good as that.
There is that problem.
Anyway, I'm so sorry.
You can throw the razors out. You don't need to worry about it.
But I'll tell you what isn't a problem is the color palette on this game. It's absolutely stunning. You know, I looked at Mikado
Facts.
earlier on.
The color is really good on the game right now. It doesn't look bland.
Make a map, you know, how from scratch you're looking at the color schemes, you're looking at what you want to put in, the details. It's very finely detailed, and I think that makes people really want to dive into the game and start grinding it.
Well, I think like it's important to create an immersive environment, go out and capture reality. But you know, at the end of the day, it's all the details. And what's funny about making stuff like this is it's about what you leave out. You know, the real world isn't completely cluttered all the time. It's very, you know, kind of understated and things like that. So kind of holding people back sometimes because they want to keep going, and you know, especially in a game space, you know, that's important to pay attention. And then AI, putting AI in there and having a living world. And
I mean, that's just insane. The AI part is something that blows my mind, and I think it really brings such an incredible aspect of that
More ground
realism,
war?
that realistic effect that you guys are trying to achieve here in Modern Warfare 2 and in COD games in general. What does it take to make that happen?
Oh my. Well, it takes a lot of like just research and reference that we use. Like all of us are mad action movie fans and you know, cartoon anime and all that stuff. But that's the action side of it.
Yeah.
But we have to have that authenticity where we deal with our military advisors, all different branches of the military. We ask them questions all the time. We're always asking, hey, would you do it like this or would you do it like that? Most of the time they'll say, yeah, no, I wouldn't do it like that. That's Hollywood. You know? but they know that it's an entertainment product, so they definitely are in it to win it. Always giving us the advice that we need, plus the extra pointers in here and there. Then we bring them into the mocap stage.
Yeah.
Get them suited up. A lot of them never been in anything like that. They're in spandex, with the dots and stuff. Big tough guys, So, but once they get going, I mean, it's amazing when you see a lot of the movements that they do. They're like, wow, man, that's going to look good in the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a lot of like effort.
It's great hearing that developers actually be excited, like genuinely excited.
Performances,
And it's not just like one. It's not like 3 or 4. It's like every person they've interviewed.
They react when a soldier, like sometimes all these consultants do things perfectly.
Right. Right.
And they rehearse it. It's muscle memory. But you want those moments where they're making mistakes and they don't do it perfectly.
Imperfections.
Human, yeah.
Well, I feel like the hard part, at least from the outside looking in, is just like finding that fine line between realism and fun. Because I play games. I'm not gonna call it any other games, but like they try to have like sometimes like a realistic weighted movement to it that to me is just not as fun. Like I want more arcadey sometimes because that's just we're playing a game at the end of the day.
It's a fine line.
It's got to be very tricky.
You can't go too overboard and WrestleMania or anything like that, and you can't go too I don't know.
It's contrast.
We see that. I mean, with the Oni skin we saw earlier, the way that the guy was walking the operator, we having that fun, that exciting
That's
aspect.
You? Was that you?
That was me in the suit.
Yes.
No.
Was it really? No way.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that looks dope.
Oh my! Well, I'm a big fan for a start.
Awesome.
Big fan of
Awesome.
the Oni.
That looks awesome.
But I mean,
that was fun.
We are bringing that fun element to operators like Oni and having these exclusive skins that you're able to put on, and it changes the whole character that you are embodying in the game, and that's where the fun aspect comes in. But you do have people who want to stay true. They want that realistic kind of approach and feel to the game, and I think the balance is really difficult, but something so far we've seen is that you guys have done that so well. Where does the decision making of the AI come in? I know the intuitive, creative part of the AI is so important to you guys, and having them making those decisions and become actually a vital aspect of in-game play. How does that work?
Well, that's a balance between the programmers. The animators, we want them to do everything.
I love that the
have them running around, but
actual like aiming isn't all over the place while you're swimming.
Jeff and Joe, like, we don't need it like that.
I'm just gonna throw you around.
You guys switch it this way. So there's a lot of balance between design, code, and animation. The art.
How many times do we go back and forth on silhouettes and because you want the AI to like be identifiable.
Right.
In that when you mix it up, you need to get that
it's
stuff.
a little difficult, but it's a balance between that triad of design, code, and animation where we have our vision in our head and we just have to come together and compromise.
Well, how much? I guess I feel like adding like the third person kind of put a spotlight on you from an animation standpoint, because we've all seen like when you're in first person, you don't see a lot of the animations you do, but like when you're fighting somebody online, like every now and then the animation can be janky due to whatever desync. You're playing on the internet, but like when you have like the
I love that these guys' names are just COD Next 06, 07, 09.
directly on the animations of the character.
They're just like
animation department and
pre-made accounts.
went to town.
You start to realize this.
And it's so awesome to see.
You have all these YouTubers, and I'm assuming these are probably like devs
at the studio
that are playing with it right now.
I was just talking to him today about it, but it's really awesome. So I was just sitting down here on the floor watching it a few minutes ago. I was like, wow. Man,
it looks so good. That's what I was
Vehicle
thinking.
mounting and all the stuff that goes on with that, the way that you mantle on things. You've got a nice system where the feet are falling on the terrain the proper way, on staircases and things.
It's I don't know, it's just awesome to see.
It makes the characters look great.
When you see someone else doing it, that makes you feel even more badass.
There's a power fantasy seeing it happen.
That's all I could think about in the 3P part was like the character animations, they look so good.
They knocked it out of the park. It's awesome.
They really did. I got to ask you just like, you know, a personal nerdy question for me, but I love finishing moves. I think they're so sick. How does that get created? You know, what's the magic behind finishing moves? Are they actually played out live? Do you guys have to do it?
We do.
Like, oh,
we do.
Wow,
So
cool.
we don't do them ourselves. It wasn't me in the suit. We go get stunt people, and we kind of map it out first, draw sketches, you know, like, hey, maybe it's like, do like this, do like that. We get them on stage, and then we kind of like just go through it together, you know, to kind of just bring that action and that feel, that same thing that you just felt.
Yes.
We did it last project. This time, we like, all right, we need to up the ante a little bit.
Love it.
So, violence and aggression.
I'm going to put pressure on both of you if this isn't in yet. So, listen, this is going back to, we were talking about the fact that one thing that's tough with first person is when you get cool operators, right? You don't see them as much. And like finishing moves is one where you do, but like going back, this is back to like Blackout, but like when you would do, there were different like emotes you could use where you would like dance and you'd have the hula hoop and stuff like that. So you'd kind of see your avatar more. You could show off. You could do a lot of taunting type things.
Yeah.
Is that in that, or can you add it for me?
Can you add it for me?
Get that out with a wide, like a big breath of finishing moves.
Yeah,
I think that's where you
really get to
showcase that. Yeah.
You weren't asking if we have emotes, right?
Well, no. I guess more like I'm trying to think back. Like there was one where I could do like a hula hoop or like goofy kind of stuff you could do to like show off. And I just like I guess I like to see my operator more and more.
For sure.
And you guys have put so much work into the animation. Like I want to see my guy dance. You know, I want to get down and nasty.
It's an evolving system. You have to see what happens. Right
For
now, we're so focused on. This is a big game.
Oh yeah.
You don't say. You don't say.
If I look tired, if I don't look tired, it's because the makeup artists here are really good.
Right.
But yeah, there's a lot going on. But yeah, we've got a long. There's a lot of road left in front of us too.
Keep me in mind that I want a bald character that can move a little bit. All right. Easy. If we need to get me in,
we got you.
If we need to get me in.
I'm going to call it dance
some
on
motion
grade.
caption stuff. I'm with it.
Like
I'm with it.
I can definitely attest that you don't want to get him in. Yeah, that could be a little bit of an error there. It could be. Hey, look, it might be the goofiest.
The
one we've
smoke,
seen so
bro.
far.
The smoke.
I'm kind of down for the goofy part of it. That's for sure.
Well, I think that's where you guys get to have some fun too, right?
All
Because
with balance.
Well,
balance and contrast.
It's the balance. It's the balance for
I
sure.
imagine all the realistic stuff talking to the military, but you want to have some fun too.
Absolutely.
I do.
100%.
And we are.
Very
and we
true.
will.
Very true. Well, look, it's my job to balance the desk out here, and I got to talk about something very, very exciting. And Mark, I want to know a little bit more about the shoe surgeon. What have you been cooking up for us here?
Hey, shout out
The
to
shoe surgeon. What?
We all at a lot of us at the organization, we're shoe heads, right? So sneakerheads. But we're really excited to work with a huge name in the sneaker world, which is the shoe surgeon. They made.
Dude, what was that? Was that a sniper that was just
based
going off?
The,
Oh my word!
Brand of Modern Warfare.
Okay.
2, with
the shoes.
Wow.
So these actually all unique for these two shoes. One of them is for the Modern Warfare brand. The other one is for Al Mazrah, the big map. And it's a lot of desert tones. And
I wouldn't wear them,
really,
but
really,
they're
really
dope.
awesome. Iconic greens and all that, inspired by, Al Mazrah and all the materials.
These look awesome, and I also think I need to get some tattoos.
They both have ghillie snap-ons too, like some people don't even know. What are those?
You can ghillie your
like you don't know nothing about these.
You got your ensemble together.
Right. I like that.
When you go out on the town, put your ghillie suit together, clip them on there, and you're set to go.
I love it. I love it.
But if you want to be one of the 6 lucky people to win a pair, maybe 5, because I might get one. You need to follow Call of Duty.
Okay.
Then you need to tweet.
I'm good.
Hashtag.
I don't need those shoes. I would never wear them in the first place.
Or you can scan the QR code there. And
be a cool collectible, but
that, folks.
not for me.
Incredible. I gotta say, I really want to
I'm
grab
good.
that desert color pair.
I want the Modern Warfare 2 one.
Oh, I like that. The iconic green.
Yeah,
the iconic green.
Absolutely.
I'm wearing it today. I gotta say, it looked pretty good with what I'm wearing right now.
Did you see Joanna's pants though?
I did. I mean, who didn't? I mean, icons everywhere I look. Including on the stage though, it's right now time to toss down to Beef Mammy and see what she's cooking up. Right down there with the content creators.
Wow, I'm ready to have
Not her holding Little Caesars.
here in Warzone.
Oh my God.
Little Caesars right here. We're ready for another round of gameplay here?
Amazing, 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 amazing. Ready for another slice of action? Me too. Me too. So yeah, you know, only in
Not the
Call of
puns,
Duty
bro.
Warzone Mobile can you have the type of intense, you know, up to 120 player real action. So let's get back on in and see what we have going on today.
Well, you can already see it. It's after the turns and what we've seen here so far, because so far it's been absolutely crazy. It's been Warzone 2.0, it's been Modern Warfare 2, and now we're going back in here. We're going back to mobile. And now I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys at home are really interested to see what is happening with our streamers that we have here today. And if you don't
Well,
have
I'm
it yet,
really interested in seeing is that Warzone 2 match.
yet again, because
We
had
are
so many
the
things
3
happening
hours in.
Incredible, incredible.
Now,
and you know, one of the things that we wanted to make sure we do is go over. Let's talk to some of the talent, talk to some of our friends, see what's going on. Why don't we head over there?
and another incredible round of Warzone Battle Royale comes to this.
What the heck?
It feels like such a great time. And now I'm really excited to go and move around, especially with my little box. I wonder if all of our streamers playing today wants a slice of this pizza, because obviously we've been eating this the whole day. That's the reason why we have so much energy. And not only that, it's absolutely delicious, but we are heading on over to our streamers right now. I think we're gonna take a look at Hawk's Nest and Bobby Plays. We're taking a look at what they're doing right now, and it looks like here in the action, let's see if they kind of want to slice, but obviously they are very busy when it comes to the gameplay right now. See, you can see the comms. They're just so into it right now.
The focus. Bobby and Hawks, they don't even know what's going on outside them. They have a camera, they have a pizza box.
Oh, maybe if they smell the pizza, they'll want some. Hi, would you like a slice? Are you hungry?
Yeah, actually, very hungry.
Okay, maybe we can help them out later on with a slice of pizza. We can be your personal pizza holder. But we're moving on right now here to Bobby. I kind of want to ask him, so far, you're just walking inside, you're chilling. So where are you guys right now and what's happening so far?
Well, there's a guy right ahead of us. I'm going to go ahead and die to him. Wait, no, I killed him. We're chilling.
Yeah.
We're just dominating. We obliterated Godsley earlier, and he didn't really stand a chance. Noah managed to outcamp us. Wait, there's multiple people, multiple directions. Oh my God, I'm probably dead. I'm concussed.
Okay, we're gonna get back to you later on. You guys focus
Bobby.
over there. I don't want y'all to die just because of us. Oh, and speaking of,
Oh
Bobby's
no,
gonna
don't
head
do
on
it.
into the gulag, but you know what? It's okay. It's fine. A lot of these gameplays happening right now. So far, how are you feeling right now, Matt? Like you're
Oh, the
seeing
real
all the
question is
gameplay.
does their
It's been
Warzone
crazy
gameplay here
so far.
actually transfer to the
Great
next
question.
game?
You know, feeling really good. Feeling really good. We still have so much
Like,
longer
low-key,
to go
actually kinda
in terms
curious.
of development, but right now,
Most likely
you know,
not, but
people
it would be
are
funny
loving
if it
the
did
game.
happen.
People are excited to get in there, and more than anything else, at this point, we want to make sure the moment-to-moment action is just good. For us right now, moment-to-moment action, and you know, the other thing that's worth touching on a little bit is cross-progression, really breaking down what that means a little bit.
Absolutely, that cross progression. If you are at home, if you're playing Warzone 2.0, if you're playing Modern Warfare 2, that progression that you have over there, it can transfer over into Warzone Mobile, where if you want to grind for the Battle Pass, you can
Good.
do so at the tip of your fingers.
What is that other sniper
if you
though?
have things going down at
What
home,
is it?
You can definitely
What's it
bring
called?
it down into wherever you are. If you're on the car, you can grind for it. So again, so many new things. And for me, I think it's such a revolutionary thing for this to happen.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we were talking the other day around like, well, what does that mean? If I'm a player, cross progression, how does that benefit me? And there really are a handful of experiences we think are just made better by cross progression. So I want to talk about those just for a little bit. The first one is, let's say I'm playing for, you know, a couple days. We have some new functional weapons that are unlocked. If I'm playing on console or PC or mobile and have a long session, maybe I
Yikes, he got
do pretty
shredded
well
fast.
and I unlock that
The
functional
Rap
weapon.
H.
That time investment that you just made, that now carries over to all the other
Okay.
platforms, regardless of where it happens on. So think about the time save there.
Exactly, not just that, you're interconnected. I mean, we like to say it again and again because it's just a revolutionary thing to have. But I know you have something else in mind.
R.I.P. JHC, dude.
So much new features
Man's
here.
got
and
slaughtered.
We're only in alpha here. So again, we're just talking about all the main things that's happening right now.
Exactly, and you know, so that's the first one for me. Unlocking new functionals, it's fantastic. It saves me a lot of time. The fact that whatever I unlock on one platform, I find on the other platforms. The second one for me that I think really is just super cool and also is very player friendly, which is one of the things super important to us, is shared battle pass. So let's say I've leveled up the battle pass on one platform. Say I'm playing on mobile, you know, had an awesome session with my friends. The next day, all that progress again carries over. So the stuff I've unlocked and my level, just those benefits now kind of really carry over with me. And the final one I just want to talk about for 1 sec. Let's imagine over the years, I've built up a group of people. Now, some I know in real life, maybe others I've met playing. That friend group, so the chats and the larger social experience, now they're going to carry over across platforms and across our sessions. Why are we doing this? We're doing this because we can, honestly. Other games can't. And also because we just think it makes for a better social experience.
And now that social experience is definitely really important because it's the first time that we can cross over finally from mobile to PC and console. So if you're playing a game, you can literally just call up your buddies, message them, and there you go. They're gonna know you're playing. Hey, what are you doing? I'm playing Warzone Mobile right now. No way, you're playing us from your phone. That is just absolutely revolutionary stuff. And so with things like that, I'm really excited to see how it progresses later on into the game and really just excited for its launch. And now, speaking of, we're taking a look at our duos yet again. So we're going back into the gameplay where we're taking a look at Jokesta.
I just want
everything so far.
I don't think we've touched
up on vehicles that much anymore. So I mean,
dude,
yeah,
we've gotten we've literally gotten so much Warzone mobile gameplay, and it's like it's cool.
Exactly.
I get it, it's cool, and it's on mobile now. But my word, man, you're more anticipated. Like the thing that's more anticipated is Warzone 2 right now. Come on, like give us a game, please.
I agree with that. I mean, it's the fastest route to go in there, but if you need to be ready, you
oh my
have
word,
to go and drop right now. Especially
what just happened to his level of detail?
You made sure that you get out of
what happened to his game?
ASAP. But again,
I guess it is alpha. Oh my word.
Those vehicles, you need to know the map very well. I mean, you can already definitely look online where to find like the great moments and the great spots.
I want to enjoy this, but like, dude, right now it looks so iffy.
And so right now
it looks so iffy for a reveal. It definitely needs more time.
Slowing things down just a little bit. We've noticed,
like they said it's an alpha over and over again, but I feel like it's gonna need way more time than that.
Exactly. Yeah, I think they're smart that way. They loot, they get what they need to do, always staying together, but then occasionally, once they have what they need, they're waiting for the next circle to collapse, they're finding those areas in the map where maybe the action's a little bit lower. After all, you know, last people alive win.
Exactly. I mean, it just depends on what kind of gameplay you really like. Are you going to be aggressive?
Trying to do things in the background while I'm waiting on
Boneyard, downtown, or
the Warzone 2 reveal.
And beyond the mountains and try to see what is going to happen when you are going to see just a little bit of a step back. But obviously, it does have its risks. You won't have as much loot going into it, and you won't have as much kills.
Exactly, exactly. Final thing. Oh,
2 times 1 hour double
circles collapsing. For me, this is the intensity.
Can you use that later?
Oh, man, it's my favorite.
Same. I mean, it's really just a strategy that you can play. For me, I'm the type of player that goes outside of the circle, going into the smoke, going into the outside of the zone, and try to have like a better angle there, because once the circle's zoning in, you don't have, basically you don't know that anyone's going to stay out there. People are just going to assume everyone's inside the zone, right?
Exactly, 100%. Those are the real savvy players. That gas mask, slow lagger behind.
Yeah.
I die to them all the time.
I mean, prior to this event, I was looking at the top 200 Warzone clips of all time, and I just saw one. I hope it gets to see it here in Warzone Mobile, where you get to see so many more highlights from outside of the zone, repositioning themselves, especially at the outside of the zone. But hey, take a look at that. Speaking of another highlight, we get to see it. Noah from YouTube tries to go in there, getting all those kills. Really just breaks the armor, but doesn't really quite get the kill just
Come on,
yet. But then
get the
obviously
kill, bro.
has the advantage
The recoil.
The scope. Not only that, high ground as well. So I feel like we haven't talked about
the recoil's so bad, bro. Especially with the low frame rate whenever you're shooting.
Exactly.
Like they gotta fix that, bro. I don't know if it's low frame rate or just a low FPS on the animations or what.
Close quarter combat, you need
just makes it not feel great. Yeah, like it's fine there,
those two with verticality,
but at far range it just starts to struggle.
That is special. And I think for Dance, especially the area we have, the area we're in right now on the outskirts of Storage Town, it has that in spades.
And now with that in mind, I feel like you have all that verticality. What part of the map do you think is best when it comes to having that height advantage?
Dude, they've been showing off everything besides Warzone 2, and it's starting to make me frustrated.
Or the kind of borderlands between Storage Town and Boneyard, I think it has the best of all the environments. So for me, when I'm playing, start in Boneyard, head up to Storage Town.
It's just the fact that it's the most anticipated. I would consider it the most anticipated thing that they're going to be releasing for a lot of players, and they're just like holding out on people.
Proud to say that starting today, as we've said before, you can pre-register for free on the Google
I know
Play Store.
they talked about it, but they said that they're not going to be showing it off until later. So
Incredible rewards coming up, and of course we'll be able to pre-order on Apple App Store as well.
Plus, we have a ton of amazing
I will say though,
rewards
they did describe it as literally it is an extraction shooter, so it's literally going to be Escape from Tarkov. Yeah, like it's just going to be on the new Warzone map.
what they think of the new
So
games today.
I'm glad for that. They're also doing raids, by the way. Raids, like an act, like think of Destiny raid, except it's not 6 people, it's just a three person like team, and apparently they're gonna be like episodic, like seasonal missions or whatever. That's gonna have like puzzles and everything. Like that's gonna be like. Oh no, Spec Ops is different. Spec Ops is his own thing too in this game. And Spec Ops is now designed like campaign missions now instead of like just being a survive kind of thing and do an objective. They said that they're designing it as like actual story missions that are like co-op.
Speaking of Spec Ops, though, I still need to play through those.
I haven't done it either, so you're not the only one.
Yeah, it really is something completely
I
different.
just
I think, you heard the cheers earlier on when Warzone was kind of put on the
right.
screens. We saw the trailer, we saw the
Yeah, I couldn't get into Spec Ops because I mean I don't know. I don't like just shooting AI soldiers with just like one objective. I don't know. It's just not as fun to me as zombies because there wasn't like story involved in it. It was just do this. I'm like okay.
I'm literally right there with you. There's like no better point of view.
It didn't actually like it was not canonized though. It tied into it, but it's not canon. It's literally just no additive story from Spec Ops.
This is just our first look into the alpha of what Modern Warfare 2 is going to be, what Warzone 2.0 is going to be. I've seen more hipfire today than I think I've seen.
At least from what I remember, it's like going back and looking at the old Dragon Ball movies. It's like yeah, they follow like the canon anime stuff, but it's not canon.
Competitive Call of Duty.
Oh, you're doing your job, are you? Kicking ass as well. So okay, we're almost ready to rock and roll. We've got Xavier now down on the ground soon, but this is Modern Warfare back in a glorious way. Crazy to see everything.
I know, dude, it's awful because like they like it's already like ahead by a hell of a lot.
Tomorrow, over the next week, you're telling me that we were able to play all of this in the beta as well.
So now some things that were originally only canon in the anime are now
we're going to take a quick break in between the gameplay now, take a little bit of a pause. We're going to be setting up for drum roll please, Warzone 2.0. That's right, the debut of Warzone 2.0 gameplay is right around the corner. Stay tuned. But
oh my god, now we're finally getting Warzone 2 and I'm about to have to fucking leave, bro. Yeah, dude, like I gotta leave around like 3:40. So I've only got about like 30 minutes at most.
All morning, we got computers running, we got production people running around like crazy.
I've been sitting here since literally like 11:30 this morning streaming, and they're just now showing off Warzone 2.
Yeah, why not? It's here. Like I got all these for myself. Did you get any?
Half of this is mine.
No. Hey, listen, we got some pizza, we got some Mountain Dew. Shout out and thank you to.
Might as well just do it digital on PlayStation.
God damn it.
I love pepperoni. Okay. Shout out to Mountain Dew and Little Caesars. We love you.
Dude, I find it funny that Little Caesars and Mountain Dew, like, one of the two worst things for your body is what's sponsoring the Call of Duty stream.
I need more.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they're literally giving everybody there, like, Little Caesars, like, mini pizzas, basically, for food. Yep, and Mountain Dew, literally. It's fucking great. Yeah, the worst part for me is that I'm gonna be spending like all night fucking rewatching all this and like making a video or whatever, and then it's like tomorrow it's just stream the game. It's like, fuck, dude. Yeah, for real, dude. I can't.
We have 200 creators here.
Yeah,
on site.
it's so crazy to me that fucking Breadman almost dropped a nuke.
To be the first
Like,
players to play Call of
dude almost had it. Like, they were showing it on the stream and then they cut him off, and I was like, no. And I went to his stream and I was like, I'm watching this man get a nuke, because like they cut him off at like 12 kills and like on the actual stream. I was like, no, I'm seeing this through. Like, he's the closest person I've seen to like actually hitting the nuke. And then I'm just like, there he gets 15 and then he gets 20. I'm like, 20, and then I start counting 21. You fucking got all the way up to fucking 26 and finally died. I was like, bruh.
Honestly, give me a broken shotgun.
4 away.
What's your favorite game mode and Mountain Dew flavor combo?
Search and destroy Code Red.
And now they're just
I'm going hard with the boys on a long night at S&D, and I'm trying to get some nasty in-game comms.
Bro, I already did all of that.
Terminal or high rise?
Easy terminal.
Plug in a keyboard, press F3 in the main menu.
Terminal nostalgia. Terminal 100%. I just replayed that recently, and I realized that spawn trapping is horrendous. Easy.
Actually, like
high rise. High rise.
Terminal. What's your favorite flavor of Mountain Dew?
I've grown up on Code Red.
You don't like it, or you do?
Code Red for me. Honestly, I like the
Yeah, because it kind of gives you a week to play the campaign before the multiplayer. Like that.
Starting October 17th.
Well, that's good for me, because then I can spend the whole week making campaign videos and then hop right into the multiplayer right after that. Yep. I don't think DMZ's not coming at launch.
I think they said like Warzone will be coming.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's literally the rest of the game modes aren't coming until November 16th on season 1 start. So like 2 weeks after.
For the Call of Duty Endowment, tell me a bit about it.
Sure. The Call of Duty Endowment is an organization.
And they're also bringing the first raid on November 16th. Like, there's just gonna be so much shit. Like, as soon as season 1 drops. So, yeah, me and my buddy though. Oh my god, bro, we're gonna have a hell of a time. Because like I said, I'm literally like, I told Laces that I was planning a schedule basically for it. So him and I are gonna share the same account. He's coming over here, and we're gonna be taking like 8-hour shifts, like to fucking play. And we're basically gonna try to get the whatever the mastery camo is done in like within the first few days if we can. To just try to, like, I'm sure I might not be like, oh, like you did it by yourself for World's First, but no, it'd be like the World's First account to have it. And it would still like hopefully get like an article, because it's gonna be a marathon stream. Like, it's literally gonna be 48 hours on Twitch, reset right at like 47 hours and 58 minutes, because Twitch shuts off at 48 hours, and start it right back up again and just stream the entire thing until it's done.
Terrific. I thank you for all that you do for veterans. I know you have an exciting announcement. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'm gonna be recording it all on my SSD, so
returns on December 16th.
Hell yes, I've had a blast with these.
Yeah.
Now, as some of you may remember,
It's been like all the storage and everything is gonna be on the SSD. If it runs out, then I can just turn off the recording for a second, swap to a different hard drive, and keep recording, because I've got multiple. So
we're grateful that USAA's support is helping make Code Bowl 3 possible. USAA has been serving the military community for 100 years. Personally, I've been a proud member of USAA for 32 years.
Okay.
Since I was a young Navy officer, and I'm thrilled to have their support for Code Bowl 3.
Yeah, this is incredible. I've been a part of these. They're an absolute blast, and what an awesome trophy it is.
God damn
Wait
it.
to see who wins Code Bowl 3, presented by USAA. Here's a sneak peek of what's to come.
I mean, it has a 3 in it, I guess.
Call of Duty Endowment, presented by USAA, is back.
Yeah, so
2022.
So looking at all the weapons, it looks like MW2 is going to have roughly, I want to say, just from what I saw in the beta, like menu, I think it was like roughly 16, 17 primaries. Like that was with the different receivers.
100,000
So
veterans back into high-quality jobs after their service. To celebrate this incredible achievement.
Oh, yeah. There's the executions, everything too, that have been being shown off now. There's one where if you have like a sniper, you poke the back of somebody's back, and then they turn around and you shoot them in the face. Yeah, they showed that one on the stream.
Get ready for Call of Duty Down. Code Ball 2022 presented by
So yeah, there's roughly, like, at least just in the beta right now, I think like 16 to 17 primary weapons. I haven't seen all the secondaries, but presumably the knife is already in the game, and obviously the like PDW machine pistol thing. But
We got the neoprene boot.
You're so excited.
Boot.
There we go.
Excited.
Neoprene.
Boot. In the iconic Call of Duty.
my God, they will not shut up about talking about shoes, bro.
We have
Yeah, the custom-made shoes that they're doing a giveaway for.
These shoes come with ghillie clip-ons, and you can see here you can take it on off because, you know, tactical reasons.
Yes, exactly. And you could
Let's say, didn't they
possibly
do
win
that
these.
2
You could be one
months
of the
ago?
6, well, maybe 5 or 4, depending on if we get a pair, to win these. But all you have to do is go and follow at Call of Duty on Twitter, and you got to tweet hashtag COD next and hashtag sweepstakes, or go ahead and scan the QR code below, and you could possibly win these.
Good luck.
You know you want 'em.
Yeah, I mean, literally the upgrade released in June, bro.
Carrying your weight.
Yeah, it literally released in June, bro.
Try and keep up.
And I have not heard.
Nope.
No idea.
Oh, and there's a new trailer. Hold on.
Line starts behind us.
It's like a live action trailer.
I remember Tokyo Game Show was happening. Like, I wonder if there was any Resident Evil, like Resident Evil 4.
No idea. I think this is the actual, like, this is like the actual Warzone 2 trailer, isn't it? No. God damn it. The fuck? It's a fucking GMC Hummer video with Modern Warfare. God damn it. You were saying?
Have you watched?
Yeah, I have. I watched it in theaters.
GMC Hummer EV.
It was a good 7.
Well, Call of Duty fans, hopefully that got you fired up. This is a pretty cool announcement we have here. We are excited to officially announce the all-new GMC Hummer EV pickup will be a drivable vehicle in Warzone 2.0. That's right, boys and girls. This is awesome. The first of its kind integration
Oh
for
my
the franchise, bringing
God.
one of the best cars on the planet to COD.
The GMC Hummer is coming into the game.
It's the first and only fully electric vehicle in Call of
It's
Duty.
literally gonna be a skin for the vehicle. Oh my God.
In game 2, such as rapid acceleration and a unique sound seating, and for the whole squad, off-road capability, and not to mention the vehicle's badass look. So
Oh
when
my
Warzone
God.
2.0 launches this fall, players should be on the lookout for the Hummer EV in Al Mazrah, and actually, the Hummer EV will make an appearance in MW2's campaign before its debut in Call of Duty.
It's also gonna fucking make an appearance in the campaign, he
A new
said.
vehicle for Warzone. The whole squad's going to be in there. We're going to be road tripping around Al Mazrah.
I am pumped, man. And as we gear up for Warzone 2.0 gameplay and more Warzone mobile gameplay,
All
we want
good.
to emphasize for all the viewers out there again, all that Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer gameplay you just saw, well, you're going to get to play that in the Modern Warfare 2 beta. That starts tomorrow for PlayStation players who have pre-ordered, then goes open for PlayStation players on Sunday through Monday. And don't worry,
Yes,
Xbox
sir.
and PC players out there, the beta will start for you next week with an early access period starting next Thursday, and with the beta going live for all players next Saturday. The beta is going to contain a ton of content, in-game rewards for playing, and oh, by the way, if you have pre-ordered the Vault Edition of Modern Warfare 2, you get to use the
You can
Red
use
Team
it in the
141
beta.
operators and the FJX Cinder Weapon Vault in the beta. There's no excuse to not take part in this, but to make it super easy for you guys, scan the QR code below. Oh, And by the way, if we haven't even mentioned, by pre-ordering any edition of the Modern Warfare 2, you get to play the campaign up to a week early. This has never been done before in Call of Duty. Think about it. Getting to give campaign your full attention before diving in on day one into multiplayer. This is awesome.
Yeah, that's what I love.
I mean, that's not all. That really isn't. You've all been seeing a ton of great action on the groundbreaking Warzone mobile. But just to remind everyone out there, again, that you can pre-register for your free download of Call of Duty Warzone mobile now on the Google Play Store. Just in case you needed a reminder, don't forget, get your phones ready. I know you're going to be playing the game on your phone, but check this out.
Hey guys, Berg here, and I am thrilled
not
to
again.
be one of the first to pre-register for Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And now you can too. Scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen to be among the first to drop.
I'm back.
All right, I'm just trying to throw on socks and get ready to leave while I have time.
Okay, so we've seen Modern Warfare 2. We've seen Warzone on mobile. Now it's time for Warzone 2.0. November 16th is a date it's going to be available across the world. But today, we all get to see it in action for the first time. This is a huge moment, and we can't wait to see everyone behind us diving in. With that, no need to delay
I'm only going to be here for like the first 15 minutes of Warzone 2.
I mean, I just looked around and everyone's sort of, there's like 200 people.
I've been waiting for this. I play so much. I'm pumped.
Oh my God. Sorry, before we get into it, I want to give a shout out once again to Intel, who is powering all the streaming PCs here today. All of them outstanding. Cannot wait to see how long it goes. Again, Clint, 2 PCs on every table. One of them exclusively for streaming.
Listen, I stream on 2 PCs.
What?
I travel, I just trade
How
them.
long?
Something that somewhat mimics what I have at home.
Dude, that's not even like personally me. It's just like fucking A. We're 4 hours in now since the stream started.
Listen, this is incredible. Like what Clint said, like having a PC specifically for gaming, because you don't want to take anything away from Modern Warfare 2, and to have one to stream as well. You can see it here.
That's just they've been talking and the games have been going and people have been streaming like the actual like games like to give them time, but at the same time it's just like, bro, it didn't need to be 4 hours until we got to Warzone 2.
Yeah, and as we do the flyover, do you see the size of that thing? It's on the top right of our streamers' desks. Like, it's not taking up a lot of space either. So the fact that it has that much power to be able to run a stream as well, run this many streams, it's incredible.
I need to get something like that for my giant PC, honestly.
Well, guys, you know they say
I like that they're I like that they're trying to talk about their sponsors.
So many exciting games. There's so much exciting
Oh, there's so many sponsors.
We're going to be tracking along with these. We've got a bingo card, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, they're doing a virtual bingo card.
This is going to be across the entirety of our Warzone Alpha gameplay, and basically, you've got to try to manage to nail a couple of these. Name us any fun ones.
Yeah, I mean, fall damage death. Tim's going to get
Timothy.
100%. Ledge hang elimination.
You'll see that comes with
this bingo card. Who can complete it?
Vehicle elimination.
Ethan's daughter's DLC.
So excited. Like, one of my first introductions into Warzone was with, you know, the bursts, was with all the vehicle kills. So now with also that hover being in, how dope some of that action is going to be.
So tell us what you at home are most excited to see. Tweet at
Nah,
TCL
I literally, the way my understanding was that you have to pay $20 for that DLC for her, and you get everything that's included with all the updates.
And you'll be entered for a chance to win a TCL TV. I actually think we almost all have one of those. They're amazing.
I got one of those.
I got one too.
A couple years ago, I've been using it ever since. That thing's elite, so make sure you enter.
Oh, make sure you do enter indeed. Well, Glenn, this is it. We've waited. The world has waited. Warzone 2.0.
I'm one of the greatest Warzone players on the planet, and I'm excited to see some gameplay. No, okay, I'm not at all, but
we have made it there.
Oh shit!
This is when
we finally got it. I could only stay for like 10 minutes.
We've been so excited to see this, guys. We haven't seen too much of the Warzone 2 yet. We've seen the map.
I finally see it. The map, and also the map doesn't look like this level of detail crap. You can actually see everything without it looking pixelated.
Very first ever drop that most people outside of Infinity Ward would have ever seen. The world will see for the first time. Boy, am I excited. You could cut glass with these bad boys.
Prove it. No, we've talked a lot about some of the features that we're gonna see in this. You know, we chatted with the devs about different thoughts behind stuff. Like I'm curious to see. They were talking about loot. Like, you know, if you're looking for a bandage, you're gonna be looking in the bathroom. If you're looking for ammo,
honestly,
it might be in like a gun cabinet or on top of a desk.
I would think that I would think the Resident Evil 7 Biohazard VR was a lot scarier overall. But I don't want to play. I don't want to play the dollhouse in Village in VR mode. I'm good.
Huge. And honestly, it gets me so excited. I'm not, you know, a typical player that loads into Warzone nearly as much as Maven does, but I love to watch it. So now they're moving into Warzone 2.0. Not only, you know, it's a new map,
Or the actual scale of Lady Dimitrescu.
that make me as a normal multiplayer player want to hop in, and then the new vehicles and the new circle mechanics.
God damn it!
All
Yeah.
this is so exciting, and it's so exciting as a new player to Warzone to hop in.
The scar.
To Al Mazrah for the very first time here in Modern Warfare 2. The streamers here at COD.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they added
I see some fist pumps. They are ready.
they added proximity chat to Warzone 2.
Yeah, I think these guys put the hours in, 8, 10, 12-hour days, so they're ready to see what their life's going to be like for the next couple of years.
Yeah, right. And again, this is the largest battle royale map that anyone in the Call of Duty world has built. This bad boy is absolutely huge.
My God, the map is massive. The map, yeah, dude, it's big. It looks literally just from the fucking fly-in looks like twice as big as Warzone, like Verdansk.
I think the thing about Joe, he could have a little team called Boats and Joes.
That's good.
My God, if only we could actually understand you.
Foaming at the mouth right now.
I just realized I have my face in the monitor.
Those at home can't see, but Mr. Evans is very excited. Here we go, the first person touch ground, and let's find out.
Yeah, it's literally just worse and worse.
Loot has changed.
All new. I mean, we saw earlier, I was like loadout or high loot spots. It's gonna have AI around it. That you have to
Oh my God.
I think he did. No, he did. Definitely did.
So there's still loot crates. Looks a little bit
Yeah,
different in the UI when you
so the Mark II carbine's back.
We're all learning here, by the way, friends.
It doesn't pop out when you open
yeah,
it. Like
so
it's a list, and you just pick it.
Yes, instead of
yeah, Mark II carbine's back, and that's a floor drop right now for Warzone 2.
That'll be on the floor. It sometimes have like gotten me killed. Yeah. There's so much loot.
Yeah, Warzone 2 just looks clean. Like.
Whoa, that's a first aid kit on the wall.
Oh my God, you can find self-revive kits like in medical cabinets, like on Warzone 2.
What a bounty that was. Again, so we are still playing at home for those who do the TCL Power Hour.
Does this?
No, it's not.
You can use the elevator? That's dope.
What floor
Do we have elevator music? Oh.
Wait.
Yeah, it's just regular. It's the fact that you can just find like you can find syringes and self-revive kits and like medical cabinets and stuff like that.
Oh, sorry, George.
That is how TST first
They act just like the syringes from MW, Laces. They're stims.
It's gonna be a good few years.
I didn't even see what happened. Like, his leg just get chopped off. Was he a little too close?
Yeah,
to the
but they're
door?
called medical syringes in this game.
Started dying laughing. That was great.
Oh man. First looks again of Al Mazrah here in the Warzone world. Warzone 2.0 already.
I don't know. I haven't seen gameplay of them yet, so.
I'm not over it. I'm still not over it.
I can tell you right now,
like just on the floor.
the base running speed is much slower than MW, but the attack sprint looks faster. So it's like if you're going to be moving fast, you're going to be relying more on your attack sprint.
I feel like that still has to be a thing. I just wonder if there's like a item sorting thing to it.
So that way you can't have OP crap where it's like, hey, look at this, plus movement speed, plus movement speed, plus movement speed, and then just your walking speed is that of a sprint.
Everything is a real item that sort of sits in the
Dope. Cashed out. Just like rob the register. I love that. Everything has meaning here. You can find it in the spots where you'd expect to, which is really cool. You know, it's just like
I can tell you right now, Warzone. Yeah, Warzone 2, it's... I can tell you right now that just from looting everything, it is a lot more like the extraction shooters. Because you can, like, loot, like, cash registers for actual cash, and there's, like, many little caches to find for ammo and items. Like, basically introduced what like the DMZ would have into Warzone, so that way they could actually have DMZ.
That will be a thing though eventually. I mean,
that's the ledge hop.
Not, dude. On top of that,
smooth moves. A little bit
dude, edge chain is gonna be such a nuisance, bro. So there's a new mantle mechanic where if it's too high for something, your character can edge mantle and fully grab the top and pull themselves up, and like you can slightly peek over and like shoot with the pistol without fully going above cover, like on any ledge, basically.
Wait,
So like imagine your character grabs the ledge and you can slightly look over it like as if you're on a ladder, but pull out your pistol on any ledge and not just a ladder.
They have to pick up.
Wait, so there's weapons on the floor. Loot up, get into the fight. Here we go.
How big is this map?
Yeah, you could theoretically just jump off, turn around and grab a ledge and then drop to the next ledge below, because I just watched that.
It doesn't make him any less dangerous.
Also, the gulag now in Warzone 2.0 is gunfight. It's 2v2s. You temporarily team up with another player and you win, and then you two will go back to the battlefield, but the other two won't.
So it's 2 versus 2. You can have a random enemy team as a teammate.
Yes.
Then plus I didn't realize there were AI.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either.
Spicy.
It didn't look like you could kill the AI either. Like as many times.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a distance on that. Like I'm sure they program like a distance to spawn them in. But yeah, I could see that being a thing.
This is something we've been talking about for so long. Players who, say rely on the heartbeat sensor a little bit too much. That battery life, oh, she's dipping.
Okay, I was actually a very.
Then you're just flying. You're flying through the air.
Unlimited UAV to
what do we call it? The baby monitor.
Yeah, the baby monitor. But now with the battery life, that's interesting. And we saw the.
Oh my god, dude! Go ahead.
Look at that later on. But now, first look in the vehicle, we have a fuel gauge.
It's the fact that I waited like 15 seconds for you to talk and there's nothing, and then I talk again and you go, motherfucker.
I actually don't know if you actually have to buy it, but and also if you're running that GMC Hummer EV, I mean, it's a recharge station, surely.
No, just the fact that you rely on somebody else to win the fucking gulag. There's a surge this summer, unfortunately. You just can't feel.
The vehicle meta kind of dies for a week or two.
Nah, bro, just carry.
It's so expensive right now.
Yeah, that would truly be something.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of the big thing.
All right, as much as I want to stay, I do gotta go though to pick up my little brother, so that's unfortunate.
But just more logical, I guess, is almost the thing I would say. Like, it's more logical loot.
Yeah, except for a little bit. Did you not see that little bit part?
I mean, if I open the register and there's like a a shotgun.
Yeah, you would have, bitch.
And this looks like it could be.
All right, I'll be back though, so.
Yes, it looked like it might be.
I'll be chilling. I can just mute myself. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, yes, we do. We see it on the right side.
Buy station over there being marked as well. Also.
As much as I want to keep on watching this, I do gotta go. I will hopefully be back and then be making videos as soon as I get back. So. Talk to you guys later, and have a good one.
Yeah, it's true. We haven't really seen what that looks like. Here's